1.
We're live.
Hey everybody, welcome to the E3Way. I'm Matt,
I'm Andrew
and Master Chief isn't here.
because he's in the closet.
He's in the closet. Because,
Master Chief needs to come out of the closet.
Yes, it's been a long one. He was actually gay for Sergeant Johnson. So, anyways, that's the wrong company.
He and Cortana have had it too good for too long.
That's the wrong company.
That's the real tragedy.
The real tragedy is that Halo 5 is a real thing that exists.
What's wrong with that? I liked it.
Did you know the story?
Yeah, you've told me
It's terrible.
several times. I thought it was pretty great.
You're saying that just to piss me off. I know that.
I would never. I would never.
Never. The pacifist Andrew Swole?
Never.
Never. Shout out to every single person that's going to watch this and is watching right now. Well, we got one person?
None.
None? Okay, well, shout out to everyone that's going to watch this. Because we love you and we love your support and everything is great. So, there's not really any predictions to make. What do you think? Do you think what we're going to see is going to be entertaining? Are you going to spend money on anything that you see today?
Yeah.
What game?
FIFA.
Microtransactions or just the...
Yes. I'm not gonna buy the game.
Just the Ultimate Team?
Just
Ultimate Team.
I'm just buying the microtransactions, not the game itself. Why would I pay for the game when I can pay for the microtransactions?
I'll just borrow a copy from somebody and then just rack up about... I'll be a whale.
A whale.
I'll be a whale. I'll be the Moby Dick of FIFA microtransactions. You know, there was a dude that... Apparently there's a law in the EU now that you can like ask companies how much money you've spent on something if they try to hide it. And this guy invoked that law to EA and they sent him a bunch of documents. And it turns out he had spent $16,000 on microtransactions in FIFA like 14.
That's such a weird law. Why don't you just go into your credit card statements and just search for EA?
It was... I'm not telling the story 100%.
Yeah, I know. But still,
it was a weird thing that they were trying to hide it from him, and he had to ask a couple times to get like documents, and they sent him a load of documents on
$16,000
on like financial reports and stuff.
Dude needs to rein in his spending.
And you know what he said in the article? It was a journalist. He said, "Thankfully, me and my girlfriend have enough disposable income where we can afford this." I'm like, how do you make that much money as a journalist, you moron?
You have enough disposable income to justify $16,000 on video games?
I know.
Like, I like video games, but God.
Yeah, I would never. I could never.
Man.
No. And
One day I will spend $16,000 on video games. In total.
I'm sure I already have.
But
on actual whole
But it is not this day.
No. Let's toast to the E3Way.
Oh yes. With the glass chalice, because I forgot my God of War mug cup.
I love drinking the glasses of companies who aren't gonna be at E3.
Just to remind everybody.
Yeah.
Which company is going to have the real games.
It sucks because if Sony showed up, they probably have the best lineup, I think.
No, I heard Microsoft is going pretty big.
Well, yeah, they got a 2-hour thing. They're gonna unveil their... Oh! Did you see the Stadia thing?
The Stadia?
Yeah.
What about it?
They had not a press conference, but almost like a Nintendo Direct type thing.
I didn't watch it.
Thursday or Friday.
I didn't see it.
Thursday.
I watched it. See, I was working all day Thursday.
I watched it. I was in class when it happened, but I watched it.
Of course you were.
No, but I watched it afterwards. Basically, it's free to use Stadia. But you buy the games. They unveiled a couple of one or two.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
It's like Steam, but for game streaming.
Okay.
So you can buy the games full price, the new Ghost Recon or Assassin's Creed or whatever. It'll be in your library.
Do you own the game? Can you download it if you want?
I don't know. I don't think they didn't say that. It was a pre-recorded thing. They didn't show any game streaming.
Okay, but did they say how you What happens when you buy the game? Like, do you own the game?
Yeah, it's in your library.
Okay, but do you own it?
You own it, but I don't know if you can download it. I don't remember if they said that or not.
Okay.
The whole thing is game streaming. I don't think they want you to download it.
Yeah.
Basically, what is it? Oh, watch there be another pre-show before the fucking thing. That we're gonna have to talk over that too.
If I have a game that I already bought, can I stream it on their service, or do I have to buy the game again?
I think you have to buy it again for them.
See,
because it doesn't support but there's Stadia Pro.
Yeah, but there you go. I'm never gonna use it then.
There's Stadia Pro.
Yeah.
Which is $9.99 a month, and you get 4K, 60 game streaming.
Yeah.
And then I read another article that it uses up like a terabyte of data in like an hour or so.
Yeah. Because
you're streaming 4K 60.
I mean,
and basically what you get when you get the
I think an hour is not accurate, but
no. And then not an hour. It wasn't an hour. It was a couple of hours, like 6 hours or something like that.
Shout out to our 2 viewers.
Hey everybody! What's the chat say? Nothing.
Nothing.
Speak up. Let your voice be heard.
Or forever hold your peace. You do you.
Yeah. You don't have to. We love you.
We're idiots, not cops.
That reminds me of I don't remember what episode, but it was a screen grab of The Simpsons. It was a sign that said...
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
Yeah.
I'm a sign, not a cop.
I like how the mouse is already like instinctively hovering over the dislike button for me. That's just on brand for Matt Francis sees.
Well, yeah, but not for long because it's gonna go full screen once we can.
Of course, once it goes full screen. Hopefully, nothing goes wrong with their stream. Hopefully, the video quality stays good. Anyways, Fallen Order, I'm sure is going to be a great game. I hope. FIFA, I don't care. The sports games, I really don't give two shits about.
Tell me how you really feel.
Did they say they're having another indie game? Because remember, they always have like an indie game at their conferences.
Not a clue.
Because they have that. What is this? What is the EA Originals or some shit? It's the same program.
Idea.
It's the same program A Way Out got made through. Oh man, I could watch that guy talk for like 2 hours. He just rambles and it's the funniest fucking thing ever. Did you see him during the Game Awards that one year?
No.
He got up.
I only recently started watching these things, so.
Oh, they're actually entertaining. Game Awards kind of sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
But there was Death Stranding trailers the past 2 years, not last year, but the year before.
Mm-hmm.
And that was worth it. But I said the lead game director on A Way Out, they're previewing a new trailer in I think the 2017 Game Awards. He comes up, he's sitting on like an area with like Jeff Keighley, the host, and they're talking about the game.
Yeah.
And he's just hammered. He is plastered, this guy. He's like, I don't agree with everything EA did with the loot box sheet, and then he just starts talking about loot boxes, and then he moves over to, this is better than the Oscars, and says, fuck the Oscars, on a live stream.
Okay.
It's fucking hilarious. Oh, there's Brianna. No.
We're streaming.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna answer that.
Restrain yourself. We're streaming.
Yeah, anyone who hits me up during this stream can wait.
I'm not answering my phone the whole stream.
Oh, hey, let me show you the Apple Watch. Just your fucking phone, you dingbat! Look at my new watch face.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Can I see it?
Yeah.
I mean,
the watch itself?
yeah.
Okay.
How much was it?
It's like $449, maybe a little bit less. I don't remember. I bought it a few months ago and it finally came.
What is this supposed to be on
That's
the bottom?
That's just the wrist sensor. It tracks workout stuff too.
Oh, is it like heartbeat sensor or something?
Yeah, it has a heart sensor.
Oh, did it just lock itself because it's not on your wrist?
Yep.
How does that even work?
Like that.
How does this even go on?
You just figure out what size your wrist goes.
I
You
don't know
slide
what
it-
size my wrist is, okay?
Figure it out.
I'm working on it.
Welcome to Idiot's Cube.
This is, okay, I have to say, of the design for wristbands, they could have done better.
I like it.
It's comfortable.
I like it.
But as far as, like, getting it on, they could have done better.
Yeah.
Also, it's on my wrong wrist because I'm right-handed.
Oh, yeah. What?
Hold on.
Oh, you have it upside down.
It's upside down.
The crown is supposed to be facing towards you, I think.
It was facing towards me.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind. No, you have it right. You're good. Because the crown, like, when I do it, I have the crown, like, right here, so I can fiddle with it, which is backwards from a normal watch.
Shoot. Ah.
I swear to God, you break that one.
I'm not gonna break it. Don't you trust me?
Said the guy who immediately
Don't you trust me?
Yeah, I do.
Do you though? That's your mistake. In that case, anything that happens is on you.
Oh my God. Oh, you know what
You've
happened?
known me for 12 years. You should know better.
You know what I just remembered I did with the fight scene in the script?
What?
I prequel memed the start of it. I started it with, "Oh, I don't think so."
What's the passcode?
My birthday? Just 0207.
Oh.
Shit.
Yes, because everybody's gonna get into your Apple Watch now because you said your password.
Well, it's okay. I'll change it
on the stream. So to you two that are watching your stream, you can now get into Matthew's Apple Watch.
Well, I mean, there's not much cool stuff on there.
What's this?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think it opens the camera on my phone.
What does it even do? Why would there be a button for opening the camera?
I don't know what it's doing.
There's a sweat button.
No.
Turn digital crown to. Stop saying things faster than I can read them. Turn the crown to unlock.
How much
and
time?
inject
We got
water.
17 minutes. Man, I love how we're gonna talk about predictions and shit, and it just. What are you doing?
It said turn the digital crown to unlock and eject water.
Oh, that's if you're diving with it. It has water resistance up to 50 meters.
Oh.
Oh, that's what the side thing is for.
What other apps do you have? What's the
That's not the apps. No.
theater mode?
Exit that.
Cancel. What is theater mode?
I don't know.
Oh, it makes
Hit
it.
hit the crown. Tap the crown. You just press it. Press it again. Now you're in the home screen.
Oh, that's awful. How do you use this?
I don't normally.
This is terrible. This is awful. Who designed this?
Not Steve Jobs, that's for sure.
Oh my god.
Wait, you can zoom out with the crown.
You can zoom out? Why would you want to zoom out? Look at this, it's tiny. I'm gonna hit like 6 of them at once.
The only app I used on it was the Reddit app, and then they took that off the App Store.
So, what do you even use it for if you don't even use this?
I track workouts with it. Oh, that's Leo. What does it say?
He says he's on his lunch break. Oh. Sounds good. Ooh, how do I go back to text?
What do you mean?
I sent it, but where do I go to the messages?
Look for the message thing.
I don't know.
It's right there. It's the green bubble.
Oh, okay. I don't remember what I was going to say. Alright, you can have this back. Anyways, EA.
EA Play, not E3. EA Play.
Yes, because they are not... This isn't a part of E3. If E3 doesn't officially start till tomorrow?
No, E3 doesn't technically start until all the press conferences are done, so...
No.
Tuesday.
No, but like the press conferences...
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sunday. At,
because...
Tune in at 3:30.
Because EA's press conference isn't a part of like the actual E3 scheduling block for press conferences.
No, they're in their own area away from the convention. They're not even on the show floor, I don't think.
But what I mean is this stream, the other ones are all like they worked with them to have their own scheduling block, and that's why they're all the same length. EA didn't do that. They did it beforehand. Just so that they can have their own 3-hour conference before everybody.
Yes.
Whereas everybody else is up that their streams are part of E3.
Yes.
This is not an official part of E3.
To be fair, it's always been like this. technically.
What?
That EA goes first.
Yeah, but they went like before the conference.
Oh yeah, well they're doing this on purpose.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, shout out Andrew Wilson, the CEO or the president of EA. I don't remember, but he's the top asshole there.
Why do you just hate everybody at EA?
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't hate everybody at EA. I like.
That's how you always introduce them, though.
Okay, but Andrew Wilson's a prick.
Okay, I don't know anything about the guy.
He just is a very like. He's the most corporate. Like if you just Googled corporate.
Okay.
Like generic corporate
that's
asshole.
Okay.
Like that's him.
Okay.
Anyways, shout out to him because I saw your ass at the fucking finals game last night. Also, go Raptors. Yeah. So that's what that is.
So yeah, watch out. You've been spotted by.
For like 0.5 seconds.
By Matthew.
Not even like a tenth of a second. I saw him really, really fast, but I knew that was his face, and I almost fell over laughing.
See, I don't know anybody, so.
Okay, all right. I know him, but a lot of the people since last year have left EA.
Oh! Full screen!
We're live.
Full screen! Full!
I'm working on it.
Full! Okay, now make sure it's streaming at a normal.
Auto?
No, it may be auto, but just set it anyways.
Set it to 1080p60.
Yeah, I've always had problems with it not working right.
Okay, but then it's gonna whatever. We'll figure it out.
So it buffers for a second.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we are starting with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Apex Legends, and we ended with the
Sims 4.
Oh my god. And that leaked earlier too. It's just an expansion.
Yeah, because The Sims 4 is already out.
Yeah, I've never played a Sims game. Have you?
Yeah, I love The Sims.
Really?
Yes, I love The Sims.
Don't you just get to play God the whole time?
No, you just sort of. You just control people's lives.
That sounds hilarious.
No, it's just you play life.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You go to work.
Yeah.
You decorate the house. You make money. Sims 2 was the best Sims, though.
Okay.
You had the best expansions like Bon Voyage and Open for Business. The reason why those two were the best was Bon Voyage was you got to go on vacation.
Okay.
So that you could go to these hotels around the world, and they all had their own secret things. So there was you could go to a pagoda in Japan. Mm-hmm. It's like you would visit the town. It wasn't just like you visited a hotel. And so if you go to the pagoda in Japan for your getaway, you could go to a little tea house with hot springs.
Okay.
And you would find a ninja. But you had to if the ninja appears, you have to run to him as fast as you can because he will disappear. And if you talk to him, he'll teach you how to teleport. So then your sim from that day on will be able to whenever you have the option to move somewhere, you can say walk here, run here, or teleport. And when they teleport, they stand like this, and then they do like a backflip by doing a kick in the air, and then they disappear into like a lightning cloud. And then they do that in reverse when they land. And they go.
That's fucking incredible. I love that.
And then you could build robots to do all your chores around your house. So that was awesome. Except you had a vacuum robot, which was basically your Roomba.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to hire a maid anymore. And so that was really cool. Except
what?
Except about once every 2 weeks it would break. And it would do the opposite. Instead of sucking stuff up, it would throw trash around the house. And so, well, we had a pretty big house for my sim, right?
Yeah.
And so we had several of these. So we had several of these robots, and they all broke. And so they were.
Someone's in the chat. Who is it?
Hey, Exotic Alpha.
We love you.
Shout out to you.
What's it saying? Oh, he's saying hey.
It just says hey.
Hey, dude.
And then, anyways, and so it would break. And so your sim gets depressed if there's trash lying around the house. And so he has to clean it up. Well, it got to the point where he was so depressed that we hired a maid. Yeah. The maid was there for so long that she died. So he sold her urn to hire another maid.
I think you just sold me on The Sims.
Okay, and it gets even better, Matthew. It gets even better.
How's it get better?
You can get abducted by aliens.
Okay.
If the way you get abducted by aliens is you get a telescope.
Yeah.
And if you go stargaze, there's like a 1 in however many chance that an alien will come and abduct your sim. Now you can't see what's happening on the ship. All you see is because on the bottom of the screen, you have your sim's basic needs. There's 6 of them. There's hygiene, social, hunger, sleep.
Happiness or something?
Yeah, happiness, and then there's one other one. The happiness is like, you have an overall happiness, and then you have your 6 needs. And when they're on the spaceship, you see their needs going all over the place. And then eventually, they may or may not just get dumped back in your lawn. And be slightly crazy after that. If your sim doesn't talk to people long enough, there's basically like the Easter Bunny comes to talk to them. I think it's like their imaginary friend, but it's supposed to be like he's going insane. That's sad. But there's also Open for Business, which is another expansion pack that you could buy. And basically what it was is that you could run a business from your house, which was awesome because up until that point, like all you could do was like make a painting and sell it, which was pretty profitable in The Sims. Yeah. But anyways, so you could have garage sales now. But it gets even better because you can buy like a ticket machine.
Yeah.
So people would have to pay to come on your lawn, and so that's how we would. That's how I ended up making money. And so so I have this thing set up. So people have to pay $10 every time they step foot on my lawn. So you have people walk down the street, and then they look like and then they buy a ticket and they just walk around on your lawn aimlessly. So eventually I upgraded it to where like I added like a swimming pool and I added like these things where people would want to come. Yeah. And so people are paying like $100 a ticket. But there's also another for the Open for Business. You can upgrade your person's skills, like charisma or whatever, and one of them was manipulation. So that you could do like the hard sell. Yeah. But basically is you can manipulate someone to pay more for something than they wanted. So my brother did the same thing that I was talking about. Yeah. He has an empty lawn, right? Empty lawn. And so the Sims will come up and buy a ticket. Well, he convinced the guy to come onto his lawn. An empty lawn. You can't get in the house because we lock the house so they don't steal stuff. Yeah. But he convinced somebody to pay $100,000 to come onto his lawn, which in Sims 2 was like $1 million. Like 100,000 simoleons is like you have everything you want in life. Like you can rebuild your entire house. You can have like the biggest swimming pool. You can have like the most expensive of everything with that $100,000.
Oh my god!
I love that game. I absolutely love that game. That
just sounds like I love it.
There's the elixir of life that you can buy. You actually have to work towards it because
does it like revive like dead Sims?
No, it turns an old sim into a young sim. But it's you can't just buy it. You have to earn it because your sim has wants and aspirations throughout their life. Yeah. And sometimes they're really easy, like buy an RC car and you get some bonus points for it. And then there's other ones like get married where it's like a huge aspiration towards them. And well, if you get enough of them, there's a special shop that you can go to that lets you buy like things that you can't get anywhere else in the game. And that's one of them is an elixir that turns you into a younger person. If your sim dies and you have another sim in your house, well, your sim doesn't just die. Yeah. The Grim Reaper comes for you. And so you can argue with the Grim Reaper to not let you die. And how it works is they play rock, paper, scissors. And if you win rock, paper, scissors, the Grim Reaper lets you live.
This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my entire life. This is why, like, I know I'm going into film, but this is why video games are just the funniest fucking medium ever. Because it's just
I love The Sims.
This is the most amazing. You sold me.
And you see, I've tried playing The Sims 3.
Can I see that? No.
Chapstick?
My lips are chapped.
Go get your own.
Okay. I'll be right back. That reminded me my lips are... Just start yelling indiscriminately if it starts.
Matthew, it's starting.
Okay.
You better get back.
Okay.
But yeah, by the looks of it, we're leading off with Star Wars: The Fallen Order. That's pretty cool. Matthew is pretty hyped for that. I actually don't know much about it. I'm pretty excited. Apex Legends. I never played it. Battlefield 5, I've never played. FIFA 20, I knew it's coming. Yeah, I'm just curious about The Sims 4. Whatever they're gonna add to that. Who knows? Maybe I'll buy The Sims 4 so that I can just play whatever they add to it. Sims 2, guys. I'm telling you. That's where it's at. And then just another basic recap. We got Microsoft tomorrow, and we have Bethesda tomorrow, if I remember correctly. You back?
Yeah, I'm back. Hey everybody, I'm back. I got my chaps.
Oh, Robert!
Robert! You son of a bitch, we love you.
All is good, Robert.
What is he saying?
He said, "What's good?"
Oh,
I said, "All is good."
Star Wars only.
I can't tell you what's good. Nothing has started yet.
No, we got 15 minutes.
Yeah, but Star Wars: The Fallen Order, Apex Legends, Battlefield 5, EA Sports. It's in the game. Trademarked. FIFA 20, EA Sports. It's in the game. Trademarked. Madden NFL 20 and The Sims 4.
Sims trademarked 4.
You're right. The Sims.
You can't forget trademark.
I'm gonna be honest. I am almost entirely into only the first and last things on those lists. We have to sit through 3 hours to get to the Sims 4. No, really, you gotta play The Sims 4.
I'm gonna.
The Sims.
You sold me on the fucking Sims. Just like right now. That's the most ridiculous. I can't even see what Robert. I gotta pull up my phone on this. I gotta pull up the stream on my phone because I can't see anything of what you're saying.
Oh yeah, you can pull up the chat on your phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, and you can also tell us how our audio or whatever you're doing.
I don't want to have the audio on my phone running through.
Hey, Robert, how is our audio? Yeah. Does it sound all right?
Okay.
Is it loud enough? I mean.
Yeah. Watch as long as you can, Robert.
Oh, you're at work.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Oh, we had four viewers.
Yo, that's like more than we've ever had.
Oh, it's back again. 4. Oh no, that's me.
Still, 3's more than we've ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to say it.
I'm not.
You had to say it.
Dude, the Star Wars game is gonna be good.
I know nothing about it.
You know,
so don't spoil me. I actually if I'm gonna wait, like, what is it even now?
Robert says the audio is good.
Awesome.
That's great to hear. So you didn't even see the trailer?
No.
Oh.
I know. Zip about it.
Okay, then I'm not saying shit.
Zip. Zilch. Nada. Zero.
All right. Since we're talking E3 anyways, here's my curiosity, and tell me what you think would happen. Do you think, because Activision struck a deal with Sony like 4 years ago, do you think Modern Warfare is going to be at the Microsoft thing because there's no Sony, or no?
Sorry. What were you saying?
Oh, wait, it's just me. I was saying, do you think that Activision is going to bring Call of Duty to the Xbox stage, even though they have the DLC deal with Sony, because there's no Sony this year?
Yeah, I think they will. Okay. I mean, Call of Duty's always been on Xbox.
Yeah.
It's never not been on Xbox.
No, it's never not, but they switched the deal from the DLC deal to Sony. I don't know. That I think they will. They have to.
They're gonna announce it, and it's gonna. The only difference is you're gonna get it on PS4 first.
They already announced the game.
Because PS4 is better than Xbox.
Yeah.
It is a proven fact.
It is. Halo is the only thing that I have.
Although I have to say, the whole push for Xbox being on PC.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. That kind of evens it out.
Phil Spencer is doing a great job righting the ship after the disaster of what Don Matrick did with the Xbox One.
What are you talking about? The Xbox One had a perfect launch without a hitch. Without a hitch, perfect.
Nothing. The E3 was perfect.
Matthew. The Kinect with the Xbox One was revolutionary. It was so good that nobody asked for it.
You triggered Robert.
What I did?
Andrew, don't make me come over there.
Hey, Robert, come over here.
Do it. Come here right now.
Do it, man.
We need you.
You won't.
We need you.
You won't. You won't.
You're not real enough. Just kidding.
I'm not.
I know you're not. You never would.
I'll take you, Robert.
This is like when my dad. Remember my dad sees like a really like muscle bound dude anywhere. He'll say, hey, I'm gonna go fight that guy. And I always go, I'll film it.
Oh, Robert, camera for cameras, GoPro Hero 7 or Sony RX-02. I'm really leaning on the RX-02.
I'll come smack you with my MacBook because it's better.
Oh, get your MacBook out of here! Better than PC, okay, my right. Butt.
Tell me, how's gaming on the MacBook?
Well, you see, you flip the MacBook over and you put your mouse on it and use it as a mouse pad. And there you go, boy. Gaming on a MacBook.
Oh my god.
Mac is not better than PC.
It's not.
Because a PC can actually cool itself.
You see the new Pro, the Mac Pro? The desktop?
Oh, you mean the one with the $1,000 monitor stand?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, $999.
You know,
I'm sorry.
You know, Apple is pulling clips left and right because people were booing them at the convention.
Yeah, because have you seen the stand?
It's just a stand.
It's the most basic stand. It's just a metal rod with a thing, so you can go up and down and turn it. It's like the most basic thing you've ever seen. There's like nothing special about it. What? Oh, that was me.
Don't do that. Oh, they can't see it. Whatever.
Oh, RX2 is gonna have better colors, but the Hero 7 is gonna have
more mounting accessories.
I really like the RX-02 because of that 1,000 frames a second for 1080p is gonna make some cool slow-mo. Yeah. Also, I already have a Sony camera, so.
The thing with the accessories for the GoPro, anyways,
it's expensive though.
Yes. What, the RXO or the?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, but it's worth it because you can mount it to your camera and everything.
Oh, that's it? Just 28 cores? Man, you better hop on AMD's boat because with a PC you can have 32. 1.5 Robert.
terabyte of RAM. What are you smoking?
No, that's a thing.
Is it a thing?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
In what computer?
Literally any. You just gotta have the processors that can support it. Well, you can get 128 gig sticks, okay. And you just have to have a processor that can address the right amount of slots. Hey Robert, Threadripper's better than your i9s.
I like how we went from a push.
Yeah, I looked into the Osmo, but I want an actual action cam, not just a camera on a gimbal.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Okay, yeah, you're right.
I really think I'm leaning toward the Sony. What were you saying, Matt?
What was I talking about?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I love how this turned into from a pre-show to just roasting Robert on tech.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what?
Yeah, why
That's
not?
fine. That's fine.
We got 5 viewers. Shout out to our 5 viewers.
4. One of them is me.
Shout
5.
out to our
5.
Matthew. Shout out to you.
Shout out to me.
One of our 5 viewers.
I'm so honored.
How does it feel to be both host and viewer?
Depressing. It's like coming in second place in a race and then having your mom say, "Well, at least you had fun." It's all good.
How much longer till this thing starts?
We got the 9 minutes.
All right. Okay, so then the time on this is wrong. What time does your phone say?
12:06.
Oh, so it's not wrong.
What are you looking? Oh, on the PC itself.
If it starts at how would that be? Oh, it starts at 9:15.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say how's 9 minutes
Remember when we thought the time?
Between 30 and 6.
Remember how when we thought the time was actually 9:15 here?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Matthew.
Oh, now Robert wants to FaceTime. Let's see this.
Shout out to Matthew for getting the schedule.
What? What do you want? What is it?
Tell Andrew over there that I'm gonna come over there and like pop his head like.
You say that, but I don't see you coming over here.
Here, speak to the people. Speak to the people.
I don't. Last all I see is you staying at work.
Here, let me
Like a little man. A big man would quit work just to come here. Be a big man, Robert.
This man literally quit.
Are you gonna pay my paycheck?
I quit my job, quit yours.
He literally quit Publix.
I need money.
Ah.
Nah.
Apple things are expensive.
Well, there you
You
go.
buy something new every day.
Well, that's your problem going with Apple. You could have twice as many good normal things, but you keep going with Apple.
I'm actually thinking about building an insane PC.
You better.
Like legit.
Like what's gonna be in it?
What's up?
What's gonna be in it?
I'm thinking 9th generation i7 2080, 16 gigs of RAM.
That's basically what I did. What I was planning for mine, except I was going Ryzen.
Mine's gonna be like $2,000 by the time I'm done with it.
That's what my budget was too. But I don't think I'm gonna build one anymore. I don't really need one.
No.
My
And
money.
I still
My
have
money.
a superior PC.
Yeah. Well. Who built that PC?
I tried to upload your Days Gone and Rage gameplay. The file is so big that I can't upload it on Google Drive.
How big is the file?
How big is it?
I mean, it's like total, but two of them, it's like 30 gigs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what ours are.
We have 15 gigs on there. We have the free one.
I'll just get a little flash drive and give you the flash drive that has all the stuff on it.
Okay.
It came out really, really nice though.
Yeah, because what was your DSLR? An 80D?
I have ADD.
Yeah. You
How did you record it with your DSLR?
What's up?
What did you do to record it with your DSLR?
Elgato makes a thing called the CamLink 4K.
Oh, you okay?
That, but when I did it with Matt, I just did the collapse sync and did it later in post.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Alright. They're calling for DI. I gotta go.
All right. See ya.
Go for DI. What's up? See you guys later.
See ya.
Peace. All right. Thanks for tuning in, Robert. That is Robert Ryerson, everyone. Go follow his.
Shout out to the guy who's backwards in all of his computer wants and budgeting.
Oh yeah. Here, let me do another shameless plug. Go follow. Oh shit, I don't even know his Instagrams.
Edits by Robert.
Edits by Robert. Yeah, edits by Rob _ edits by Robert _, and then follow.
Here. What is it?
R Ryerson 75 is his. And
No, what's the edits by Robert?
_ edits by Robert _. Hey, another viewer. Shout out Nani, my guy. You are the best.
I can't type because I can't see what I'm typing.
We're so fucking blind. It's not. You want me to just type it? I have
Nope,
the chat
I got
up
it.
right now.
I got it. Oh, not Robert. Robert.
Hold up.
Nanny, my guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right. What are you looking forward to on this?
Star Wars. That's it, really.
That's it? You don't want anything else?
I mean, now that what you told me about The Sims, I'm intrigued. But, I mean, I played Apex. I played a couple matches in Apex, and it was fun. But I don't think Battle Royale is really for me. Have you played it?
What, Apex?
Yeah.
No.
It's alright. It's a better Fortnite.
Mm.
But you can't. There's no duos and solo like Fortnite, which I think is honestly a big hindrance. They probably would, if they were smart, they would introduce that with this. And ooh, you know what's naughtier? You know what's a good thing? Anthem.
Yeah, because EA doesn't want anything to do with Anthem anymore.
That's what they do. Is they rush out.
It's like, free now.
No, Destiny 2 actually went free to play.
Oh, that was Destiny, wasn't it?
That was Destiny 2. No, what EA does all the time. This was the last BioWare game too, because it sucked.
In Destiny 2, didn't they make it so that if you join now, like you basically immediately go to max rank?
I think so. Yeah, but it's like if you buy the pass or something now, and because it's free.
Yeah.
You're like max rank immediately out of the gate. Speaking of just games in general, you see, there's a Borderlands 2 DLC.
Borderlands 2.
Yes, Gearbox is putting out a Borderlands 2 DLC to connect it to. Here, can you fill up mine? Oh, you got it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, to connect the two. Ooh.
3 more minutes.
3 more minutes. And then the pre-show, because the actual look at the times.
Yeah, no, it's another 15 after that until. But they might say something interesting. Who knows?
I wonder how long have we been streaming?
I'll be right back. I could use the restroom.
Run, Forrest, run!
Run, Forrest,
Man.
Keep the stream going.
Okay, I'll keep the stream going for you in your stead. Godspeed. Yeah. So, in terms of personal expectations, I expect just. I don't even know if this is going to be a traditional press conference type thing. I think this is just going to be more akin to a Nintendo Direct, but live. Like, you'll see probably a short interview with Vince Zampella, the head of Respawn, before Jedi Fallen Order starts, or after, either way. And then we'll see probably a 7 or 8 minute gameplay demo, and an extended interview about the game. And we'll talk pre-order bonuses probably, and then the release date, which is November 15th. In terms of Apex, I'm sure they'll have a couple of pre-produced trailers and videos talking about content updates. I don't know if it has a battle pass yet. I don't know much. I haven't been following the game really. Battlefield 5, they'll talk the Battle Royale. They announced another map pack for it recently, so they'll probably talk about that. EA FIFA is FIFA. They'll just talk about FIFA, and it'll be boring as fuck. EA Sports Madden NFL 20. Again, Madden. I don't give 2 shits about Madden. Oh. Okay.
What about Madden?
It sucks.
Why does Madden suck?
Well, I don't really. Oh!
What?
Nothing. I thought this was about to start.
What? Nothing? Nothing.
There we go. We're getting ready. Yeah. You need. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna look up right now.
That thing's hot. Woo! All right.
This is already. Hey. Just refresh. Whoopsie. Oh, we got more in the chat. Nani, my guy, what are you saying? You only care about Apex? Alright. Well,
I know
Tune in
nothing
for
about
favorite
it,
games.
so-
You turn it off right now, but I wouldn't suggest it. Of course, today we're looking at Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Apex Legends, Battlefield 5, FIFA 20, Madden 20, and The Sims. That's 6 shows, people. We still gotta get
don't
this
kill
thing
me.
ready.
Okay, fine. I don't
All the
care.
content
Just give me
we're revealing.
something.
So get
Started.
excited, because we've got more gameplay than ever.
Oh,
Tell them, Golden
this
Boy.
guy was at
I'll be bringing
the 2016 one.
new
What's up?
Apex Legends Season 2 reveals, including a new weapon, a new battle pass, and we're revealing a new
Alright.
legend live on stage.
Nani, my guy, talks about
Adam
Apex
Rank,
is talking
quickly,
about
what does
season
Madden 20 have for us?
Yeah,
Okay,
I did
you
hear
know
about
what?
that.
Son of a bitch. What is going on? Should we open a Twitch stream instead?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hit the back button on that page. Because the GameSpot article had a Twitch link. There you go. There you go. Nope. Oh my god. The ads. There. And they're on YouTube and Twitch channel.
Where?
Keep going. There you go.
Yeah, it's obviously a huge advantage when you're playing at home.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Alright.
Find out all about this Star Wars game. But ladies and
There
gentlemen,
you go.
this is it. We are mere
Quality,
minutes
what's the
away,
quality,
folks. This is your last chance. Grab that drink, grab a snack, adjust your chair to the perfect degree you want,
Okay.
because EA Play starts soon. All right, guys, this is it. They can be organized.
I know, I just want to make sure I have it.
You're doing a great job grooming. All right, you take 5. Playing guy, can see more hustle out of you.
All right. We did our intro now. Now wait another 12 minutes for Star Wars.
Oh my god. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna look up because you had the Spider-Man mask. I'm gonna look up something, see if they have that mask on Amazon. I would love to buy one of those things. Oh man, they have it, but it's like $40.
Is it really?
No, not that. I'm looking up the MF Doom mask. If you guys know who MF Doom is, he's a rapper. But he only wears this mask. He never shows his face. There's fucking interview. Okay, alright. There's interviews. He does like interviews and like he's in college lectures wearing like a turtleneck and glasses over the mask.
Really?
It's hilarious. He's a really weird dude. Alright, so now we know not to trust YouTube.
There's nothing wrong with YouTube.
Well, no. I don't know. That was a weird.
There's just something wrong. We just know for next time having multiple open, like you said.
Yeah.
Don't put all of your eggs in one basket because it costs. Oh, okay. Our viewers are back.
Oh, good. One of them is me. Should I turn mine off?
No.
Okay. What is this music?
Drums?
This is like Madden shit.
Oh, it's just. Oh, to me, it's just like marching band music.
This is like sports music. This is what it sounds like to me. Like marching band sports stuff.
It just sounds like the drums in a marching band to me. Hello, ZS449R, and then a face using asterisks and I don't know what the other thing is.
Alright, he says mine didn't crash and I had this stream and the EA stream. Did you have it on, Nani, did you have it on YouTube or did you were looking at Twitch? Which one? For the EA stream.
It was just a problem with our connection.
Yeah, I think that was us. That was us.
I mean, we are like a whole house away from the router.
It's okay, we got a 150-foot Ethernet cord. It's fine.
Yeah, but yours isn't on the internet.
I know. I'm joking.
Only the stream going out is on the internet.
Going on.
Not.
Okay. We started the pre-show way too early.
Nah. It was fine.
The good thing about Microsoft is there's no real pre-show. Like this.
Oh yeah, like last time they just went. They just
went straight into it.
Well, it's because last time they had so many games.
And this time we're gonna have even more.
Yeah, they didn't have time to.
No.
It was like, guys, we're Xbox.
Yeah.
Trailer.
I know.
Talk about this trailer.
Yeah.
Talk about this trailer.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk. Then 15 minutes of gameplay from Cyberpunk. And then trailer.
That game is supposed to come out next year.
Oh, that'll be fun.
It's fitting too because the game is based on Cyberpunk 2020, which is the tabletop.
Yeah, I don't know how you go from a tabletop to a video game, but...
I don't know. It works good because it's an RPG.
Well, yeah.
The tabletop is already an RPG.
Yeah.
So, as long as there's the world, you can just flesh out the world and
I'm just saying, it's weird going from a tabletop to a video game.
What was it? Sony is working in-house to make their own films based on their IPs.
Yeah, why not? Sony has its own film company.
Yeah.
Sony has its own gaming department. Why not just...
Yeah, but the heads of PlayStation are working on it themselves.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I know. I really like that approach compared to because they're like, we know it best. Why the hell should we?
Yeah. Why? Otherwise, you're just gonna get some random Hollywood like literally any of the Doom movies. Sure, The Rock was in it, but that's the only thing I had going for it. Or the new one where the girl, where they had the girl for Doom guy, and she straight up said, "If you don't like it, don't watch it." So nobody watched it.
But the new one isn't even out yet. The new Doom movie.
Or the one, yeah, but
what?
But she was cussing out people for saying that they would rather it be the Doom guy and not just some random person that doesn't even resemble the game.
No, that's.
So she took it. We can be professional about this and be like,
yeah.
There is a Doom girl. Yeah. That's an actual thing. Or we can cuss out our fan base. Let's cuss out our fan base.
Well, the thing is all the actors and people involved aren't really part of the fan base. They're just there for the chat.
Yeah, I know. But you don't cuss out the fan base.
Of course. I forget what. Remember when the shitty Ghostbusters came out a couple years ago?
Huh?
Remember when the Ghostbusters, the all-female Ghostbusters came out a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with having a female cast. It was just a terrible movie.
Yeah. Because you just took a movie that's already been out, and you're just trying to do it again for the cash grab. Of course it's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Like the Oceans that just came out.
I never saw it. Wait, Nani, who should have started later? EA? Or we should have started the stream later? Yeah, whatever. This is literally our first time doing these types of streams. We did the testing a couple weeks ago. We've been planning this channel for about 2 years, and we finally executed it last year. So...
Yeah, when we finally had money.
We were so broke.
Still are.
Yeah.
But now it's just because we spend it more than we can make it.
Looking at you, Robert. Anyways, just kidding. Yeah.
That probably.
We have to have Master Chief somewhere in frame for the next one.
What, for the Microsoft one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have for that one. Wow.
Anyways.
I would say, because we have Andre here. We have
Andre's gonna be here for that one?
Yeah, Andre's gonna be here for that one.
Okay.
Mike is gonna be here. Master Chief is gonna be in front of the mic.
Okay.
Yeah. If you like this stream, please let us know. Please subscribe.
Oh, he said EA.
Oh, EA. Oh, EA. Nani, are you on are you on the West Coast, or are you where are you at?
Yeah, 9:15 is kind of early.
They always do it like Microsoft's at
Later than this.
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's at 1 in the afternoon then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's at 3 for us.
Yeah, or to 4.
I don't know. I don't know how. I can't trust our schedule anymore.
No,
since somebody told me the wrong time.
I fucked it up. What I meant when I said 3:30, I meant that's when the pre-show started, because the conference starts at 4.
You should have just said the conference starts at 4.
I wasn't very articulate.
No, you were.
I was horribly inarticulate.
But you looked over it before we sent it out, and you're like, "Yeah, this is great." It's like,
the worst part is that we promoted this on Instagram. We promoted a story and a post.
we spent money.
If you're not
We
following,
spent money on a promotion that was incorrect on like 3 different conferences.
Not on 3 different. Just on that one.
Two out of the 4 conferences that we're talking.
How many? No. How many are there?
You said
EA,
Microsoft is wrong.
Microsoft.
And EA. That's 2.
Okay. I'm thinking
And there's like
Enix,
4 or 5 that we're watching.
Bethesda. There's no Sony this year, so yeah, that's 4. So
Yeah.
we got half of it wrong.
Yeah.
We failed the class.
Congratulations, guys. We got we have a 50% success ratio.
Yeah.
And that's assuming that the other ones are right. They may not be. They may be off by 30 minutes. We don't know.
Man. We got dislikes. Who's doing that?
It's whatever.
I don't like that.
I'm not worried about it.
I'm not really.
Do we have likes though?
I just gave us one, so that kind of counts. Whatever. It's.
I like us too, Matthew.
I know. For the dislikes, I don't blame you. I totally don't blame you. 2 minutes.
I honestly don't care if you dislike it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Whatever.
2 minutes exactly.
Yes.
Till Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order.
All right.
I should probably get my keyboard.
Oh, for the Alt tab to the OBS
Why? Oh yeah.
hotkeys.
Can I do it from here?
No, you just made it bigger. You just made the analytics bigger. You gotta click on the thing. See.
I wish. What I like about streaming to Twitch from here
Yeah.
is that it'll pull up the chat
The chat thing.
in
Twitch is
OBS.
just better.
But
Did you get the
what?
the hotkeys? Yeah.
They're ready. We still got a minute.
Okay.
The time has finally come. I'm proud to be kicking off EA Play, coming to you live from Hollywood, California.
Coming to you live!
Differently this year. Instead of just one show, you're getting every half hour a deep dive into one of the games you love. You can watch them all. You can turn off the stream right now. You can tune in for just.
Oh, you can turn it off?
Anyways, we've got a
thank
ton of
God.
gameplay for you. Apex Legends is bringing a new weapon, a new mode, a new battle pass, and even a new legend. Battlefield 5 has tons of new maps to show off, plus some surprises. FIFA 20 has a brand new way to play, plus a bunch of game updates you've been shouting for. Madden 20 gameplay pack deep dives, all new features, including those awesome new X Factor abilities, and The Sims is unveiling a never-before-seen pack, along with a few new surprises.
It already
and of
leaked.
course, in just a few moments,
Never
I'll be
before
kicking
seen.
off the latest on Star Wars Jedi
Okay.
Fallen Order, including 15 minutes of world
6,
premiere,
5,
first
4,
exclusive gameplay.
3, 2,
So get ready.
1.
Uno.
EA
Shut
Play
the fuck
starts
up, dude. There we go. Okay, it's a trailer.
It said it was a trailer.
Oh no, that's just showing it before. There we go.
What's up, my fellow Jedi? I'm Greg Miller, and today we're talking Star
You know what? You know what?
Wars Jedi
I like
Fallen
this guy.
Order. We've been waiting so
I like him.
Come on, you know what? We're talking about Star
Oh,
Wars.
that guy's he was an
We've been waiting
IGN
so
dude.
long for details on this game. I can't believe it. Can you believe it, LA? And we're
Fucking
finally
WWE.
here to help
I like
us
him. He has
get things
energy.
started. We've got the head of Respawn.
We need that
Vince
kind of
Zampella, and
energy.
the director.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
As we used to, everybody give it up for Vincent. Come on.
They're the guys.
Get in there. How you
I
doing?
was lied to, or I misunderstood something. I thought there was a trailer.
There is, but I told you there's gonna be, or I said it while you were gone. There's gonna be a short interview with these two
Please
guys,
keep
then
it
a
going,
trailer,
make it a Star
then
Wars
another
game.
extended interview, then the next segment, and then repeat.
I thought it was just
Guys,
going to be the trailer,
welcome to EA
the
Play.
interview,
Thank you.
rinse and repeat.
What a great welcome.
How are you feeling right now? No pressure. You're just about to announce maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest, games of your lives.
I'm gonna let Stig answer this one.
You're supposed to answer this.
Off script.
So awesome.
Yeah, we're totally off script. They
So-
gave me cards. That was the
Officially off
idea.
script.
Nobody cares.
I love this guy.
So awesome to be here. It's EA Play, it's E3, it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger than that.
Yeah, this is something that Stig and I have been envisioning for years, to see it come to life and be able to show you guys 15 minutes of gameplay today.
That's a lot. That's really good. I like that. I was expecting
Uncut.
7 or 8.
All right. So everybody's anxious to see what this 15 minutes is going to be.
Yeah.
For somebody watching right now who's just a FIFA fan, they don't know anything. What is happening? What is the game all about, Vince?
This is a single-player action-adventure game set post. Oh, yeah. Oh.
They're not
Clap for that.
dead,
That's just the
everybody!
fucking genre.
Set post Order 66 after the events in Episode 3, when all the Jedi were hunted down. Well, not all. When the Jedi were hunted down and eliminated.
So, Stig, that's the nutshell of the entire game. What are we about to see? Where are we at in the game right now for context?
Okay, so Cal's, this takes place maybe about 3 hours into the game.
Okay.
So Cal's built himself up. He's not a lowly Padawan anymore, but he's not a full Jedi yet.
Sure.
Like Vince said, this is unedited. We have one of our star players, Blair, over there.
That's it right there!
This is an expert playthrough.
Okay.
So we're going to see some really cool stuff.
He practiced a few times. 2 or 3, Blair? 2 or 3.
2 or 3 dozen.
We're not gonna
It
put the
takes
winner.
place on Kashyyyk, which
Okay.
is the Wookiee
Poor Blair.
planet.
Of course.
And
Blair.
Cal's on a
Poor
mission to
Blair.
restart the Jedi
Poor
Order.
Rare, too. Oh, there, I
And it
think
takes him here to
so.
Kashyyyk.
Poor
and
Rare,
the
too.
Wookiees
Poor
have
Rare.
Sea of
the
Thieves
Empire,
flopped.
who's basically
Oof,
siphoning
yeah.
the planet for
That's the
all
last time that you
resources
get a game.
to,
I mean,
build up the,
other than
Imperial
Xbox
war machine.
Connect
All right, so
games.
I brought up my phone not to be rude for us. It wouldn't be
That's
Greg
the
Miller
worst
if I didn't look at the
investment, or
Twitch
the worst
chat.
handling of
And
an
yeah, they
investment
are
that
all
Microsoft
through
has
with us
done.
talking.
I
They'd
like
like
the
to see the
Kinect.
game. We've
No,
gone
but
on
Rare,
long
think of all the
enough.
classic
I'm gonna throw it
franchises
to
that
Vince.
Rare has
Well,
worked
let's
on.
roll.
You want to hear a waste?
What?
The PlayStation Move. Oh,
Oh, here we go.
Jedi, over here.
Imperial Sap refinery lies dead ahead.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They're finding sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to expand production.
It's the guy from Rogue One.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. We don't let in game, but spread themselves too thin. This map we've recovered proves it. prison camps. We use those cutters to create distraction while you take your lightsaber and for the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Should I turn it up?
Watch yourself in there.
Good.
It's good.
Okay.
You hear them? Said he needs my help. Come on, buddy.
Free the Wookiees. R.I.P. Peter Mayhew.
Rip in peace.
The best Wookiee. The only Wookiee that matters.
Dude was tall.
He was 7'2" or something
Yeah.
like that.
Dude was tall.
He was a freak. Whoa.
I wouldn't go that far.
Not not a freak. That's wrong. He was a good dude. Like freakishly tall. So. I'm already sold.
When does it come out?
November 15th.
Of this year?
Over there.
Yeah.
One of the cutters turned on. You ready? Time to drill? We should call it in. Let me breach your protocol. If there's a disturbance, their squad can call it in. Yeah. Better do this to the book. Movement.
Oh, dang.
Gonna need to get through here.
It's evil R2.
Yeah.
Attention all units. We know contact to station cargo pad 119. Keep to your posts to stay alert.
Whoa.
This is what I trained for.
He learned that one from the Sheev himself.
I am the Saint.
I will make you hurt.
Does he have a shield? Does that have a shield? See, I thought there's 2 bars. Yeah, he does.
I think it's just helmet.
We got them on the run. Keep pushing.
See, this is the type of stuff they should have been making since they got the license.
Never seen a trooper like that before.
How do you know they haven't been making this?
Well, they've been
Since they
making
got
this
the
well since like 2016. They started it.
Don't lie, Matthew. You know how excited you were for Battlefront when they announced it.
Of course, it was
Battlefront
Battlefront.
was not a bad thing to start with.
Of course not. That was the one that people were waiting for the most.
Exactly.
They just mishandled the sequel, and I just don't appreciate that. But if they do more stuff like this, I'll buy it. I'll keep buying the games.
They have an infestation.
My God, the nanny guy said, "I'll take 10
10 what?
of the game."
Oh.
Thanks for watching, by the way. We appreciate you. Oh, damn. Oof. get up and get like a cliff bar or something. I've had nothing to go there.
Same.
Patrol the base. Got another breach down here. Some kind of webbing. Hey, who's that?
Watch for a witcher center. Oh my god. Oh, you can search or scan.
Just heard from the captain. They're coming. Oh, this is it. At least you have the high ground. What was that?
Don't try
The
it.
live cutter needs a cell block. Immediate aid requested. It's breaking through, destroying everything.
Rip.
Literally. This just looks like Force Unleashed 3, and I am all for it.
I never played Force Unleashed. What?
You played as a Sith.
He
in those
held
games.
him. He held him into the bullet.
Yeah. That's cool as fuck.
The Jedi will be here any minute. And our reinforcements. In retreat. Good. Sir, the fewer distractions, the better. Jedi incoming!
Better force push those 4 boxes.
All Jedi will perish.
What did he do? Oh, he slowed him down.
Little help.
Stim pack.
Pretty much.
Just like this. No guards.
You could Uber Eats.
After the stream, man.
We're here to free you. You're not alone.
I mean, this is the only one today. We can just get
Yeah.
lunch somewhere after this. Oh no.
Visitation is not permitted.
Oh, it's the same. Yeah, this is like heavy Rogue One vibes. Because there's the same character from Rogue One. And that's the same
Well,
voice.
it's the same droid,
Oh shit, here we go.
but there's more than one of that kind of droid. I'm assuming.
Well, no, I know.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, that one wouldn't be attacking him if it wasn't. I'm sold. That looks really good.
It does.
Games play best on Xbox One.
We paid a lot of money to have our name in the trailer.
What do we think? What do we think he had play?
I love the
Yes,
intensity.
that's what I wanted, the little boy. Guys, Congratulations. That looks pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I have a million questions. I know we're short on time as always. I want to point out, though, in the Twitch chat, Gwyn96 says, that's freaking cool. But he didn't use freaking. How does it feel to, I think, deliver, right? Like, you guys liked it, right? I think I was looking at the Twitch chat. There's a lot of people who liked it. Like, what does that feel like to finally show this game?
It's great. I mean, being involved with this team, Stig and his team have done an amazing job. They put so much of themselves into this game. To be able to be involved in something like this, just dream come true.
Yeah.
Agreed. Huge shout out to the team. Everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Everybody who bought their butts on the demo, but also the whole game. The whole game is coming together right now. So it's an amazing feeling. I'm just so proud to be up here, and I hope that Star Wars fans understand that we're really doing our best to try to honor the brand.
I mean, I think from go ahead, clap. No, I'm gonna stop you. Whenever you want to clap,
We're
for me,
filling
clap.
time with applause.
I think that's pretty evident from it, and I like when we intro. You guys were talking about the fact that this is a skilled person playing it, right? Okay. We all see it, we think it looks awesome. What are we missing by not having our hands on the controllers? Like, what is the lightsabers feel like?
This is really.
I mean, it's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
Because it looks like it's got weight to it, and throwing it and catching it, right? Like that's the impact I think I want from it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's really satisfying. I mean, the game itself, it's thoughtful combat, as Stig likes to call it. It's what you saw was a really good player.
Yeah.
Right. So you'll
right over there again. He'll give out autographs after this panel.
So you can block, parry, deflect. Like we want the combat to feel really good for people to go in and be able to be part of that and size up the enemies when things feel right. It feels really good.
Yeah, it's also about the enemy arrangements as well, like what enemies we're putting you up against and how you go in and use your tools to take them down. But it's not just lightsabers; it's the Force as well.
Sure. Well, that's part of this. You were talking about last night about it, right? This thoughtful combat, and the idea that when I watched the demo initially, my thought was, oh, these are kinned animations, right? I'm doing a force grab and stabbing the guy, and that's all. I hit R1 and that happened. That's not that way.
No, it's all freeform.
So you can go back in, replay things, and do it differently, or you and I would have different plays.
Absolutely, and actually the enemies react to each other in different ways. You saw the Flint Troopers fighting against the spiders. You could sit as a bystander and just kind of watch the fight if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get any skill points if you do that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
That's
not
a
really fun
PlayStation
either.
button.
It's
You know what
fun
the funny
to watch
thing too is?
sometimes, but
It
it's
is.
a lot more
Stig
fun to
dude?
play.
You talk
He was
about
the
skill points.
director
Are
on
those
one of
going
the God
into
of
the
War
force
games.
abilities?
Really?
Yeah,
Before
so
you
we're
came
going to have the
into this
class
one.
abilities. We're going to have push, pull. We got what we call force flip, which is essentially double jump, which is nice because that's something that makes sense in Star Wars. A Jedi actually doing a double jump. But we have one unique expression of the Force that you saw in there, which is slow, which is a little bit of the glue between force push and pull.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. I think I thought you couldn't top my favorite moment in the demo, right? Where you come around the corner, grab the stormtrooper, force pull the stormtrooper, stab him. But when you force pull the stormtrooper and walk him into a bolt, that's pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite. I think the first time I saw that, I freaked out a little.
You actually said better be in the demo.
Yeah.
Well, you did it. You delivered. Tell me about the enemies we are seeing there, right? Because that's one of those things I feel like we're talking a lot about, seeing things about is we're running through the environment. You had different things. You had your normal stormtroopers. You had non-normal stormtroopers.
And this is just a small portion of the game, by the way. So there's a lot more that we haven't shown.
You're saying that isn't the entire game?
That is not.
That's why I'm surprised.
Well, we got our classic stormtroopers. We've got the scout troopers who you saw equipped with kind of melee charged weapon. We've got the flame troopers, but we also have purge troopers.
Sailor Planet they
Task
were on?
is to, basically hunt Jedi.
Yeah.
Well, I
soften
assume it's
them
gonna
up
be on
before
the
the
second
Inquisitor
one.
come in.
Well, yeah.
I mean, like we're seeing right here, right? Like this
Wouldn't be
is
Star
bad.
Wars.
That's
if
the
it
purge
wasn't.
troopers.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so
New that a team created.
in.
Yeah.
There you go. Adding to Star Wars. Wait, we're pointing at
great is
one.
that?
Did he create it? Just that one hand did?
Yeah.
It was a team effort. You led the charge.
Jordan did the concept.
Good job, Jordan. Everybody, Jordan.
Okay.
So we're going through, and you have these new stormtroopers. You have fire troopers. You have one of my favorite droids of all time coming back,
The KX.
and then making me fight him.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, you do.
No.
Trust me, you do.
I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then talk about the other star of this 15-minute demo, right? The new droid,
There he
BD1.
is right there.
No, BD1. BD1's in the audience, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, BD1. He's adorable, as I'm sure you know. I immediately want him as a backpack. So just a heads up, if you're talking to maybe a licensing department.
All right. We can make
What does
that
he do in the game, right? Excuse me, we're hosting a panel. You can keep it down over there. What are the traits? What are we using as? Is he just flair? Am I using him for things?
Like story-wise, he's Cal's companion. He's an explorer droid, which is perfect. Cal's on this mission for survival. It's taken him to all these savage planets. BD sounds for Buddy Droid 1, which is...
That's Respawn. That's
Yeah,
Respawn.
I
I don't think I didn't notice the wall running either. I'm like, well, yeah, Respawn made this game. Yeah, okay.
Definitely inspired by BT, but the name ended up sticking.
Yeah.
So, one of the cool factoids is his voice authored by the legendary Ben Burt.
Oh, nice.
Who did all the main sound designer in the original trilogy and beyond. But he can hack doors, computers, as we saw in there.
Just scan some stuff there.
Yep. Scan the environment for like environmental storytelling and more lore about the planet.
I saw him shooting out health packs. Is that canned animation after a fight? Is it a button I'm hitting?
It's player input.
Okay.
Whenever they want, he will eject a stim pack.
Okay.
There's a limited amount that you can find more over the course of the game. And you're actually
cannot
in that moment. You're
cannot find more.
So you got to choose wisely when you're going to do it.
Okay. We've seen the gameplay. Without spoiling stuff for me, what's going on in the story? Like, obviously, Cal, I thought he was going to be way weaker as a Jedi. You know, just tell me the whole story. What, A to B, Stig, how's it go? What's the ending? Actually, you know what? Stop. Full stop. I can't believe I've gone this long in the panel without asking. Is Watto in this game?
Sorry. I can't say.
But that's not a no! Hashtag Watto 2019. I'll be retweeting them all after the panel. Thank you very much. But what's going on in the story?
I love Star Wars, but I'm not like...
Well, story's a really big deal to us. We created this with Lucasfilm.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just here to chop people with lightsabers.
On it, so I don't really want to go into it.
That's still, we couldn't afford to get Forrest Whitaker back for the game character model.
I know one of the things a lot of people have been asking.
That's the character from Rogue One.
On Instagram. So, hey, give me
remember the dude
that wanted to know. This is Star Wars
stays on the planet when the Death Star blows up the planet they're on.
This is Cal's a real character.
The black guy?
Yeah.
With the cane?
Saw Gerrera in there. He's obviously part of the
played by Forrest Whitaker.
Seer, Cal's mentor.
Yeah.
They're all going to live in other places.
Okay, that's great. Vince, how's that feel? No pressure.
It feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we have...
act like it's so nonchalant. You're going to smack your game. That's kidding.
Yeah, it's not nonchalant at all.
I don't know.
Like I said, I'm just like...
I'll be right back, guys.
I know, it's been
We've been
no, I'm going to take it down.
For like 10 years.
Oh, good.
Okay.
The other big community question I've seen a lot is...
Oh, okay. I'll do that one.
And Star Wars games in the past have allowed us to go light or dark. Is that a choice here?
No.
Okay, well. Why not?
Because. No, I think it goes back to the fact that Cal's authentic, and he has to fill a certain role so he can be used in other places.
Yeah, this is a Jedi story.
Well, that's the thing I appreciate the most, that you guys are coming in and telling a story, right? Like, I think that's why so many of us are excited for it, is the idea that this is a Star Wars story, that you guys have something to tell, something to say, and a lot of walls to run on. Vince, anything you want to say to the fans before we let you go?
Just thanks for the support. The energy here is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We're
fantastic.
Greg's showing us some stuff online. Like everyone, the reaction is fantastic.
Amazing moment.
The team, badass. Thank you guys.
Go team.
All your hard work. Now we just have to finish. Can't wait to bring it to you guys. There's so much more that you haven't seen yet. I can't wait to show you.
Believe it or not, there's so much more. There is more at the Microsoft conference tomorrow.
That's right.
And Steak, thank you so much for coming out. November 15th.
That's interesting.
For those of you here at EA Play, the Respawn team has brought even more gameplay for you to check out over in the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Theater. And for those of you at home...
Extended.
I was about to do a bit. For those of you at home, you will stay tuned for Apex Legends.
Yeah!
He said there's going to be more about it during the Microsoft conference.
Thank you for the I was like, that's the corniest joke I put in this thing. No one's gonna laugh. Everybody, I'm Greg Miller.
Power
Thanks everyone for
crunch.
watching. We got more EA Play for you now.
White chocolate from me. Now it's Apex. So Apex. Nani, my guy.
Nani, this is your time.
Your time to shine.
How I'm so wait for Star Wars! Let's hear it!
in game.
Oh, she's British.
That's actually a lie. It was engaged about 3 days.
What gave it a white?
Okay, so big thanks
Well, I
to
just wasn't
Vince
expecting
and
it
Steve for
at
sharing
first.
that exciting deep dive into Star Wars
this is
Jedi
melting.
Fallen Order.
Yeah. What gave it a white?
That's you got an A1
We're all a
accent, my
little bit
friend.
too excited.
That's not
Like,
I'm chewing.
I'm Gina Hardy,
What?
and a
There's
little
a
later
damn
on,
chewing.
Adam Freeman and I
No.
will be bringing you news on Battlefield 5. Yeah. Right now, though, EA Play is in full swing with games getting their
applause
hands
for
on all
Battlefield
kinds of
5.
exclusives. There's a lot to look forward to, starting with our next show, Apex Legends.
What?
So Alex Goldenboy Menez
put the big
is
one back
bringing
on.
you the hottest news on Apex Legends Season 2. We've got
When did
info on a
Battlefield
new
5
weapon, new
come
battle
out?
pass, new mode,
Last year.
and a reveal of the
Oh, that's
10th
it?
legend.
Yeah.
Stay tuned because Apex Legends is moments away.
Wait. It was supposed to come out like within days of Red Dead too. So
Oh.
they had to push it back, and it still sold poorly because you know Red Dead is Red Dead. I saw.
This thing doesn't taste like anything.
No, it tastes like paper, but hey, it's sustenance.
It's sustenance, but it tastes like nothing.
My dad likes them. I don't. I hate these things.
Why?
I fucking know. I like how it's gone now. Like it was a boss battle that we just beat. So I like how the Jedi Fallen Order is gone
Yeah.
now, like it's a boss battle. The hell? Where are they?
The EA.
Obviously. But like, are they streaming this in front of a hotel or something?
I don't know. Somewhere in Hollywood. It's just random points in the convention area.
10 seconds. Oh no! I can't play it then.
Let's go. Everything dies.
Looking for me? Surprise.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to
Turn your
EA
audio
Play
down.
2019, and I'm so excited to talk about Apex Legends here at EA Play. I'm professional esports commentator Alex Goldenboy Mendez. Now, everyone at Respawn has been working diligently, making Apex Legends the best battle royale game
that was
out there.
from the
We've
school
got
town
some
in
big
Apex.
updates. That's right.
Just
That's
down
right.
the
I like
school.
that. Like that, baby. Bring that energy.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Apologies,
some
I've
exciting
only played
details to
Apex,
share
I
on
think, a
Apex
couple of
Legends
times.
Season 2, including
And that was,
a
like, when it first
brand
dropped months
new
ago.
weapon, a new mode, an improvise, or an, excuse me, an improvise. You hear me? I'm improvising. An improved battle pass, a reveal of the 10th legend coming to the arena,
Nothing.
and so much more. So
Not good.
let's jump
Not good.
out of this
But,
drop ship, dive
are you less
right
hungry
into
now
the
than you were
hot
before?
zone. Take it away, Jay.
I don't know.
Thanks, Golden Boy.
I don't think
I'm
so.
Response Community Manager Jay Frechette, and as you can see, we've brought Kings Canyon to life right here at EA Play.
Whoa.
We've even got
Cosplay.
all 9 current legends here to help me bring you some of the Season 2 updates that you've been clamoring for. We're going to introduce you to our newest legend after the show, but for those of you at home, don't miss your chance to jump into our Legendary Hunt event. Check it out.
The hunt is upon us. Prepare yourself.
The legendary hunt has begun. Legends can compete to enter an all-new Apex Elite queue, complete challenges for exclusive cosmetics,
I could do this all day.
earn XP and Battle Pass boosts, and find all new exclusive skins in the in-game store.
Only the strong will winner and slaughter.
For a limited time, legends who place in the top 5 of any match will earn the right to join the Apex Elite queue.
Could be worse.
I need some help.
It could be like YouTubers in Europe having to stream this at 2
There,
a.m.
they will have the opportunity to test their skills
I forgot to bring it
against
out
the
of the big
most
picture
talented
mode.
legends in the game.
What do you mean? Oh,
Legends
sorry guys.
test is from within.
My bad.
It's all good.
Additionally, legends can complete legendary hunt challenges to earn rewards, like the epic Master of Hunt Bloodhound, the Wolfpack G7,
Another day. I won this one.
and hunt down 2 wins to score the exclusive legendary Tamed Beast triple take.
Trust in the gods and you shall be rewarded.
Opening fire. During the event, all Battle Pass owners will receive the free legendary Honored Prey R301. Hit level 15 on your Battle Pass, and you'll also earn the legendary Night Terror Wraith.
You know what I look like. Come find me.
Every day, Legends can also earn an entire Battle Pass level for your first top 5 finish of the day.
Thank you for the fun fight.
And we're doubling down with our first ever Double XP weekend.
One moment.
From June 7th to June 9th, earn double XP on both your base and Battle Pass progression.
Our destiny has led us to this moment.
Throughout the event, be sure to keep an
The
eye on
game
the
Destiny,
rotating
not
store
Destiny itself.
for new exclusive legendary hunt cosmetics.
The sky has opened and gifted the day.
Squad up and drop in, as the legendary hunt won't last forever. Good luck, Legends.
Let the hunt begin.
I do want to play that game because I've never heard anything
That's right.
good things
Until
about
June
it.
18th, you can jump into the Legendary Hunt, our limited time event that features the debut
never
of our
played
Elite
Fortnite. I
Q,
only played
exclusive
PUBG
challenges you can unlock, and some
couple of
killer
times.
skins and more. Also, this weekend is double XP weekend, so there's lots of great reasons
I'm
to
not
jump in.
a super
The
Battle
community
Royale
really
fan,
brought
but
it since
I have to
it's
say
awesome to
Apex
see
is
the best
pretty
you
good.
could out. Back to you, Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for that. Appreciate it. All right. That was season 1. Who's ready to talk about season 2? I like that. So, you know, hey, listen, I play the game every day. It's one of my favorites, and I just like right before the show started. That's how much I play this game. And you know, I'm going to jump back in when we finish up. But first, I do want to talk about season 2. We've got the first details here, and joining me, we got Drew McCoy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, we've been so patient for that beautiful, beautiful content.
Yes.
What do you have for us today?
Well, it's coming.
Okay.
First and foremost.
Content is coming.
It's
Confirmed.
coming.
You heard it here first.
So, season 2, it's coming July 2nd, and it's called Battle Charge.
All right. So, Battle
we go.
Charge will be coming out. What can we expect, though, when this new season drops?
Yeah, so as we announced when we launched the game, we're taking a seasonal approach. So we're trying to cram as much
Sorry about my
into
shooting,
the
guys.
launch of season 2 as possible with some other stuff on the way. But what you can expect from launch is a new legend, a new weapon, a new way
I know
to play
you
the game,
aren't.
Okay.
perhaps a map event.
No.
And a lot of this has been
Why
done
would I be?
through
I
a
don't
lot
do
of
anything
feedback
wrong.
from community.
Ever.
We're also
Never.
changing
I'm
up some of
perfect.
the meta balance of weapons to try and buff up some of the weaker weapons.
Better than Pope
and bring a
Francis
lot of cool stuff
himself.
in the game.
Okay. All right. It's
You
a
said
lot.
it, not
It's a lot.
me.
We're going to talk about a good portion of it here, but let's talk about that sweet new content because season 2 is bringing a new weapon to the fight, and today we're excited to show it to you. So let's just go ahead, roll the clip.
Show it.
Care package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
Elstar here. I am taking fire, friends. I bathe in
I got a
the
message. All the way over there.
Just be like Cal and force it.
Your ignorance meets your end.
It's not working.
It reminds me of in the movie Jumper.
A new season.
There's a scene where like instead of using his teleporting powers to just do crazy shit, he's just teleporting around his apartment looking for the remote.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking movie.
It was an alright movie.
Writing was a bit subpar, but the concept behind it was really cool.
Making contact with enemy.
I liked Looper.
I never finished Looper.
Accepted. I'm here.
I know they were hunting the kid, and that was all I know. That looks pretty good.
There you have it, the All-Star, man. I remember getting slapped by this gun in Titanfall 2, so pretty excited to see this one make it into the fold in the arena. Seems really powerful. So tell me more about its place in the entire weapon loadout for Apex Legends.
Yeah, so the All-Star's new. It's coming. Launch season 2. It's actually a care package weapon because it's so OP. It's just amazing. But
we're gonna nerf it.
You know, it's like master for the Kraber. It's incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
And being a care package weapon, it doesn't use any of the existing ammo on the ground. So whatever you get with it is what you got.
I also noticed too, it shattered through doors.
Yeah, like open doors.
So like
Yeah.
melees, grenades, and now
the All-Star.
Wow. Okay, so that is pretty sizable. Now, what other changes are going to be coming to weapons? Because this may seem very nerdy, but I'm a huge fan of hop-ups. I'm all about Prowler with my Switchfire. That's my jam.
Yeah.
What do you bring me?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, there's going to be some meta changes to the weapons. We're trying to bring up some of the weaker weapons.
And then, yeah, there are 2 new hop-ups coming. Not really going to say what they are yet. You guys got to wait for Season 2, but there is a chance that maybe a memeable weapon named after an African country is usable.
Is usable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps.
All right, perhaps. I mean, that is yet to be seen. We'll have to see if that's going to be a reality. All right, cool. So we're starting out hot with that L-Star light machine gun. We also have Battle
hollow.
Pass, and
there's
you
nothing
know,
in it.
when you guys first spoke about the Battle Pass, you said that it was a
Covered in
learning
what I thought was
experience.
chocolate.
That's not chocolate.
I thought it was white chocolate. But
it's a protein bar.
Listen to Kenny a lot. Season 1 didn't quite launch as well as
if
we
you're
were
watching
hoping.
the stream, Nani, everybody
Carter's
else,
fairly underwhelming for players, so we've
don't
been
buy
taking that in. We've been,
the
getting
Power
all sorts of
Crunch
data
bars.
from
The brand is called
people
Power
buying skins
Crunch.
to what
Don't
they
buy
equip
them.
on their characters, weapons.
They are trash.
And so we've taken this learning and put it into Season 2 Battle Pass. So first off the bat, it's challenge-based now instead of essentially time-based. So you'll get daily and weekly challenges, and they stack if you don't play for a while. So you can come back after a month and try and knock them all out on a weekend and level up really quick. Ultimately, this does mean leveling to level 100 is a lot quicker than in Season 1. We're also getting rid of all the stat trackers, taking up space throughout the leveling process, and we are inserting 3 entirely new content types into the Battle Pass, which we will talk about later.
Nice.
And there's a lot more skins in it, and there's going to be enough crafting
you want
levels
some
by
more
the time
water?
you hit level 100 to craft your very own legendary of your choosing.
All right. I like that. Okay.
A lot of value for that Battle Pass.
Yeah,
And here,
that
I'm gonna
sounds
probably
very
fail
exciting.
at
All
pouring
and
water on
now,
the stream.
You know, we're talking about Apex. It's got some pretty sick skins.
I will end your life.
What skins you have
I
for
will
me today?
fucking end your
So
life.
like I mentioned, I think our skin game is being upped pretty significantly. You can see that with the Wraith skin, specifically from the Legendary Hunt event. But we got 4 legendary skins in the Battle Pass. So we have 2 character and 2 weapon. So for Caustic, he's got the Prince of Darkness skin. And for Octane, we're doing the Jade Tiger.
I'm bringing
I think we're see there's Prince of Darkness right
can
there.
bring whatever you want.
And then there is a skin for
This is our channel.
Spitfire called the Intimidator. And the R301
Whoa, look
is
at that.
getting 2 skins actually. They're
Yeah, fucking
so the
rhino
Iron
on there.
Rampage at level 100.
Reminds me of,
and
like,
then there's a golden version as well.
one of the demon
man, you see
weapons
that,
in
by the
Doom.
way? Do you see
That's sick. It's sick.
That looks insane. That looks insane.
When you play in
All right.
multiplayer, you have like
Now another question
weapons.
that the community
like
is
extra?
having,
Yeah, like
they're just dying to
the
have
health
answered.
shot and something like
new
that.
ways to play. Elite Q was awesome.
Yep.
I think it's like one of the coolest additions for Apex Legends. What else?
Yeah, so when we designed Apex Legends, we really wanted it to have kind of a competitive core to it. This is a game that's meant to be played over hundreds of hours and mastered, really deep learning experience. And so the Elite Q is our first step towards getting to a higher competitive stage.
Okay.
And so Season 2, I'm really stoked to announce we have a ranked mode coming.
Ranked mode.
Yeah.
All right.
So
that
ranked
already?
mode, you'll progress
not.
through 6 tiers if you're
I'm
good
honestly
enough.
surprised about
You
that.
will cap out if
Surprised
you are
that they
garbage
didn't
tier like myself.
Implement
Yeah.
at
Don't worry,
launch
we'll be in
and
Wood Division
do a
together.
Yeah, you and me, buddy.
solo.
Yeah.
Wood.
What's up?
Well,
Wood
'cause
3, I think.
the whole
Wood
thing
3,
was
yeah, three divisions.
just
Yes, it goes from bronze all the way up to Apex
yeah,
Predator,
but,
and it's using
I
special
guess.
matchmaking for each of the tiers. So the higher you get, you'll probably
You're
have
popular.
some longer matchmaking times, but it's
You're
because we're trying to
popular.
find the best
It's my
possible
mom.
match for you. And then throughout
Dr.
the season,
Full.
you'll be
going
hopefully
to
gaining
lunch
tiers,
or
and then
something.
at the end of the
Okay.
season, you'll get rewards based on where you ended
Wow.
to show off for the next season.
Ranked mode coming to Apex
No,
Legends.
I said
Yeah,
I
it's
wasn't.
gonna be
I said
awesome.
I
That's
wasn't.
sick. All
I'm
right.
not looking at mine. I just
All
have the
right,
stream
all
up.
right, right.
I'm checking out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be all up in
Nani,
that.
thank
It's gonna
you
be
for
sick. I can't
making
wait.
a chat
I am
something special.
legitimately
We
concerned,
love
as I mentioned, either be the first Wood Division player, which isn't even in it, or Plastic Division.
Plastic's good.
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's gonna hurt. But dude, thank you so much for sharing all these details, man. Guys, Drew, ladies and gentlemen, from the Respawn team. All right, now here's the thing. I'm Lifeline main. It's just fast. You are too.
Yep.
Respect that. Any Lifeline mains in the house? Lifeline mains. All right, but that might change when the new
I wish I
season
could
drops.
provide insightful
That's right,
commentary on
because
this, but I just
Jay,
have no clue what the fuck they're
give
talking
people
about.
what they want. We want to know who is the 10th
sorry.
legend joining the arena. What do you have?
It's my pleasure, Golden Boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The 10th legend joining the Apex Legends arena is Watson.
That is the most like.
To help us get to know our latest legend a
subdued
little
name.
bit better, our team put together this touching illustrated short. Let's check it out.
My dearest Natalie, as I write this letter, it's the middle of the night in late summer.
An hour ago, you cracked the equations necessary to power the force field. You showed me up tonight, my magnificent daughter, and I couldn't be happier or prouder of that. I always knew you were special, but never did I fathom that the little girl who taught her staffed Nacy multiplication tables would grow up to master quantum laser mechanics. I have assured the Syndicate that the modified containment force field will be operational in a month's time, and it's all thanks to you. I may be just a doddering old fool trying to hold on to mon bébé a little while longer before he loses her to a daughter. But I do see you. I see the strong, brilliant, wonderful young woman you've become. And I know when the day comes that I'm no longer with you, you are going to be just fine. The games will be brilliant because you are brilliant. My daughter can and will do anything she wants in this eye because she is the smartest woman in the frontier. Je t'aime de tout mon cœur, pour toujours, Papa.
I did it, Papa. I hope wherever you are, you're cheering for me.
Cool. At least they did something
Ladies
to
and
introduce
gentlemen,
it.
Watson joining
Like,
the arena, and
obviously
joining
it's
me
not
now, we
Overwatch
have
like
the three
scale. It's like
gentlemen who brought
fully
Burke to
animated
life.
short films.
Griffin, Will, and
I
Tom.
don't think those were
Thanks
just.
so much for
I don't
joining
know.
us here.
Those were
Wow.
those weren't like
So that's not, I mean,
introductions,
Pop
were they?
Ups in the
They
Yeah,
did
they
that
were.
when they
That was
released
just-
the
that was
character. They released it after,
right there,
didn't
hitting
they?
right.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
No, remember when they were both like prior to the launch of
You
Overwatch?
were one of the legend
They dropped a
designers,
ton of them.
and I'm curious on the
I know
approach
they
that
had
you
a
guys
couple.
took
They had
towards
Winston and,
making
like, 3 or 4
Watson
others.
a character that has impact in the arena.
So Watson really started as a conversation between a friend of mine and I, who he's an engineer, and he has this really methodical, interesting way of taking really complex problems and systematically solving them. And so I kind of thought, what would it be like if we took the sort of the defensive complexity of Apex and introduced a character that could really create an ecosystem in which you can survive the really aggressive third-party meta, all that stuff. So the idea behind Watson really is that if you plan and you sort of adapt to the environment, you really know the map, and you work closely with your team, that you can really create these strong defenses that that people are going to really have to think about in terms of how they push on you and that sort of thing. So the current meta of I hear gunfire and I hit it as hard as I can, you know, with Bangalore, Wraith, Octane, all of those. We're trying to sort of bump that meta a little bit and make it so that this more stanced RTS kind of play style has breathing room.
Yeah, you're trying to provide like options for the players.
Yes,
Right? Because if
yeah,
you want to be able to play that hyper-aggressive
Mm-hmm.
approach, whether you're running like a composition that contains like a typical one, which would be like a Pathfinder, Wraith, and a Lifeline for that support, you can play into a composition like this, and they kind of counter one another. So that's going to be really fun. And we're going to dive into the abilities and everything that she does, because let me tell you, it's insane. Now, as far as the look and feel, my favorite part about Apex Legends is that the characters, the legends themselves, they stand out. When you're looking from far away, you see the silhouette, and you know exactly who it is that you're about to engage with. What were some of the complexities in bringing a character like Watson to life?
Yeah, so it's a collaborative effort. You know, shout out Heath and Sam, animation department. Everybody kind of works together. We were given a specific set of skills that she would be using, abilities from Griffin, and that's kind of all we had to go off of. So we had to, Heath did a great job of like bringing it all together, giving her sort of a grounded aesthetic, she had to look like she was using electricity and stuff like that. So rubber gloves and the coils and the wires and pushing her silhouette at the same time, making her sound. You have to be able to read who she is from different distances. From there, all right. From there, you can really go in and sculpt all the details out and work with the animators to really bring her to life, give her personality in everything that she does with her abilities and that too. So.
Yeah, and there's some really cool stuff there as well. every part that Watson she takes out an item in her kit, it's actually like on her person.
Oh yeah.
You see it happen.
Yeah, and those are all very meticulously designed by the concept artist and then modeled out in 3D. So yeah, it's all functional.
That's great.
In the world, yeah.
So now you get to the
It just works.
gameplay, the look, but the story. You know, because you got hit us in the feels, right? Like super hard, and you just did
I
that.
like the idea behind the character.
Watson's backstory, who she is. Let's dive deep.
Almost like the engineer from
different from the way we usually do things, because usually it's very collaborative.
Yeah,
We're creating the
I
characters.
only played Team
Design
Fortress a couple of
departments
times.
working together.
And when I played it,
Watson's
it
different.
was
She
like
was already designed and.
it was at a time when I really wasn't
drawn,
into
when I got her, and one of the
the
great
games.
things about working at
And so
Respawn
like I
is
didn't
they
really understand what I was
encourage us
playing or how to play
create
it.
characters
I never
that
played it
are
long enough to
non-dimensional
really,
and that are characters
you know,
you've
get
seen
it.
in video games before.
I
to
don't
kind
remember
of
if you can build defenses
branch
with
out
that, but
and
I
see
know
what
you
else,
can
so
build
what other kinds of people can we represent out
like
there?
turrets and
And
shit in terms of that type of defense.
is a very different
So
character
see
than
something
I've
like
ever
that
seen
in a
in
battle
movies.
royale is actually really cool.
And everything is based off of what these guys created. I mean, it's all, every single part of her backstory is connected somehow to either her abilities or her look.
And
They keep
now,
creating like
it was something
like,
that
really
kind of stuck
unique
out to me.
character
So
classes within a
am I
battle
correct in
royale
assuming
instead of
that
just,
Watson
like,
played a
generic
big
players.
role in
I
the
think this
arena
will have some
itself?
really
Yes,
good
so Watson,
longevity.
her father actually invented the ring.
Okay.
And so she grew up in the arena, literally in the arena when they were building it. And we're going to start to, you're going to see with Watson moving forward, we're going to start to build the lore of this world a little bit. You're going to find out who created the games. I mentioned the Syndicate in there, so we'll talk about the Syndicate down the road. You're going to build more and more of a universe.
Yeah.
Which is great.
So she's in the arena, so all the legends must know her.
Oh yeah, she was their kid sister basically. She was always hanging around the arena, and she got to know all the legends and got to watch all of them. She's not a mercenary. She's not a soldier. Her role is support, and so everybody loves Watson. She's the one person that could probably unite all the legends together,
including Caustic.
Caustic respects her. She's a scientist.
Okay.
She's an engineer.
Okay. So like was a strong word for Caustic.
Yeah, I don't know if Caustic likes anybody.
Okay.
He likes
that's
that.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, yeah, that's super cool. I mean, blown away by this character so far. Now, I mentioned before we're going to talk about the abilities.
We got 10 more minutes.
Because when you revealed these to me, I was floored, jaw dropping, and a lot of people online were kind of like guessing as to like what it would be, and I'm very happy to see that a lot of them, some had the right idea, but for the most part, what she's capable of doing is ridiculous. So let's just talk about the active. First thing, defenses.
Yes. So the Watson has more interrelated abilities than probably any other current character we have. You really understand how they all interact. The fences, you can place 12 nodes, and you can use these in any permutation you want. Part of why we sort of went with her being such a brilliant electrical engineer is because we really wanted to reinforce both mechanically and thematically how creative the player can be with these. Basically, we're just giving you free run to place these however you want and figure out.
And then the players, they like I just saw right there. I don't know if that was intentional. So when your teammates go through, it shuts down.
It shuts off. So
if I'm downed and they run through the gate, does the gate deactivate?
Yes.
Oh.
So there's a lot of different interactions, a lot of different ways that you can interact with the gates with other characters. The ultimate is, we call it an interception pylon. It shoots down bombardments, incoming grenades, stops arc star spam, and it charges your team's shield. And also, if Watson's cooldown is slower when she's away from the pylon, but when you're near the pylon, supercharges your tactical, so you get fences faster. So if you drop it down, it's a permanent structure to destroy, and that allows you to build these large fortresses very rapidly. You can use that for defending, for flank control on offensive squads, for going up on a tower and fencing it off with Pathfinder. And the passive is that ultimate accelerants give you your ultimate 100% ultimate charge. And so if you save up ultimate accelerants over the course of the match, that allows you to place more pylons, and it means that you don't have to play conservatively as Watson as long as you save ultimate charges. You can keep moving with a highly mobile squad. You can play offense, defense, support, however you feel like the fences and the pylon are most effective to whatever comp you're playing.
So what you're telling me here is that Lifeline mains do not need to continuously hold ultimate accelerants anymore.
We felt like we needed to
rejoice. That's right. We did it, people. Finally, because everyone's like really mean to me if I don't like use the ult accelerant. It's not fair. Oh wow. So That is ridiculous.
There's also when they cross the fences, you get pinged as well.
Oh yeah. So if any enemies cross through the fences, it pings your entire squad. So there's a situational awareness element to them as well.
Wow.
So if you know, so that's why like she grew up in the arena. If you know where all the choke points, the entrances, the exits are, you can set up fences there, and you'll know exactly when an enemy crosses.
I'm even thinking about like compositions and how like it could work out. You know, maybe for any Gibraltar mains out there, maybe you find a little no injured for that. Feels bad, man. Maybe there's like a little synergy there that can be created. There's a lot that can be done with these fences and being able to block off certain chokes.
Yeah, I think it's really the big sort of the ceiling is how creative people can get with it, and I'm really excited to see what people do with it.
And from an art perspective here, you know, they're very distinct. They stand out. What were some of the challenges in making sure that these fences really, like, when a player saw them, they knew exactly what it was, not to kind of catch them off guard, so to speak, to make it really, really stand out in the arena?
Yeah, again, silhouette's everything. You got to make it stand out, and it has to look like it lives in the world, that it's something that she can use, and that lives on her body as well. She's able to pull it out, and she's able to bring it out, and you know, create a fortress, basically, and it has to read.
Keep doing
so,
this.
with concept artists working on every little detail, and the modelers as well, and we had to test it out. We tested it out. We play it in game or in house, and make sure it reads well.
And these guys do a tremendous job of it too. I'm like, I need like a post with electricity that goes between the two, and they create really cool stuff with just that kind of vague, hand wavy design description.
Everything about it has clearly been thought out. This legend is going to be incredible. I can't wait to play Watson. You guys excited, Watson? That is nutty. All right, well, again, very much looking forward. Now, today, we've covered a bunch here. We've seen a new weapon. We've gotten a new mode, the latest legend, and the new Battle Pass for Season 2. So, let's recap all the amazing Apex Legends action that we've seen here today.
Surprise.
I was wrong.
Care package touching down.
As was I. Usually with these things, I guess the way they set it up is they have an outro trailer.
Deer in the headlights.
Countdown is in.
I'm not going to let you off that easy, Drew. What was that?
What was what?
What was that? You saw the giant thing on the screen of the eyeball. What was that? Can't tell me?
Well, let's just say that. Well, no, but let's just say this. We got perhaps a couple of big things coming into Kings Canyon at the start of Season 2.
Okay.
So keep your eyes peeled over the next month, see what you can find out.
So if I were to like ask you, you know, after we're done with this, you like gonna give me the cold shoulder, or you actually gonna tell me?
There's no way I can tell you. Sorry.
Yo, man, I'm just holding L's all day out here, man. This is not fair. Well, Drew, thank you so much, man. Guys, Apex Legends Season 2. Let's go. July 2nd.
Yeah. He's the least enthusiastic dev. I love it.
He's like, woo. Check out Apex Legends at EA Play for your first chance to get hands-on with Watson, as well as all the other great Apex Legends things happening here. And for those of you at home, Double XP Weekend is going on right now.
Really
Come to the Legendary Hunt event and start earning those amazing
the thing I love about the indie game,
skins. I'm Golden Boy. It's been a blast talking Apex Legends with you
they
all
have
here
always
today,
the super nervous indie dev.
Yeah.
That has never been on an E3 stage before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, they had the guy for Unravel was like visibly shaking.
Really?
And he made like a doll. He actually like hand knit the Yarny thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "This is Yarny," and he's like shaking like fucking crazy. It was hilarious. It was not hilarious. It was kind of wholesome because I mean, guy's never done that.
Alright, we got 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll use the bathroom.
Okay. All right. So that was Apex. Hope you guys like that. That looks pretty good. I'm not a huge battle royale guy. I'm more of a single player dude. So the Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order did it for me. But I play it from time to time. Not just Apex, but like battle royales in general. I've played Fortnite. I've played PUBG. I've played Apex. That's big three, really. Apex is, I think they've done a good job carving out a not a niche, carving out a place for it in the like battle royale rankings. And with that new hero, I think, or legend. That's really cool. The way that they have.
That's right. You just saw a ton of new info on Apex Legends Season 2, including a new battle pass, first details on ranked mode, and the official reveal of the newest legend, Watson. I'm Greg Miller here at EA Play, where gamers are getting a chance to test drive the newest legend right now. Stick around, because up next we've got Julia Hardy and Adam Freeman giving us the dirty details on Battlefield 5, including looks at a ton of new maps, exciting updates, and details on a new theater of war. All that's moments away.
Pleasantly surprised by that as much as I was. We've got a minute 15 to go for Battlefield 5, where I assume they'll talk about the Firestorm Battle Royale. There was a new map pack, I think, that they announced recently. They'll talk about that. They'll talk about probably cosmetics, because that's where they get them a lot of money from. And microtransactions. Yeah. But I don't know. Again, thanks for everybody who's watching and tuned into our stream. You could have tuned into 10 million different streams, and you chose ours, so we really do appreciate that a lot. 25, 24, 23, 22. But you get 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's Battlefield.
Let's begin, shall we?
Welcome to Battlefield 5 show live from EA Play in Hollywood. Let's hear it! I'm Julia Hardy, and today we've got a ton of new info on some of the great updates coming to Battlefield 5 in 2019.
Because they had Battlefield all the way up through 4, right? Then they did Battlefield 1, and now they're on Battlefield 5.
Battlefield community manager Adam Freeman. What do you got for us, Freeman?
Oh, thanks, Julia.
But why?
Now, I may be.
I don't know.
Why completely throw out your naming scheme?
I know you guys fan too, and you're going to love what we've got for you today. So, over the next half hour, we're going to be bringing you content that's coming to you over next year. We've heard what you want. So, today you're getting your first look at a ton of new multiplayer maps. Features we know you've been screaming out for, and the arrival of a new theatre of war that's coming to Battlefield 5 this fall. So, when Chapter 4 finally odds drops, it's bringing so much cool stuff. So let's get to it. Over to you, Julia.
Get on with it.
Thanks, Adam. That's right. Let's wait no longer and tear the plastic off our first new map, Marita. Let's check it out.
The Battle of Greece continues. On the Marita map, Allied forces are making a last stand to halt the Axis armies sweeping through the region.
I know my cousin Alec would give a shit about this. Not give a shit, he would care about this. He would like to see what we're doing for Battlefield. Because he's a huge Battlefield guy. He's at like boot camp right now, like that type of boot camp, so I don't think he's watching.
Ridge and within the
what do you mean a type of boot camp?
He's doing like ROTC at FSU. But they sent him to like a 2-week boot camp.
Axis troops are already on its fringes.
Hope you're doing well, and I'll send you this when you get back.
The road down to the village is crucial, and you must fight to hold here or risk losing control of the region. You'll always have tactical choices nearby, with a close proximity to other key locations, so keep an eye out for them. Marita is an infantry-focused map, where all 4 soldier classes will be able to shine. Tanks and aircraft will stand aside for intense infantry gunfights and sneaky flanks in cobbled streets. Hills and multi-story homes means unique vertical gameplay. Stay alert in this steep environment as the Battle of Greece rages on.
To help give us even more details on Marita, please welcome Ryan MacArthur from NICE. Yeah. So thanks for coming out, Ryan. So obviously Marita looks amazing. What was the map's inspiration?
Well, I think the team in LA that put this together, and they built the Mercury map that everyone saw earlier this month. And so they really wanted to continue that story of the Battle of Greece, which is a bit of an unknown story, new to me as well, as you learn about stuff.
A lot deeper.
It's really cool. It's sort of set on the Albanian-Greece border, sort of in the mountains there, where the Axis powers started to push into Greece during the war. And it's sort of set above the clouds in this nice little quiet, well, I guess what used to be quiet village. Before,
not anymore.
Before these guys all show up. And it's quite a different experience than Mercury. It's sort of a totally different style of gameplay that you would have seen in the game before.
So what kind of gameplay are we talking about? What's happening?
So this is going to be a heavily infantry-focused map. So as Mr. Battlefield likes to put it, this is total creative chaos. So you're just going to see some absolute...
Creative chaos, yeah.
So what we get there is just head-on collisions in the middle of this map. And it's sort of what we tried to do with all the new maps that we've created, spending a lot of time to figure out how do we make each one of them different. So when players go in and play one of these new maps, it just has a different feel than the ones they've played before to sort of create that different experience for them. So this one has, I guess for lack of a better way to put it, is sort of a banana shape to it. And that banana shape sort of... Fruit. Well, I think fruit's important when you're doing game design, I think, obviously. And so the shape gives you sort of a variety of different play styles and sort of creates this sort of narrow channel for people to just run head-on into each other, which really creates that chaos that is Battlefield. But
that's what we want, though. That's what we want, that kind of chaos. But most importantly, we need to know, like, we could talk all days, but when can we get our hands on it? That's what we want to know, right?
Yeah, and I think the great thing for this is coming in July as part of Chapter 4, so stay tuned. I think some people are going to get to play while they're here today.
You gave it like seasons.
You.
Like,
all right, Freeman, who's we've stuck up there for no other reason than, well, my own entertainment, has more on Chapter 4 for you. Over to you, Freeman.
Even Call of Duty has season
passes for the longest time. Julia.
No, but it's like Chapter 4, like season 1, 2, and 3, like
maps.
Apex.
Yeah.
So let's deliver a brand new one to you.
Okay.
This is Al Sundan's coming in Chapter 4.
The fight moves to the North African desert in a vast new map for Battlefield 5, Al Sundan. Prepare to engage alongside a lush desert coast and contrasting harsh environments. Axis forces have militarized the area with camps, a radar tower, and an airbase. You must fight over possession of these critical points. In Al Sundan, we've taken the vista used in a single-player war story under no flag and doubled down on air and land vehicle combat. With this, the location has been optimized for all-out multiplayer action. On this open map, it's up to you to shape the fight. With large distances, vehicle-based team play, and battles across ranges, you'll always have plenty of choices. Make good use of this sandbox to secure the win. Utilize vehicles, mounted guns, planes, and transports. Capture the strategic airfield to dominate the sky, or engage in fast-paced infantry battles in tight interior areas.
Nani was saying that the Watson character that we just saw, it was leaked at the start of season 1. So, okay. I didn't know that was prior known information. But that's cool.
That's amazing.
Like
so what the outside down was adapted
airstrip
where you can tell us a little bit about what that
where you spawn your planes
like.
or whatever.
Yeah, so usually
is a physical point that you can capture.
Sort of focus on building these
that's
and
cool.
keep the other
these
people
nice
from
narrative linear experiences and sort of that really tell a story of World War II. But with Under No Fly, they sort of took a little bit of a different approach to this and sort of made this big, wide open experience. And that showed a lot of potential from multiplayer perspective as well. So when we finished the game originally, the team wanted to sort of sit down and sort of take a shot at turning this into what could be an amazing Battlefield map. It's huge. This is a really big map. This is your sort of classic Battlefield sandbox map. This is where you're going to see, tanks and planes and infantry and all of that together in sort of what is truly Battlefield. It's sort of built for the open world gameplay with, depending on no matter how you want to play, there's something there for you.
Yeah, definitely. And so how do I kind of, adjust my strategy? Because obviously it's such a wide map. Like, what am I doing?
Well, I think if you look at it, there's room for all different playstyles. So there's 6 flags on this when you're playing Conquest. And you can see here, you can see from the videos here, you've got, when you go into the village, it's all about infantry play and speed and flanking through things. And The bridge in the middle, it's all about, sort of controlling that with infantry gameplay. And I think Mr. Battlefield the other day decided to just sit there with his tank and destroy me. But
it's just something that he likes to do.
He's kind of mean, but he's not mean. He's super nice. But
but most importantly, I mean, again, we could go on and on and on. We're tight for types. There's so much to get. We've got so many announcements. When can we get our hands on Al Sundown?
But so this is the first map that we're going to come in with Chapter 4. So June 27th, this is going to be available day 1, Chapter 4 for everybody.
Nice,
I
nice.
show that one first.
Now we've got a couple more surprises to come, but before we get into
one was coming out in July.
let's take a look at what's coming in August towards
Why didn't
the
they
end
just show the
of
one that
chapter.
was releasing first?
I don't know, and
up close and
with the one that's in your mind.
With Chapter 4
Yeah.
Is what's
defying
coming
the
out.
odds, new
Okay, yeah, you're
intense
thinking
close-quarter
ahead, I
maps
guess,
coming
then you
to
buy the
Battlefield
pass
5.
or whatever.
By popular demand, we're bringing more maps to players craving tighter types of multiplayer, specially tailored for intimate infantry combat. The new battlefields will challenge your squad in unique ways. Teamwork, skill, and adaptation are your keys to victory. Fight through an explosives production facility in Lofoten Islands and unseat the Axis occupation Provence. Prepare to assemble your team and rise above your enemies, and prepare to learn more about these new battlefields later in the year.
That's pretty.
Now, to help us break down these new maps,
Someone's gonna
Ryan
fight
and
me
I
and
are
it's gonna
joined
put
by
the graphics in
Mr.
Battlefield
Battlefield
look better than the
himself,
graphics on the
Lars
Star Wars
Gustafsson.
It's because the other one
I
was
think you
using
made that up
Unreal.
yourself, though.
Was it?
Yeah, because they started
Oh, and
before they
because he
got
asked
bought out
nicely,
by,
we also let
EA.
Freeman come down from his weird place up there.
You're worse than my Firestorm teammates. You just leave me behind everywhere.
But we can all understand why that
Yeah,
happens.
true.
Do you want to take over this one for
Sure,
the start?
don't mind if I.
Yeah, go for it.
Lars, these are very different
Yeah.
than the two maps we've already shown so far today. Tell us about.
They are. I mean, taking a step back, we've been closely monitoring how players engage in Tides of War, and no surprise, I mean, they love the bigger modes like Conquest. It's always been kind of a battlefield pillar. But it's been super fun to watch how they engage with passion and dedication in the smaller modes like Conquest, for example, which really become success. And with that in mind, then, we've, together with the Dice LA studio, they've been going at it, tailoring maps that are specially made for smaller modes. And as such, being able to give that, the close quarter feeling, the tight, what you say, the intimate combat.
Intimate infantry combat.
Oh, yeah, we need that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Intimate infantry.
Making that platoon when we get back.
I mean, what kind of the sort of like key strategies then when you're playing close quarters on this map?
As we see with smaller game modes, I mean, the key to this is just really good team play, really good squad play.
We did.
And so, sticking together and not leaving anybody behind, like Mr. Freeman over here.
Yeah,
Unless he's
But I mean,
not
what if you
being-
want to leave him behind? Can you?
Then it's acceptable. I think it's,
Because I would.
It's two beautiful maps.
There's just a spinning number plate.
It would be, yeah.
As you saw, Lofoten, it's serenity, beautiful Nordic countryside, but then kind of ripped open with gunfire and everything amongst villas and factory equipment. And then Provence,
Yeah.
I plan to take my wife there, Bastilles on the square.
Weird.
I'll take Brian.
That's pretty
Take
good.
him instead. if they go
But
back.
it's beautiful cobblestones,
Yeah.
lots of good flanking routes, and it's the
What
smaller
are you trying
maps
to get a
really allows
picture
you
of?
to master
Them
every
or the crowd or
It's
something?
really about, knowing your
Himself? I don't
battlefields.
know.
I mean,
think there's seats
again,
behind
we
them.
could go on and on to talk about all
I
of
think
that,
so.
but
No,
we've
there
got one
isn't.
more map to show off, and I want to make sure we have time to get through it.
Where did he come
Lars
from?
brought with him some news about some kind of
Where did he go?
gameplay updates. We know that you've all
Where
been
did he
waiting
come from?
for, so you're excited about this one.
Lars, you know how much time I'm spending online. Like,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
I'm
steal your
working.
shine.
Battlefield
Or your thunder.
It's too late.
Let's not delve.
Big community features have been announced this
Rude.
month. Increase the max rank, private games. Let's talk
Soiled
about-
it.
Talk max rank. We do know,
So that-
and it's been lovely made to us, our kind of awareness that there are players out there too skilled
think
who
we should
maxed
do
out on
Devolver.
rank 50
Okay.
too quickly.
Yeah, 'cause
So
we just
we've
keep
taken that to
streaming
heart,
after the Square Enix
and we've
one.
now taken the max
We just gotta
rank
pull
from
it up.
50 to 500. So it's quite leap.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's
Battlefield 500 now.
so a privileged journey for our players to go on, moving forward.
And it's a grind train, but what are people getting if they're on it?
Yeah, what are we getting?
We're all in it, we want the goodies. So to start with, already from rank 51, you will be granted a company cost for every rank up. But then, at every do call them milestone ranks, you know, every 50th rank, you will get one shiny new rank icon to show off your skills, and also a beautiful set of dog tags. So lots of ways of showing off your mastery on your journey towards, you know, that the world
I will say this
domination.
is better than last year.
It's already happening.
Better than the one
August
they had last
is the
year.
time.
Why?
So it's almost here.
Just
almost here.
So world domination
They-
for
they had-
large,
like
Sorry,
they
I
already
thought
have two
you
things
were
that I'm
talking about world
remotely
domination when
interested in.
that was happening,
Like
but don't worry.
Apex
Pro games
seems
then.
cool.
The other massive thing
And,
that we know players want.
Obviously, we cared
Yes.
about
I mean, another
Star
one
Wars.
that's lovely community.
Last year they had a bunch of
vocal about,
random
and
like
previously,
Battlefield
for those of
trailers.
you who've been with
Nothing
Battlefield,
wrong
it
with
was
Battlefield
called
as a game.
RSP, the rented server
I just
program.
haven't played it in
But
years.
now we're shifting over to private games. And what it means, the beautiful
and
thing
they
with
just
it
have,
is,
like,
the
stuff I didn't care
baseline
about
package that
last year.
came out is
And
free
then Command
for
and
everyone
Conquer is a
that
fucking
plays
mobile
Battlefield
game.
5. So a beautiful package. It's there
I
to let
remember
you
you
set
were
up your
so
servers
pissed
and,
about
and
that.
kind of create
Not as
your
pissed as I remember the best
experiences
piece of
whether you want
commentary I've heard in a
capture
stream
or, you know,
ever
play with your friends. And
was
you can play with us.
Total Biscuit,
for sure.
the YouTuber.
You
Rest in peace to him.
And obviously, you know, you were getting all
his
that
wife was
feedback,
doing
so
the
hit
E3
him up,
stream that year.
Mr. Battlefield
Yeah.
at AOL.com.
And as soon as they played that,
let
this is
him
weeks
know.
after the dude passed away. You know,
that is
I'm
the thing,
kind,
though.
I'm kind
We're
of
not
glad
talking
that John
about
isn't alive to see
No,
this.
exactly. It's coming in, let's see, September. And at that
Damn.
time, I mean,
The
we
most
want
savage
to
thing I've
dive
ever
on it,
heard.
set up your servers,
Damn.
and give us feedback. Since this is kind of just the beginning of the journey with private games, we want to hear what did we do right and where should we shape up and take it next for a notch. So be with us and be candid.
Okay, well, Lars, don't tell Ryan, but you know you're my favourite for this. Thank you very much for it. We've got more though, Julia. We've got more.
You're always.
Well, it's just going to get a bit weird and fighty up here in a minute.
The
Well, I
chemistry
promise
between
we've
the
got
two
one
hosts is
more
not great.
Battlefield map to show you. It's called Operation Underground. Lars, Ryan, talk us through what we're about to see. Yes, let's have a look.
Well, this is the ultimate definition of a passion project. So Inge Jonan, the original designer for
Feeling
Operation
the
Metro,
tiles.
when we finished Battlefield 5,
feel weird.
This
shifted
is how
to
exciting
do
the
something
EA
that
press
he
conference
just
has
truly
been.
invested in. So kind of went
We're
down
feeling
and sat
tiles.
down and he came back with what was Operation Underground. And when we showed it to the team, we knew we just had to
I
make
keep
this.
holding
And
myself back from
Lars
just bringing
sort of
up
being
random
part of
shit
that journey in the
to talk
beginning,
about
I mean,
instead of
he
Battlefield
brought
5.
to the team.
Yeah, I mean, I was there when we started to build the
This is
map
gonna
for
get even
Battlefield
worse
3.
when the sports stuff comes on.
Early on, it was kind of
We're not
early
even
on,
in
I
the
still
sports
remember
stuff.
it was tons
We
of
should
images
leave
on
the
board.
stream
We challenged
right
the team
now.
to, where do you want
There's
to fight?
literally an
Everything
hour
from
of sports stuff.
Subway to shopping mall to
Next.
kind
I wanna
of
see
everywhere.
Sims.
Yeah.
I would love
someone,
if like we could
not
just
me,
time
personally.
skip.
Yeah, right.
I only get to pick one.
Where's the click
so they
remote?
started to pick a number of them, and I think Inge then chose
that movie supposed to
3
be
of
sad?
them, which was the park, the subway, and
Oh,
kind of the bank
no.
area in the
Oh,
city.
no.
I thought it
And
was
the
like it
team
had a
task,
sad
and you
ending.
don't want one
I
meal,
wouldn't
you want
classify it.
3
No, it was like a
meals
wholesome
in one
movie.
meal.
Oh, I never
Right
watched
there.
it.
So
It was
you can
a-
see when
but
you see kind of
100%
spinning
wholesome
behind us
movie.
here.
Okay.
You can see the true inspiration, but what Inge Göran and the talented crew with him has done is to kind of take at heart the feedback from the original Metro and started to provide especially a lot of flanking routes so that you can kind of move around and be smart about it. And tons of easy to spot ones, but also
Everyone
the
loves a
sneaky
sneaky
ones.
flank.
Yeah,
Everyone loves the
I'm
sneaky
sorry,
flank.
guys.
Cheeky,
Higher
sneaky
than
flank.
I
I mean, I think as you look at it, like this is not Metro remastered. This is as the guys look
How
at it,
are you
sort of
feeling about
reimagined. And I think you've got a bunch of
Looks
different
good.
diverse areas.
Looks
You've
good.
got big open courtyards, you know,
I
at
like
street
games like
level
that.
and narrow streets, and you
I
go
don't
down
have
into where you
Battlefield
see
in particular, but I
in
like
the
those
here
kind of
where
games.
the subway cars are and into the sub basements.
I know my
And
brother don't
you're going
like
to find
it.
a whole bunch of different things and different ways to play and different styles.
Like, no, I know people
the
would,
guys
like,
have a few
like
surprises
Alex
in there
would
as well.
definitely
but
like
I
play
think
the
the
shit
community's
out
really going to enjoy
of
when
the
they get
Battlefield
there.
games
When,
he does.
when do we get it?
That's a
What do we
big
call it?
question for Dave. Just when,
You have to wait a bit.
when?
October, between chapter 4 and 5.
I think this is the one the team is really excited about as well. So,
Yeah.
I know I can't wait for October.
No, no.
either, so.
I have a cracking time playing play test. I'm
Yeah.
so
Wait.
looking forward for everyone
Is
else
this
getting to play
DLC or
it
is
too,
this
and everything else that's
update
on these new
maps?
maps.
Oh, yeah,
Amazing
but those,
Yes.
sorry, those aren't the only surprises. This is the problem. We've got too much to
Either
get
they
through.
said it and we missed it, or
Got
they
so
just
many
haven't said
surprises for
it.
you. So today, we're giving you never before seen details on Battlefront 5's
Oh, I thought you meant yes, like
Here's a
sarcastic,
little look
like
at
it's
what the
both.
team's been
Yes,
looking.
both.
Oh, okay.
A timeless theatre of war, a new vision.
Oh, I thought that was. I was like, damn, that looks really good.
To the Pacific.
Concept.
The team at DICE are hard at work creating an iconic World War II experience, releasing this fall with Chapter 5 of Battlefield 5.
Little did you know you
As
were
the
watching
US
the
and
Amazing
Japan
Race.
enter the fight, you'll clash across several battlefields, including a modern take on an absolute classic, Iwo Jima. Since Battlefield began, the Pacific Theater has been part of its DNA. Now, we're crafting the ultimate reimagining of the conflict. By capturing real-life environments and using the power of Frostbite, we're bringing
go full
the
edgy
Pacific
and make
realized with today's capabilities and
a
technology.
Nagasaki map.
Take
Or it's
part
just
in
nothing.
the US invasions as their unstoppable forces charge inland towards unwavering Japanese defenses. Use new amphibious units to pummel the war-ridden shores, and an expanded arsenal to bring your squad to victory. We have a lot more to share about Pacific and how it will evolve Battlefield 5 later in the year.
Visually, they're very good at
Stay
creating
tuned.
a lot of detail for the games that they make. It's just that, like, I don't know. There's
Okay,
certain parts of
most
the game that
importantly, you went on like a bunch of
But they
like
do a good
research
job
trips.
overall.
Like, let's find out more about that. Oh, let's set the net one in Tahiti. Yeah. No, sorry.
It's hard work. I know it's amazing how many people are willing to make that extra effort to go to Hawaii in January in Stockholm. So it's quite impressive. We really appreciate the team putting
Your
it
brother miss
Oh,
Hawaii?
yeah, taking one for the
But obviously, I mean,
No?
this is the big
Not
new,
even
the
the
big new
slightest.
Really?
addition to Battlefield 5. So going back new theater
Fucking
war.
Hawaii. Well,
Pacific,
he was in
and
an
this
army
is-
base in Hawaii.
This is
No,
a
you
homecoming
can
for
go off
Lars,
the army
not
base
Iwo
wherever you
Jima
want.
itself, but the
Well, yeah.
development of it.
But it's 24 miles wide. Where do you go? What do you do?
Yeah.
That's tiny.
1,000 yards. Yeah.
No, but
That's tiny.
just
Which
aside,
island was it?
it's,
Was it
Oahu.
Oahu?
You know, having
Okay.
been with Battlefield all through the journey, it's really where it all started. Battlefield 1942, you know, the Pacific Theater, and already when we started to talk about this game, the journey through the Second World War, everyone came up and kind of, when do you go to the Pacific? So this is the time. It feels like a homecoming. 1942, Battlefield 1943. We've been there before, but
See what
this is in a new way.
I think the great thing. I mean, we hear a lot from the community, and I know you know we have these discussions. You've got where are my U.S. forces?
got 5
where are my
watching now.
Japanese army? And you know,
Good.
get to sit here in LA today and tell everybody that it's coming.
Chat's
Chapter
not
5,
working.
you're going to get this thing. You're going to see some familiar places like Iwo Jima.
Okay.
We've got 2 other maps coming with that, so 3 maps coming with the initial package of the Pacific in Chapter 5. Someone I think people are going to be really happy with what they're going to see, and as you say, in some that as you can hear from the ping in the trailer, some iconic weapons and things as well.
My grand, it's coming, right? Yes.
We're living for the thing, so we wouldn't go to Iwo Jima without kind of the weaponry and the hardware. So bringing tons of iconic weapons, gadgets, and also, after all, it's Battlefield. So of course there will be new set of vehicles, and we want to take that extra step and kind of start giving you the boats, fulfilling that sandbox of land, air, and sea. And the team has focused hard on capturing kind of that invasion experience. I mean, it was very much about island hopping during the war. So capturing the invasion experience and the amphibious warfare. So there's tons of new stuff and new gameplay to look forward to.
Beautiful locations
Very
you
beautiful
ultimately
locations.
destroy beyond recognition.
Well,
how we
Lars
do
and
it.
Ryan, thank you both very much for joining us.
So if you've lost track of all of these brand new Battlefield announcements, I don't blame you because honestly there was quite a lot. So do you want to give us a little bit of a recap there, Freeman? I'll leave that on your capable shoulders.
Back up the boundary.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, go on, get up there.
Right, okay.
No, no,
We've got a
they
load
did
more
fine.
multiplayer maps then coming in 2019. That starts with
This
Alcindab
was good.
on June 27th, followed by Marita in July.
You
We'll
know,
be
I
in a
don't know
brand
what
new
your
theatre
opinion
called
is of
Battlefield
it
5 The
anymore.
Pacific. That's releasing this fall. We're also
I said
bringing
I was
features
joking when I
we've
said
heard
the boring
community
as
asked
fuck.
for.
I honestly,
Increasing
I'm not
that
gonna get
rank
it.
from 50 to
I'm not gonna
500.
play it.
And pro
But
games.
I see
Also,
the
one
appeal,
final
and I
announcement.
think they're doing a good
Starting
job at
today,
catering
you
to
can play
people that will
Battlefield
play
5 in the EA
Pick
and
a side.
Origin Access Vault.
Good or
and
bad?
through EA Access on PlayStation 4 when it launches next month.
Nope. Okay.
I think that pretty much covers
Okay,
it. I guess
good,
we
but
can
I'm
say
good,
down
but I'm
here
not
with
gonna
the- on the adults table, whatever.
Is that?
Cheers, everyone.
Okay, is this, am I gonna
Pick
buy
a
it?
side.
Andrew,
Good or bad?
what do you
Good.
think? Okay,
I
fine.
said good.
Good. Okay, good.
Okay.
Good. It's good. There we go.
Just saying the whole thing. The whole time you're going, this is terrible. You know what? This is actually pretty. No, this is bad. No, this is good. No, this is bad.
That's me in a
Which
nutshell.
side?
That's me in a
Pick a
nutshell.
side.
Oh, great. Oh my god.
You don't have to not like. You don't have to like it or.
Okay. All right then. If I had to like state my interest for all of these, Star Wars the most.
Okay.
Apex second. Battlefield. Yeah, Battlefield. Yeah, Battlefield. No. The Sims 4, number 3. Battlefield is number 4. And then the other two are at the bottom. I don't care whether they're 5 or 6. I don't give a shit about either of them. Are you gonna play FIFA?
No. I've only owned one FIFA in my entire life.
I remember I had Madden like 03 or something like that. Back when I was a little kid, and I played that.
I had FIFA 12, I think, on the PS3.
Oh, you could have gotten that for PS2.
So many new maps.
Yeah, you could have.
And a new theater of war. I guess that's also if they're going on vacation with everybody. That's what they're doing.
The last game made for the PS2 was FIFA 14.
For those of you just tuning in, I'm Greg Miller.
The
Apparently
PS2 was
like
stopped when the
and I'm
PS4
coming
came out.
live from EA Play, where fans are getting hands-on with some amazing new content. If you're in LA and you're not at EA Play, what are you doing? E3 starts tomorrow. You have nothing to do today. It's free. Just come on by. It's great. And for the rest of you, make sure you keep it here because real soon we've got Alex Golden Boy Mendez breaking down FIFA 20. But right now, we're shifting gears to another dice game. This one from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's right, we're about to talk Star Wars Battlefront 2. And here to give us an exciting update from Star Wars Battlefront team is Dennis Bramble. Dennis, how you doing?
You have 5 minutes.
Hello?
Go.
Hello, they love you, Dennis. They love you. Here's what I need you to do, Dennis. Give me the Battlefront journey from last EA Play to here. You guys have learned a lot.
People were really mad at us, and now they're a little less mad at us.
We'll be going into the Clone Wars. Then we delivered
Pretty much.
Planet of Geonosis, where the Clone
That's
Wars
the nutshell of the
started.
game.
Pretty much.
We delivered a bunch of new.
We made a good game and then fucked it with the monetization system.
Wrapped it up with
and then
delivering a new way to
like
play PvP.
a bunch of international governments said, "Hey, don't do that." And we went, "Oh, okay."
And our community
We won't
is
do
really
that.
happy. It's growing every month.
I think it's stupid that there's
Yeah,
laws
during
against it,
rehearsal,
though.
right? Is the
Just
fact
don't
that
pass
the
it.
community is getting bigger,
Yeah.
right? They're responding to the changes and you're listening to them.
I
This
see
is
I
the
see it
perfect time to join.
Yeah,
it's,
but it's
you know, like our subreddit is full of
Why
love.
is the government telling you what you can and can't put in a video game?
So you've already announced some new stuff this week. What is
I don't think a lot of them are saying, well, they're banning it, but I don't know if banning, I think classifying some of it as gambling is the right move.
This month,
It's
Capital
stupid.
Supremacy is coming to the planet of Naboo.
Loot
the
boxes
Sea of
have a
Thieves,
random
Urban
chance.
Combat
Yeah,
is
exactly.
And the odds
So
aren't
what?
disclosed.
Getting the
So what?
experience in that mode, and we're
That's
also
gambling.
introducing 2 new
Yeah.
reinforcements.
And it's not okay.
Why is that not okay?
Because you have to, Andrew, can you walk into a casino right now?
And to combat
Yes, I
that,
can.
for Republic, we're introducing
Okay.
a new vehicle, the TX.
Can anyone under 18 walk into a casino and gamble?
No. Can anybody under 18 buy a rated M game?
Yeah.
You also announced some new
Okay,
stuff.
17.
okay,
Yeah, so
17.
your
Still,
parents
that's
are
who
That's
cares
not-
if you're
Close
17?
enough is not okay.
You can be 17 and you can join the army.
Parents for Anakin, the famous outfit that he wore during the early days of the Clone Wars.
So you're old enough to. So you're saying you should be old enough to join the army and go get killed, but you're not old enough to gamble?
A year later,
Still here.
more Clone Wars. Why do you think people have such
Okay.
attachment to Clone Wars?
Alright. If we're
Part of
talking
it is
age,
nostalgia,
then I'm
like we all
thinking
grew up watching it.
the
But I think
stupid
it's
thing
also
about
because
returning
how
is you can
the
vote,
TV
you
show
can join the
really is,
army,
But you can't drink.
enhanced
You
and-
can
and
smoke
continue to explore
as
more
many
and
cancer
let the
sticks as you
personalities
want,
of the prequel heroes
but you
and
can't
characters
pick
really
up a
shine.
beer.
What
That's dumb.
to you is the future of Star Wars Battlefront 2?
So we also announced that the next planet that
I
we're
forget
going
what
to is another Clone Wars planet. It's the alien planet of Felucia. So we're bringing that to life in
I know.
Frostbite engine. It's going to look
I know
pretty
this.
fantastic.
We haven't listened to a
We
single
also,
word this guy has
that
said.
planet will be
Something,
supportive,
something,
of
Battlefront
Capital Supremacy,
2.
And
We're
E-Way
still saying
playing
we're
games,
sorry.
In particular, if you want the epic Star Wars battles of Battlefront, but more tailored.
Oh my
to
god, that girl,
the,
like, she's just like
experience.
death staring at the
And
camera
then
with
again,
the sunglasses.
this nostalgia, it's nice. Clone Wars, great. We grew up on it. What about the new hotness? Are you bringing any of the new trilogy stuff? Are we going anywhere? What's happening? Tell me. Just spoil it right here. EA Play 2019.
So we consider Battlefront to be the greatest hits of Star Wars, where you get to play the most iconic heroes and villains and characters from all the Star Wars films. And we'll be back in August to talk more about
No,
the rest
that's
of the
enough.
year.
No, this is EA Play right now. If you don't want to talk about right now, I can punch in Zoom or something. All right. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.
Now it's time to talk about competition of a different kind, ladies and gentlemen. Are you enjoying EA Play, everyone here? Well, it wouldn't be EA Play if we didn't get into a few different things. Alex, Golden Boy Mendez, is going to be hitting the football pitch with FIFA 20, and we'll be digging into that reveal trailer that dropped this morning with some very special guests that will tell you more about the newest way to play FIFA, Volta Football.
FIFA 20. This is why I'm watching it, Matthew. This is my number one.
That poor fucking dev. Oh my god, you're just talking to like, here's your moment to talk about, and then the host just goes, I don't give a shit.
No, he said disclose it now, and the guy was talking about a year down the road. He's like, no, we're talking about now.
Yeah, true. It was just funny the way he did it, though.
Either that or somebody told him to stop and he was going to say something he wasn't supposed to. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't watching.
We were talking about the army and voting age and cigarettes. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the song. Oh, it's
it though? How do you know this isn't a different song?
It might be. Remember the Homecoming a couple years ago where the guy just spliced like 20 different songs together for 30 minutes?
Where did they have to put Star Wars first?
I don't know. I would have saved that for last. Because I'm sure if we weren't streaming, like, I was just watching this as a casual viewer, 3, 2, 1, I would have turned it off.
FIFA.
Oh no.
Epilepsy warning.
Seizure warning. It's a soccer game. How can you...
You're about to see how.
God.
Oh, it's probably all particles.
Yeah.
What's going on, FIFA fans? I'm Golden Boy coming to you live from the Volta pitch here at EA Play. Now, I had a blast actually hosting a FIFA Ultimate Team Champions Cup a few weeks back, but that was FIFA 19. And today we're here to talk about FIFA 20. Now, if you call it the brand new trailer, it dropped this morning.
The
You already know
Golden Boy?
Volta Football
I don't
is
know.
a
This guy's
new way
been
to
doing
play, bringing football
EA
to the
streams
street.
for a couple years now.
FIFA to the streets. You like that? All right, now, for those of you who missed it, let's take a look. Give me a pass. Huh. Nice.
Oh yeah, this is what they were talking about. Yeah.
I don't understand. Are we watching FIFA or Cyberpunk?
You know what? The Flash. Oh god. Never mind. It's like about. Remember Incredibles 2?
Yeah.
Remember how fucking like seizure heavy the TV stuff was?
No.
You remember that? That was like the giant flashing thing that mind controlled people.
Yeah.
It was like it would like make you have a seizure type flashing lights.
I don't remember that.
They had to put a seizure warning after it was out for like a week.
They're not doing a very good job with this, honestly.
No, none of the trailers. You know what the thing is though, is all the trailers are just low effort shit because you don't need to. It's FIFA. It sells. This is the biggest money maker that they have. They could literally like shut down every other studio they own and keep EA Sports and only make FIFA, and they'd still be making billions.
There's a reason why we have FIFA 20.
Now, in a bit, I'm going to be chatting
FIFA
with
19,
Sam Rivera, the
FIFA
lead
18,
producer at
and
FIFA 20,
17,
about some of the
16,
new
15,
gameplay
14.
features that are going to be coming to FIFA 20. But
And then
first,
their only competitor,
we go
I think, is
across
pretty
the
much
pond.
Konami
Last week,
with
singer,
PES.
songwriter, and Fulham football.
Or Pro Evolution
Brian
Soccer.
caught up
They've pretty much
with
left the
special
game
guests
industry.
to give us the details
Look at that guy in the
on
background.
Volta football and
Which
the
one, the blue
culture
shirt?
that inspired it. Check it out.
Oh.
He was like rolling the ball around his neck. It's actually kind of impressive.
Oh no, there's skill to it. Skill, I don't have any of that skill.
I'm in London with bottle producer Jeff Antwi and Manchester United and England legend Rio Ferdinand to talk about a subject close to my heart, street football.
Oh,
Are they bringing it back to FIFA?
Was it in there before? Okay, then yeah.
They even had FIFA Street, which I think was a separate game.
Cage football, street football. What would
probably.
your memories and experiences
They had
Did you play a lot of
this
it?
whole thing in the last NBA game they
day in, day out. In there, the
last
never
year.
goes out of play. Physically, it's demanding.
Was
Your
you
full
play street
almost
or you
have
can
a
play sport
personality
with
and
NBA
sharp
players?
personality in there. I mean,
There's
demands.
definitely no hiding in there, is
No,
there?
you can't hide in there.
So I used to play in the street with all the boys, and it was kind of the same.
wonder,
It was
is it-
learning how to
I
bounce
wonder,
it off
you think
the
it's
curb,
mind-numbing or
and I
easy
used
to
the
just make
walls
them
on
to churn out these
people's
games?
houses as another player. What was it for you?
I mean, they clearly have it down to a science.
Yeah, they don't need to really change anything.
To street football for the FIFA franchise.
They're clearly running out of ways to represent it in
being
trailers.
places
though.
like this, where it's
really
rooted in
bad.
real people, the real places, authenticity, creativity.
We don't even have a
culture
trailer.
are
This is
all
just
things
people
that
playing
we want to
soccer
bring
or football,
to Volta.
I should say.
Football, it's amazing. That's what you can do in Volta, though. So that's part of the detail in the gameplay.
And show us in the
you can do
gameplay.
these magics like this. Well, just being able to be really skillful with ball at your feet. Whether it's a classic futsal drag, or being able to play it off the wall with yourself to beat your opponent, or flick it up over your head to create space for a goal. Can you use all of the players from like professional teams? Absolutely. So obviously with it being FIFA, we want to make sure that authenticity is at the forefront. And so you can play with or against the real players, all the licensed
there
players we
professional
have, all the
street
licensed
soccer
clubs.
teams?
You can imagine playing
Probably some
Chelsea
leagues.
Or is he saying you can play with the
Spurs
professional
in this one
teams
cage.
on the street in FIFA?
You probably mix and match. I think you probably. It also involves creating your own character,
Physical
Yeah, I
and
know
technical,
that.
it's mad. I played on loads of different places. Where is there to play?
I was just
on
trying to
games?
decipher what he
So
meant by what he
obviously
said.
Volta, it's the world's
I
game.
have to
and
assume
there's so many
that
locations
there's,
that you can
like,
play with,
leagues
from a rooftop in Tokyo to
set
a
up, and then
London
you can
cage
probably
like
bring,
this,
like, Messi
or even
or
Underpass in
Ronaldo
Amsterdam. So
or
we want to make
whoever
sure that what we're
into
building
one of these, like,
is
Messi and
real to the space and real to the people. Well, where's the craziest place you played?
That's like
I was actually in a camp in
shit, I
LA,
thought it was something
and I played a bit.
Oh yeah, it's
a
like
bit
in
of
Battle
soccer
in the
with
Battlefront 2
soccer.
like
I never played
2017
it there
E3
before.
demo.
The pitch is a lot
They had,
nicer
they
than
had,
I
you
grew
could
up
just
playing.
play as Ray fighting against Darth Maul.
Maybe
Yeah, why not? You don't remember that scene?
I went to World Cup in Brazil.
I don't.
The first one I didn't.
Is
You
it
should
in?
go back and watch it.
Is it in solo too?
No, it's in.
Crazy, man. And amongst that was just like a picture in a cage.
It's a deleted
Like here, but
scene
it's just
in
different
the.
settings. What type of
Which one?
football were
What
you
was the
playing?
first one of the
We
new
played
ones?
whoever was there.
Force
The
Awakens.
numbers you've got. If there was 3v3, fine. If
Okay.
it was 5 sides, no problem. So what's great is that's Volta. Being able to play 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, playing with goalkeepers.
He was originally in The Force Awakens, but then they said he's too good for such a crappy movie like this, so we'll just take you out and
does a
save
really
you.
good job of representing the
Then we'll throw you in Solo, which was actually a good movie, but we so horribly represented it in trailers that nobody showed up.
Not only that, we decided to cease production when it was 85% done, and then have a whole new director redo the entire film.
And it came out well.
Yes, it did turn out well.
So props to that director.
And the guys who worked on originally on Solo, the ones who worked on Into the Spider-Verse, which turned out really fucking good.
Three five-a-sides. I grew up in this environment. I think it enables you definitely to be able to deal with people 1v1. Because in a game in a stadium, in front of thousands of people, you're going to have to deal with someone 1v1 like this at bigger spaces. So getting used to that in this type of environment is, I think, for a young player, is key.
Having a personality, not being afraid to try something new here. And obviously, eventually you can go and put it onto the big stage. So I think this is like, you go and express yourself.
I think definitely the word, that key word, express. If you can express yourself, you see the best in everyone. I think individually, as a team. Street football is, for a lot of people, it's foundational. And it translates to, the stadiums. And for Volta, that's kind of how we built the gameplay experience. And so we're really
You
excited
play
about
soccer
what
in
we
this
can,
game
represent
over and
and be able
over
to
and over and
represent
over and over
the
for
flair
like 30
and
minutes.
the style.
This
that you
isn't
guys
Madden?
talked about. I think a lot of people are used to.
No, this is
associate that
this is
skills and
2K.
flair
This is
with
NBA.
that end product.
You're right,
I think
you're
that's
right.
what's
Actually, no,
great
this
about
is
this game.
NHL.
It's always key.
2K20.
Brawlfest or whatever the
Brawlhalla.
No.
is can you create female players?
You have the NBA games, but then you have a specific one where it's just like stupid and wacky.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of that shit.
Slugfest.
Yes.
Slugfest.
Everyone turns up in a pair of shorts, boots. Can we have like
Is
jeans?
this Space
So you
Jam
can
2?
play as a Minotaur or whatever.
T-shirts and shorts, so you can have jeans and long
I
sleeves.
think this is Space Jam
Again,
2.
a big thing for us is, being able to establish the culture that is street football through clothing, through how you look, your personal style. You can have short hair, long hair.
No, you know what this
can
is,
have
Andrew?
tattoos, no tattoos.
This is Prey 2.
You can play with trainers.
A lot of the time as well is like it's not only
The original
you
Prey
wanna look
2,
good, you
not
wanna feel
not
The good
the,
one.
not the Prey.
in some of
Okay.
it's superstition.
Ooh, those are
like,
fighting
all of that all
words.
in
Alright.
one. If you can get that into a game and transfer
The
that
new one,
and
the one that
translate it
rose from
into
the
a
ashes of the
page,
other one,
you got it made.
That's a
is
big.
good. I never
Remember
beat
the
it.
Ashes? It didn't have any. Or
The,
did it?
the rebooted
represent
version
the people
of Prey.
As they are.
Is it
We
rebooted
wanted
or
to
did
be
they just take the
authentic,
name?
wanted to be diverse.
They just used the name.
Yeah.
Okay, the name, the one Arcane put out, the one that actually came out.
Yourself and how you carry yourself.
That game,
represent yourself.
I played a little bit of it. I never beat it. I enjoyed what I played, and it's just like very similar to Dishonored
Jeff,
and
thank
System
you so
Shock and all
much,
that. It's
Rio.
good.
It's been a pleasure. I
The other
can't wait
one
to play Volta, so I'll see you
should
in
have
the
come
game.
out, but Bethesda sucks.
Well, there you have
So
it.
it didn't.
Volta football, pretty cool stuff there. Now I can't wait to get my hands on it. later this
Bethesda
summer.
hates you
But
too, Matthew.
talk to us
Okay,
about
not
the
Bethesda as a
exciting
whole.
new
Bethesda, no,
gameplay
you,
updates and innovations
Bethesda
that are
hates you
coming
too.
50-20. We have a
Okay.
FIFA lead gameplay producer.
joking.
I hate what they did to
Sam, welcome.
Fallout.
Thanks, Alex.
Oh,
Great.
76.
Give it up for Sam.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
I heard you
Here's
say
the deal.
that
I
was
knew
your
this
favorite
coming to
Fallout
this.
yet.
When they asked me to do this gig, I was like,
Just
listen,
saying that for the
this
stream to trigger me.
freaking one, right?
I know you
FIFA
will.
has a very
Best Fallout is New
I
Vegas. Best Fallout is New Vegas.
See, I prefer games that you can sprint
and
in.
you and I, we talked a lot about how important it's been for you.
What's the point of having an
engage
open world
with
game
the
if you
audience,
have
with
to
the
walk
fans, with the
everywhere?
community on
You
FIFA
run.
20's development. So
You
why
just
don't
don't
we
have
dive
to
into that?
sprint then.
Tell me about that
Function.
process and how the
You have it in
community
Fallout 4,
played
but
a
then
role
they
in making this game
gimped the
a reality
dialogue
for you.
choices and made it like barely an
Community
RPG.
feedback is a big deal for us. The combination of community feedback and football itself is what inspires us every year to keep innovating and to create the most authentic and fun experience we can. And we know we have a big community, so this year we actually talked to over 3,000 players, from pro players to new players, casual players, hacker players, and because we know this is a two-way conversation, we released an important pitch notes article at the end of May where we explain a little bit more about how we approach community feedback. So we listen to things
So many
like
people
shooting
care about FIFA
inconsistencies
that they're
or
not even
AI
doing this
defending,
conversation like
and
on the
its
couch
feedback
in front of people.
together with our
Maybe
drive
just
to create
walking
a
around,
more
look.
authentic
They're on the
football
catwalk.
experience led us to
No,
develop
no,
a new
look at the
feature
crowd.
set
Their backs are
comes
turned. They
together
don't
as
even.
football
That's because there is no
players.
crowd. Those
All right,
crowd's
so
for something else. They're on a
catchphrases all well
catwalk.
and
Oh,
good.
that's for Madden.
But let's dive into this, right? Because I want to be able
Yeah.
to dive deeper.
Like, look, they're
into
just
what all
above
this means for the
everybody.
Player. What does football intelligence mean for the folks that are going to be playing in a few months?
Sure, football intelligence is a combination
It's
of
FIFA, but with
that
AI.
improve the three
The
main
football is
components of the
sentient
match.
and
On the
screams every
ball,
time you
off
kick
the
it.
ball,
This isn't
and the ball
football,
itself.
this is
And
soccer.
this year we're innovating in those
Fight
three
me.
areas.
The soccer
On
ball
the ball,
is
we're
sentient and
enhancing
screams
one-on-one
every time
moments
you
by
kick
giving
it.
you new attacking and defending goals.
Football.
Off
This
the
is
ball
not
with
football.
a re-architected game
This is
flow,
soccer.
we're giving
You
players
see the
more
video
time
of the
and
dude
space
that
on the
programmed
ball.
a voice into his
And for the
Roomba
ball
every time
itself,
he hits
we have a
something?
brand new ball music
What?
system that
Do
elevates the
Roombas even have
intensity of every
speakers?
touch.
No, you like
So you're
tape,
gonna
you
shoot off
like
the ball first.
put a speaker,
That's
implanted a
something that,
speaker,
you know,
and every time it
I'm
hits
assuming
something,
you're
it
talking
goes like,
about
"Oh
players.
God!"
And
And
this is
why was I
a
created?
topic within the community, how those players
That's
interact with
incredible.
you when you're playing the game.
Just imagine just waking up in the middle of the night
What
too.
is off ball? What does that
Oh
mean?
God!
Yes, so on the ball, if there's something that is
It's like
really going to change
back
how
when
the
I was
game
in
plays,
5th grade,
is their
and I needed to get up
re-architected
for St.
game flow.
John's.
This
for,
new game
like,
flow was
elementary school.
designed to give more
Um,
time and space to the
I had an
dribbler
alarm on my
and
iPad, the
create
very
more
first iPad I
one-on-ones.
ever had.
A one-on-one is one of
But
the
it was
most
an air raid,
interesting parts of
like
football.
the ones you
to
hear
watch
when
or to
bombs are
play, to
dropping.
actually play the
Mhm.
sport. And
So
FIFA
like
is
the
gonna
first
be a
time I had it
where
up,
user
like my
skills
mom
going
like
to
shot
make
up and ran to
a
my room like,
difference.
"What's wrong?" I'm like,
And while we're creating more
smile.
one-on-ones, we're also encouraging more user-controlled defending, and we are reducing the amount of AI defensive support that you get from your teammates.
Okay, all right. So you really want to like influence the player to be engaged in that process. And I know it seems like we're kind of just like throwing questions out here, but because I'm curious, I'm really interested.
No,
right?
it's
when
football
in my hand,
intelligence,
what,
even though it should be soccer. Because this isn't football, this is FIFA.
Created with this more
soccer.
controlled approach.
Yes, first of all, the re-architected game flow.
The majority of the audience calls it football.
Well,
not here.
They're wrong because it's soccer.
Not here.
Feel like you really worked for it.
It's soccer. I will go up against
you gonna die on that hill?
Yes, I will.
You will see how your teammates spread around pitch in a more authentic way, allowing you to read the game better and also giving you new ways for you.
What are the Irish kids that were in
Do you even touch the ball with your foot in soccer?
The game looks much more like real football.
Yes!
So my AATs
No.
are going to be way more helpful for me because Lord knows I need that. All right, which I think
Where
a lot
are
of us
we
feel
even
the
going with
struggle.
any of this?
But now, what about the player, me, right? As I'm playing this game.
I prefer the real football where you only handle it with your hands.
Yeah, so football is all about the decisive moments.
The only time it touches your foot is in a field goal.
We're also giving players
or a
the
punt,
tools to make
or an
sure those
offside
moments
kick.
are in their control. Okay. There's 4 features that I want to
Only
talk
a field
about.
goal.
Composed finishing.
We're looking at you,
dribbling,
kick knee.
Control tackling, and the new penalty kicks and freaks.
All right, so 4 big topics.
Yeah.
Let's just dive into this
What the hell
post-finishing.
was
What do you
that?
mean by that?
I wanted to hit
We
the
received
TV,
feedback from the community regarding the
It's way lighter than I thought it was.
What even was that?
The rapper.
Oh, those the rappers?
Yeah, it was
You're
a
going to
corner from the
experience more
rapper.
clinical and consistent shooting when you're in a one-on-one with the keeper, for example.
FIFA
And if you
20
try
still
a
in
more
development.
difficult shot,
Captured in
let's
game.
say a volley from outside of the box, then you're going
Yeah,
to
the
have more
graphics are
chances
pretty good.
to miss.
Yeah, it's
so
on that
better than Star
overall,
Wars.
we are
It's on
improving
that
the
Frostbite.
fundamentals of shooting to provide a more authentic experience.
You see,
And
Star
we
Wars
also
wasn't
listen to
bad,
feedback
except
about
for
hand finishing,
key
and,
texture
we are very
details on
confident
like
that the
small
changes that I
things.
just
Like
mentioned
all the
in
hard
mental
objects were
positioning,
fine, but
in
like the
addition to
plants
some tweaks
or like
that
the
we're
vine
doing
that he
to the
swung
actual
on, like there was
hand
something
finishing
off about it.
are going to give you a
It
more
felt flat. Yes,
satisfying
muddy.
shooting experience, whether you time a shot or not. We are actually just releasing another pitch notes article about this
I like
topic.
how they
If you
call
want
it
to know
pitch
more
notes instead of
information, you
patch
can
notes.
check it online.
Okay, so a whole topic just on this.
Oh, I thought that was
alone,
just his
which is
accent.
Very dedicated.
No, he's saying
there.
pitch
Now,
notes
You also
because
mentioned
you
other
play on a pitch.
Yeah, I know.
dribbling.
I thought that was just his accent
No,
for
that's
saying
like-
patch
play,
name.
or-
No, that's like their
Oh.
community
how I
update.
play out.
Good question. So we are reinventing the straight
EA is
dribbling mechanic,
apparently
and
really into
this tool
FIFA.
has more dimension.
Yeah, if you saw how much money that was making, you'd
precise and agile control of the
you'd
ball when dribbling.
be as into
And
FIFA
I
as
would
they
say
are.
This tool is great to lure your opponent in, and then when he's getting closer, use your player's agility, speed, and skill to beat that defender.
So
Like if I was handed, like, or shown that amount of money that they're making from any of
I'm
it,
going to be on defense.
You would
quite a bit.
exclusively play FIFA.
no, not only I would
Because of
I'd
that,
say, all right, who am I
as you
screwing
mentioned
over
now,
with this game?
We're continuing to just run through these tools, these new gameplay additions that are coming to it. What about on the defensive front?
Yes, to counter the attacking tools, we also need to bring some
Are you still
innovation
streaming
into
it?
defending.
What?
The new control
not stream
tackling
it?
system,
No, are you streaming
which
it?
uses
Oh.
the sophistication
I stopped.
from the
So I
active
looked- I
touch
was just
system
checking
from
the
last
chat
year.
and
No,
logged
that's
It's
what
going
I'm
to
asking.
improve
Did you
your
stop?
player's tackling
It's still
ability
up. I don't know if
to
that counts
ensure
as a
you
video
win
yet, but-
possession back more often than ever when you tackle in the right context.
Okay, and then
Get out of
the
there.
most intense, nerve-wracking moment
Oh, yeah.
in
That's
any
me.
game of FIFA. Me and my boy Rob, we went. This is a
We
everything
had
thing
as
for us.
high
Penalty
as
kicks.
6.
Yes.
What changes are
Six.
you making to penalty kicks?
We have brand new penalty kicks and free kick systems.
Okay.
So first of all, the aiming mechanics are completely different and more accessible. But obviously, we're keeping some elements of skill in there to make sure there's enough depth in the mechanics for those that want to be masters on those systems. And for example, in free
I was
kicks, you're going
thinking,
to have full control of the
instead of
spin that you apply
releasing
to
the
the ball,
whole
and that's going to
string,
create your trajectory.
Yeah.
So you
Just
can
making
do
like a highlight
side
thing.
spin, top spin, no spin, or a combination of them.
can.
Just like
And
our
that's going to be
favorite
based on
part.
how you
That would
swing
only be
your
Star
right
Wars.
stick. And then you will see the trajectory. So you
It's
can
just
go
easier to drop the
around
whole
wall, you
capture.
can go
I guess
over
you're
the
right.
wall, you can do a knuckle shot, for
The
example.
videos we need to spend time on are
Ultimately,
the,
these systems
are
more
is the Life
they're
is
more
Strange.
fun. But you have
Let's
more
be honest,
control, so
EA
that
is
you
more
feel
like
it's more rewarding.
a proof of
And
concept.
you basically
Yeah.
swing your right stick, then you see the trajectory created, and that's the cool part.
So, you know, for like
This
us,
is the longest
FPS
one.
games out there, maybe that's
This is
something
the longest
that I
one.
can actually be good at. You know, like
Exactly.
hit with the
It's
right
very
thing. That's
painful
awesome. All right,
because-
so
I don't know
on
why
the
they made
ball,
it the longest
talked
because
off
it's
ball,
like
put the ball. That is
you
the
know
essential part
Microsoft is going to be
of
like
the beautiful game.
game,
So,
game,
Of
game,
course.
and
We have
it's
a
and it's
brand new
less
ball
time,
physics system.
and then
And the
they're
ball is at the
3
center
hours
of
and they
every
have
match, and the innovation
5
that we're bringing
things.
to the ball.
Wow. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it that much more impressive.
On every player contact, on every bounce.
I still love the clip of, I think it's the Last Jedi, where someone edited Owen Wilson's wow into the lightsaber.
Yes, there's
more
wow.
realistic reflections, more realistic bounces. And if you do a shot, let's say a finesse shot, you will see maybe more curve. If you do a lace shot, you will see a dipping trajectory, a rising trajectory. There's more variety in general. So the entire FIFA experience feels
talk
fresh
about this
because of
fucking
these.
game?
Matthew, it's
trying to get that ball.
you'll see more variety in the physics of the ball.
Exactly.
They have spent.
It's a ball. It goes
Matthew, they
up, down,
spent
left,
20
right.
years perfecting the gravity on the ball. Gravity, a constant that never changes. They spent years perfecting it. And you'll see it now.
The only thing
You'll
that's
see the art, and you'll see the curves, and you'll see the ball spin.
Is this like
even though it's this big on the screen?
Is this like Red Dead where I get to see horse balls spin?
Sometimes lower
Yes.
defender can catch up. With
Except this time they spent 20 years on
in
it.
FIFA 20, it doesn't mean that the entire game is going to be based on players.
It took them 20 years. Longer than that. How long has FIFA been out? There was FIFA 95, right? But that wasn't. But that didn't come out in 95. It was just called that.
The skill moves, or obviously
I have
doing
no
some
clue.
of them. Let's say
I got no clue.
we're adding new ones, or if you like to chain multiple skill moves in a row, then you will get a more realistic outcome. We're working on those.
Says
Tell
4
me that
on the
text
phone.
can't like bust out like
We
three
have 4
at the
viewers
same
on the
time.
phone.
We'll see, but you will see new behaviors there.
If you guys are tuned in and you're still watching
Text will still find. Well,
this,
thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now,
slow
when
train wreck of a
Oh
conference.
yeah, our watchmanship
September
did go up.
27th.
Well, we thank you
And
for
there's some
tuning
good
in
news.
to the shit
You
show.
have EA access. You subscribe
Because-
to EA access. You can get it's on September 19th.
Wow. Okay. And then of course, you know, EA Access coming to PS4.
Exactly, that's good news. So
I'm
PS4
really
fans will
invested
also
in
be
this.
able
But
to
you know,
play FIFA.
they put a lot of work into this. I have to buy FIFA now.
And of course, all those details can be found online.
I'll play FIFA if they shut up.
A hot day out here, and we've been talking FIFA. I've been having a blast. Sam, thank you so much, man. Guys, give it up for Sam.
Hey, it worked!
I'll buy. Okay,
It
Matthew,
worked. I'll buy
Matthew,
FIFA.
go buy it right
That's
now.
it.
Come down to
Matthew,
EA
quit the
Play.
stream. Go
Come
buy it.
for yourself, or come watch some
Hold up,
great
hold up.
football competition at our custom vault to pitch.
Oh no, they got Trevor now.
Because FIFA
Who's
Team
that?
has a lot
He's
more
good,
to
he's
come
funny,
between
he's a
now
comedian.
and September.
No idea.
He does
on Pitch Notes platform.
the Daily Show
You
on
get more
Comedy
info
Central.
on gameplay, career
Not a
mode,
clue.
But
pro
they just
clubs,
he's just
Ultra,
basically become a
and
paid shill
we
for
all
EA.
know you want to talk
Just,
about it.
like,
FIFA
shamelessly
Ultimate
plug their
Team. Keep
games.
an eye out for those.
Okay.
I'm Golden Boy.
He hosted
Thanks
the
so much for
reveal
watching.
event
See you
for
later.
Battlefield 5 last year. And like I went to follow him on Instagram and every single post was, oh my god!
We got 10 minutes till Madden, Matthew.
11 minutes, oh my god.
30 minutes of Madden.
We're kicking the E3Way off, right? With the stuff no one gives 2 fucks about. I hope you guys are enjoying the E3Way. What were you changing it to?
Nothing.
Oh, was I too close?
No.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys are having as much fun as we are watching EA show us stuff that we see every year. Except for Star Wars. That actually genuinely looks good.
I mean, other than the graphics. No, I'm kidding. The graphics look fine. It's just
fine.
there's
It's textures a little muddy. But is this coming to PC? I don't mind. I'll probably crank it up a little bit. I'm sure it'll look slightly better on PC.
But honestly, what it reminded me of was, oh, sorry, I take this back. It was a lot better than, but I distinctly remember when you were trying to get me to play Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
And you were telling me how it was like the best looking game you've ever played, and
Yeah.
so I go into it and I'm like, these leaves, like they weren't leaves. It was like a pixelated branch with just
Yeah.
random pixels sprawled around it. And I go, oh, let me turn up the setting. Oh, it is on ultra.
I was easily impressed back then.
Yes. I was like, this is like they weren't bad. It was like it was just like having older graphics, but it was just like to say it's the best looking game you've ever played. I was like, what?
Talking with Daily Show host
look.
and superfan Trevor Noah about the exciting things
He's
we
got a
just
kid
saw.
now.
Do you think it's weird that
Is that
Golden Boy
his?
gets to talk to Trevor Noah and not me?
How are you?
Hey, well,
My parents
you know
will give
what?
you money if you let me go.
It is
Go
now.
away. Jeez. But first, we've got a very special message about EA's Play to Give campaign, so let's check it out.
Hey everyone, if you're watching this video, chances are you've likely seen or even personally experienced harassment when playing online games. In fact, 57% of players say they've been bullied or threatened online.
Yeah.
We need to change that.
Absolutely. Games are for everyone, and the good news is we can all do something about it. EA is donating $1 million to 3 amazing nonprofits who are all about bullying prevention and inclusion in games. Ditch the label, Pacer, in the United Nations He for She.
You can also help. Go to the link below, ea.com/play-to-give to learn more about these charities. On their websites, they have advice on what you can do if you're being bullied or how you can help others who are.
Are you being
You can
bullied?
also donate. Any amount you can contribute really makes a difference to these nonprofits.
With the help of Play to Give donations last year, these charities achieved some pretty cool things.
Live streaming on YouTube is
Jesus,
you're pretty bad off.
Ditch the Label is able to help an additional 10,000 kids that are suffering from abuse. And Pacer
You're my bully,
reached
Matthew.
1.4 million people with information
Bullying
on how to
me.
combat bullying.
Thanks so much, everyone. When we work together, we can make games a space where everyone feels safe and included.
You almost headshotted me with
Enjoy
that.
the rest of EA
When
Play.
you don't throw the backpack at me. Stop. You're gonna knock over the fucking mic.
Good point. Can I have my water bottle back?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Golden Boy here at EA Play once again, and just so you know, it's always good to give back to a
I do like the
great
shirt
cause.
he
Find
has.
out more info about
Yeah, it's
Play
pretty
to
good.
Give online. Now,
I don't
everybody,
like.
welcome
Don't know how I
to the
feel
EA
about
Play
the sleeves
stage.
being
The
rolled up.
host of the
I don't
Daily
mind that.
Show, FIFA
It's weird.
Superfan, Trevor
Okay.
Noah.
They paid me to be here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for
I
coming
said,
out,
I went to
man.
follow on
And,
Instagram,
you know, when they
like,
told me about this,
couple
with
months
Greg,
ago, I
obviously
just
very
looked at the
self-eating.
posts. Everything was like.
What happened to the
great.
bit-
To what?
So
the bit rate?
So I understand you're
Oh,
a
no.
fan of FIFA.
Well, I'm not a FIFA
Well,
fan.
you know what?
FIFA is my full-time job, and then
If
I
there's
do other
anyone
things to sustain
in
the
the stream
habits.
that should crap
That's
out,
pretty
it
much
would be
me.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It's
when
like
you
you're on
when
TV
you
like
really
every
play FIFA, you don't say that you're a fan. That's
Yeah.
just what you do.
That's fair.
Like Raheem Sterling is not a fan of Manchester City. He plays for the team. I play FIFA professionally. That's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my job.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It's kind of crazy for a guy who hosts a show called Daily Show that you play FIFA on the daily, and yet you have to work, and yet that's like.
Well, luckily there's nights. There's nighttime as well. You gotta allocate your time properly.
Okay,
that's what you do.
Trevor Noah
Time
does the fleet.
management.
Yeah, that is confirmed. All right, so who's your favorite team again?
Who's my favorite team? My team.
Who's your
That's what
squad?
Ultimate Team is all about.
They're switching
Oh,
to
really?
Madden.
Yeah.
Okay, really?
Come on.
Really? That's where you go?
Why am I gonna go and
There was a
support one team
countdown
when I
to
can
Madden.
create the best team ever? You know?
Okay, I feel like
Yeah.
you just don't want to draw any battle lines.
Oh no! When it comes to
Madden
when it
with the
comes
friends
to,
we made
English
along the
Premier
way.
League, I'm
This is Madden.
You know, I'm excited for what they did. Yeah.
You can just put the
Kiev
enlarged thing for the
joined
rest
up,
of the fucking stream.
And then, you know, when it comes to Europe, I switch and I play with
There you
different
go.
teams. You know, because I get to enjoy just the
You
players.
don't get to
but in the
see
game, my
Trevor
team
Noah's
is the team.
jeans.
Okay, so
That's
and
it.
who's like your big player on your team?
Welcome to the round table.
Changes depending on what.
So EA had a pretty good press conference. What did you think?
Gomez, small little man, does major things. One of my favorite players in the game. I know there's a weird one, right back, Almeida, one of my favorite
You know
players.
what? I'm glad we
Just
did do
I
this
like playing
because they
weird
turned
characters
into-
no one else is
Hell,
playing.
that looks okay.
Everyone out there's going to be playing with like
That
looks
looks alright.
Man, I don't give a shit
with
about that.
Oh yeah, that's
And then-
pretty good. Oh, that's trash. Why are FIFA?
Why are we still watching FIFA?
FIFA. Mark my words. Go get him. Go get him.
Yeah.
FIFA
You're
stream.
just gonna get like, the weird players that no one else likes, and like when you meet them with your team, they don't know who the players are. They don't know how they play, and that's what makes FIFA such an amazing game for me is the customization.
Dude, I tell you right now, blown away and very impressed. By the way, Trevor Noah, man, just dropping the knowledge out there.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Trevor, I know this was a brief one, but I want to thank you so much for coming out the EA Play, my friend. It's been a
I'm
blast.
excited, man.
And, you know, FIFA 20 is playable here, and we have to have a match. I think you and we have to have a match.
Well, we won't have a match. I will school you.
Okay.
There won't be a match.
Okay. Yeah.
We can play together,
Yeah.
and I will teach you FIFA.
I kind of set myself up for that one. All right, well, great. Back to you, buddy.
Oh, you know what would be funny? Is if they
In a
do what they
moment,
did in
Adam Ray is
E3
taking us on a
2016.
deep dive on
Where
all
they
kinds
said,
of new
in
features
order to
coming
show
to
off
Xbox
Battlefield
One.
1
But
gameplay
first,
for the first
power
time,
up your
we'll have a
Xbox
bunch of
with
celebrities
Flash
play
because
together
they're
in a
talking
match.
anthem. and help me get the 411
And they just started interviewing like red carpet, like a mini red carpet celebrities who just didn't give a shit.
Hey man, thanks for having me.
Like Snoop Dogg and Russell Wilson. Like Zac Efron. I think they had Jamie Foxx too.
Is there chapstick
Of course, we're
threw it at me. I don't know where it is.
up there with lots of fans coming through to play it.
Yeah, it's in the corner of the room.
Why'd you put it there?
What? I put it there.
Why'd you
release from your hand and grabbed it and took it there.
Why'd you put it there?
I don't know, man. I'm just an asshole.
Getting feedback from all the players, so we can make that a great game update.
It takes one to know.
I was gonna roast myself even more, but I'll take
It's been
that.
an interesting 4 months. What have you guys learned? What are you pivoting? What's
Oh
happening?
no!
Yeah, look, it's been a wild ride. You know,
Anthem!
A lot of lessons over the last 4 months.
Hey, are you still bricking PS4s?
Just around
They're doing it to PCs too.
And so
They're doing it to
we spent
PCs.
some time,
No.
Yes.
trying to,
No,
get
that's
some
bad.
game update out, making sure instead of us saying to players, hey, this is what we think's really exciting, just give them the game update and say,
Is
you
it
can
bad that I'm
tell us
more
what are the things
intrigued
that you
by
do, what
keyboard
are the things that
than
you don't
Anthem?
like.
Than
Really
No.
trying to
these
put more into
streams?
that so that we can learn more
You
from
know
what
what
players want.
they did
That's
recently
what I
too?
find so fascinating.
Guys, just so you know, we have a keyboard
server
with a
is there for people
trackpad.
to get in, and you guys don't want to
Oh
be
my
like.
god.
telling
No,
people
you know what
what's
happened with this
going on.
game
Start
too
doing this
recently?
game with them.
Like in the last couple of weeks?
You know, it doesn't matter what we think, it only matters what the
They
players
put
think.
out a
They're the ones playing
roadmap.
the game, so if they love it, great. And if they don't,
You know,
tell us
for
the
like
feedback
May
and we'll do our best to address it.
and
So
June.
everybody can get into the public
Just
test
say,
server.
okay, this is
Yeah,
coming,
it's
this is
available
coming,
on
this
PC
is
right
coming.
now. If you have access to Anthem, you can
And
download
then
the game and play it.
they
If
said,
you
okay,
happen to
here's
be
our end
somewhere
game. They
near
streamed the
venue,
end
feel
game.
free to come on in, you can
And
wait
after
with
a
us as well.
resounding meh,
We just, yeah, like I said,
they
really look
deleted
forward to
the
getting
entire
feedback and
roadmap.
trying to make it a really great game update.
and
So,
and just
from
said coming
there,
soon
what is
for
the
the
future
end
of
game.
Damn.
Is there a future of Anthem? That's what I
Yes.
see
Is
a
there
lot.
a
Okay.
future?
Anthem, a very bright future, we hope. Look, it's kind of the same thing, you know, we've learned a lot this last few months. We really want to make the game better. We believe
I thought you were
Anthem
messing
can be a
with the
really
webcam
amazing
again.
game. We know we have some work to
No.
do, and we just want to work with the community to
making
build
it
it
so
together and
I
make it the
can-
game that everyone wants to be.
Oh, you can switch back
See
on.
Thank you,
the
Ben. Get back to
Chat.
work. A hug for hey, Ben.
Whoa.
The hug.
You did. We didn't get a good one. Get in here. All right. For those of you here at EA Play, and those of you at home, you can get your hands on Cataclysm right now. So join me
Oh,
and
it's
get back in the
up.
fight, freelancers.
The end game is up.
Everyone get excited because up next we have Adam Rank bringing you an exclusive first look at Madden gameplay with deep dives into the new X Factor abilities, face of the franchise, and more. So keep it here, EA Play.
Oh, good. Thank God. It's a tiny countdown. Let's see. Are you ready for FIFA, Andrew?
Yes.
Or Madden? No, mild language. I can't hear that. I have a child's ears.
Yeah. And sailor's mouth.
The fuck are you talking about?
That was a more appropriate trailer than
I'm
FIFA's.
your host, Adam Rank.
Oh, Madden gets an actual
One person
Yeah.
applause
in
for
front of people
I wanted a
conference.
bigger pop than
They don't
Trevor
just get the
Noah, but that's
catwalk.
okay. I'm still
No.
stoked to be here live from
Well, no, they
EA
had
Play here in
FIFA
Los Angeles.
had
Now, back
Trevor
to the
Noah on the
NFL
couch
draft.
a second
We
ago.
revealed
Oh,
a
yeah,
ton
for
of
like
new
2 minutes.
features coming to Madden 20. Since then, we've been asking what you, the fans, want to see. Well, guess what? We've heard those results, and they were
He has hair on
overwhelmingly
his
clear.
chin and on his
You
head.
guys want rank in the
It
game.
happens with a lot of people.
I'm in the game.
That's why they go
It
beards.
always throws me off,
I'm
though.
not in the game. I'm
What,
sorry.
when people have
No,
more
it's
hair?
just-
I don't know, it
We're
always
gonna
gets
give
me
you
having a
actual
beard, but no-
gameplay. That's coming up in just a
Like,
moment.
whether
We'll be
because you can
bringing
grow it
you
on the head or
your
not,
first
it's
look
just,
at
I don't know,
Madden
it throws me
gameplay,
off.
the ones that
It
you've
does
been
look
asking
weird, I
for.
think.
But right now up front,
Kratos.
we're going to do a quick recap of 5 awesome new features coming to Madden 20 and show you even more details. Let's open
Maybe
this
just
up
because you don't see
with
it as
Face of
often,
the
it sticks
Franchise,
out
the
more in your
brand new
mind.
career
But I don't
What,
know.
campaign
because people
that
show
allows
hair
you
in
to
the
create
beard?
a you can pop
With no
that,
hair
that's
and a
cool.
beard.
With no hair in the beard.
Like
It's
this,
a cool
bald,
feature.
shaved, or whatever.
I think that
You
looks
will be
fine.
able to
I
create
didn't say anything
superstar
about that. I just
No.
said it always
one of
it always
10
gets me.
D1
Really?
schools
I don't
to
know.
compete in the college football playoffs. Speaking of
I'm not, like,
superstar quarterbacks,
taken
we
aback
sat
by it,
down
but
with
I'm like,
NFL MVP
okay.
and
I always
Madden
do a
20
double take.
cover athlete
Always.
Patrick Mahomes.
Is it that surprising?
It was like contrast.
Okay.
I'm
I've
I
always
get
loved
that.
competing. And to me,
I'm used to all the shine being underneath. So all of a sudden, all the shine is on top, and there's nothing, and it is all the lights being absorbed by the. You know, normally the dark is on top and the light is underneath. So.
I'm going out there having fun. You have to make sure that you're just evolving and never being satisfied with where you're at. Coming into the league, it seems like every single year some different guy that's just faster and stronger and bigger. And so I find different ways to get better. And those are the guys that find ways to win every single year, from college to come into the league. And as my career goes on, I just keep getting better and better. I did push from each play and recognize what you can do to have success.
That's what I'm saying. On ours.
First time I ran out the tunnel
in
front of the crowd. It was a surreal feeling.
Is there still
I'll
team
never
still doing
forget
it?
My expectation was to win the Super Bowl, and I fell just short of that. You use that stuff as motivation. This is just the beginning.
Oh, wow. Patrick Mahomes. Give it
Oh,
up.
man.
He's amazing. He's an
That
amazing
is a
quarterback.
very
He's
busy
living the
screen.
dream that you'll be taking on and face
Ouch.
a franchise. And joining me right now is Madden Community Manager Israel Cruz, a.k.a. Agent K.
Just
to give us
don't
a
do
little
it.
more
No.
information on
Why?
face of the franchise, as well as some of the other exciting features that are coming to the game. What are you doing?
Hey, it's
what-
great
Do you
to
want
be,
to
you know,
refresh it to see if
you
it'll
look
fix
a
the
little
audio?
crispy up top,
A little
and
bit.
me too, so I brought you
It's
one
all
out as well.
American. I
You know,
appreciate
kind
you
of
doing
keep
that
that
for
way,
me.
but yeah, for this
I
part.
wear a 7 3/4. Although there's a
No,
guy
no,
in
it
Khalil
fixed.
Mack
It's
jersey.
fixed.
Take off
Yeah, I
the
think it's
cheese
just
cap.
them.
Put this
That's
on.
them. That's not
Hey,
us.
there you go.
Don't
There
give
you
away
go.
those secrets.
You gotta protect the noggin.
Yeah.
You gotta
It's good
protect
to
the
see
noggin.
you.
Hey, it's
Thanks
good
for
to see
coming
you too. Thank you so much. You know, over the last few weeks, we've been talking about Madden 20 on live streams, and it's been great. Our community has been really engaged, and we've been asking them questions. What do you want to see here at EA Play? And this is a culmination. We took their
I want to see
feedback.
the end
We're going to talk
of
a
EA
little bit about
Play.
those things. And regarding Face of the Franchise,
There is
our
no end.
players wanted to see an
all a
NFL
loop.
draft experience, kind of like what's going on.
I hear
So
you
you'll see
watched,
on one of these screens right here.
EA
What's
Play
really
long
great
enough to
is
achieve Nirvana.
you're going into the
Buddhism.
NFL draft sequence right here. You're in the green room. You know, your player's a little bit nervous, representing the Texas Longhorns, go Horns, and hasn't finished that
He built a
cheeseburger
draft
right there,
room.
so.
Yeah.
It's still Los Angeles. The Rose Bowl
Oh my
from a couple of years
God.
ago. Still looming large, though. So be cool with that. Well, listen, don't get mad at me. Just stop Vince Young. All right, so here's the thing. So this is all awesome. I love the detail there. Once you get drafted, you're now in franchise mode and all that stuff. And I hear the Pro Bowl is coming back too. What else?
I hear. He said I hear. Not like he's not actively involved in the
Madden
development.
20, when you're going to go ahead and install the game, you're going to be able to play the Pro Bowl, get
You're
your hands on those
Can we
superstar
have
X factors, play with them a little bit.
an
But
EA
our
Sports but
franchise
for
players
bowling?
are wanting to see more about the scenario engine, and we're going
A
to show a
PBA.
little bit about that. Now, the scenario engine, what
Now,
it
give
does,
me like
it
a
brings
small
dynamic quests,
double A
kind of
indie
dynamic
developer
challenges into the game that
that does it
your
like
player
and makes
and
it like
the
really
range
hyper focused
to
and
win.
good.
That's pretty awesome. But you said it earlier.
Instead
people
of,
wanna
like,
see
EA that
more
just
about
turns it out every
gameplay,
year.
So we're gonna go ahead and talk about
Like that's
gameplay.
because like my main complaint like
all that
the
stuff out there?
Wii
Yes, there is.
and
We've written quite a few blogs. We have Gridiron Notes, which you can go ahead and search the web and find those.
When it
But
comes
we
to
also have our
bowling,
franchise
it's just
dive
you
blog
just
that
swing.
details everything
You
out
just
from
flick
the
your wrist.
franchise
You
in
just
Madden
flick
20.
your wrist.
Okay,
It's
for all
like-
the
and it
play
bowls.
callers and armchair
I mean,
coaches,
I will
what
say
else do we look
this.
forward to?
You know,
The,
like real estate, it's like location,
can
location.
curve the ball
People want
on the
playbooks.
Yeah,
This
which
year
is pretty
Madden
cool.
20.
But it's really
But
like
having RPOs coming into the game with your run pass options.
Yeah, you
was
have to,
great.
like,
it's
do
like
a
really
windmill.
But our players have been asking for new formations.
tell it that you're
so
like, I'm
right
curving
here,
it.
we
Yeah.
have out of the Raiders playbook
Well, that's like,
a unique formation.
it would be
which is
cool if they
actually
could make it
called
like
double, single back,
nuanced.
double off close. And what's great
So
about
it'd
this
be
is
like
that PA
just a
sweep
I think
play we've got
the
going on
best
right
way
here,
you
which
can
is
do that is
absolutely
with a
great.
VR
Our
game.
players are excited about that, but what I'm
With,
excited about is that throughout
Index
the course
or,
of the season, we're going to go ahead and evolve
Vive
those
or
playbooks.
Rift.
And as things happen in the NFL,
Something
we're going
like
to bring
that.
this stuff to the NFL.
Yeah,
We
I
have to
see
have like
Derek
a
Carpenter out there
VR
was very
treadmill and
excited to
shit
see
set
that
up.
Raiders playbook. And I know that we got a lot of.
You don't want the players walking around.
You only take 4 steps.
Without it. It's okay. Listen, I'm talking to Israel though. Here's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
you
Now we
can't
got a
see
lot
where
of
you're
Madden
going when you
Ultimate Team
reset.
fans in the house. Am I right?
When you go when you
When
get
you
back to the
reset,
line.
you have to walk back.
They want to know more
The
about
room
the
stays
content
the
that you're
same.
bringing to the table.
Well, no,
Tell us a
no,
little
I'm
bit
talking
more
about in
those
real
ultimate
life.
missions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
so
you
ultimate missions are
you
great. A
get
lot of times
tracked
our Madden
according according to your position in the room, so you have to walk back to where you would be anyway.
So one of the things this year that we're trying to do is provide them kind of a guide, an information hub, so then when they log in, they're not spending all that time looking in different areas. They can get the player items that they want for their team to make the best squad possible. Hey, I heard that. So one of the things that's absolutely great, let's say Khalil Mack has an amazing game on Sunday. You know, you log into Madden, you log into Madden Ultimate Team, you want to be able to find it. So basically, we're going to go ahead and provide you that information guide, that step-by-step process, so you can get that item on your team.
Now, the Khalil Mack fans here loves hearing that. The guys, the Raider fans over here, not so much, whatever. We appreciate what you guys, I know that, talk about the Rose Bowl being too soon. Yeah, we love the Raiders. I love John Gruden, what he's done for our team. Now, the thing that I'm most excited for, though, is the superstar X-Factor abilities. These make the superstars, play like superstars.
Set up like that.
Can you give us a little bit of reveal on some of these abilities?
Yeah, so our players have been asking us to talk about these superstar X Factors.
What? Way too busy.
The first one we're going to reveal
There's
is Alvin
way too
Kamara,
much red and
which
yellow
is great. He has
in every
his zone abilities. He also has
You know what?
superstar abilities, and we're going to go ahead and
It's
take a
not
look right
true
here.
to the
What's cool about his zone abilities
to the actual NFL Network.
You've heard of satellite.
Because there's no 10 million Verizon logos everywhere, and there's no Microsoft stuff.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I mean, you guys have seen the tape. Out of the backfield, Kamara's a deep threat as a wide receiver, as a receiver. It's crazy. He's absolutely amazing out of the backfield, but he also has superstar abilities. So those superstar abilities are matchup nightmare. So basically, you're going to go ahead and have better opportunities to go ahead and catch the ball against linebackers and DBs, and also better route running. I mean, he's absolutely beast. And he also has running back apprentice.
Yeah, that's part of the
what running
NFL.
back apprentice actually does for him is that it allows him to have.
That's probably the only game they've ever won.
And pre-play adjustments.
Love that. Now listen,
Hey,
everybody who knows
they won a Super Bowl. Like 16 or 17 years ago.
And Super Bowl.
Yeah, so for zone abilities, we talked about satellites. So what's going to happen is in-game, you're going to go ahead and get some in-game objectives on how to go ahead and get your player in the zone. And, Clint's going to talk a little bit here about how you're going to be able to knock them out of the zone. But the thing is that superstar abilities, what that's going to allow you to do is that it's always available. They're always on. And not just that, but it brings like a unique, authentic feel to that specific player. So with Kamara, one of the things that we were actually showing right there is that it's going to allow him to go ahead and do some amazing things out of the backfield.
It's just another level of authenticity. It's whatever.
Totally. I mean, our players have been asking us for a long time. They want the players to feel like NFL superstars when they're on the field, and we want to give that to them.
Okay, now to help us get even more down and dirty and some of those details on X-Factor abilities, I want everybody right now, this is serious. Put your hands together, because joining us here on the stage here in just a moment is one of the best wide receivers on the planet, from the Pittsburgh Steelers, from the University of Southern California, a hardcore Madden fan. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way in the back, give it up for Juju Smith-Schuster.
Good for him for getting paid to be there. That's what I gotta say.
There it is.
Fucking towel down.
Juju, right?
Wow. That was some serious hate.
He's got the Yeezys.
That was some serious hate.
We always appreciate you taking the time and interacting with the community and everything.
Oh, what is he doing with his
How are you enjoying
laces?
your time here at EA Play?
Loving it. It's awesome. It's a blessing to be here. You see the fans, the Stoller fans.
Look at that.
I was here last year and it was amazing. Come back again, no question. And when I heard about Madden 20 and I heard about Pat Mahomes being on the cover,
The second I look over,
I was like, wow.
Now, you had a monster year. Once again, you're obviously one of the best players in the league. Kind of go through the thought process. When you're on the field, you're in zone, you see single coverage. What are you thinking?
When I see that one-on-one, it's the opportunity of me getting the ball, knowing that the defense
Do you
is
think we
coming
could do any
and,
slow-mo related stuff to
And
Idiot's
all I
Cube?
can think in my head is like,
If I
catch the
got
ball,
that
get
camera.
yak yards, score touchdowns, celebrations, and
I don't know.
pretty much in my head, I'm just like, wow, like,
I don't know.
let's make a play, big plays.
Did you
We could do it, what I was thinking
had a
about.
97-yard reception? Or did you have two?
Yeah, two.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I didn't
If
mean to
any
sell you
short
short.
film
Now,
related thing I
in
had takes
addition to
off,
getting all those yak yards, you're
and in
also
order to
known for
promo both
wrestling
the
away
channel
those
and the
jump
film,
balls, so it's no
you
surprise
can
to me
drop
that
trailers
your
for
zone
it.
ability is double me. Is it cool if we take a look?
We could use that camera as our webcam.
Yeah, so what you guys
No,
are
it
see
isn't.
right
Just
here,
kidding.
like you said, Juju said, once he
One
gets
on
that
the
single
actual
coverage and he is in the
Yeah.
zone, there is no stopping him.
Yeah, you have
The
to buy
only way that
something
you're going to
for
be able to stop him is to go ahead and double cover him. And at the end of the day, it's a new meta to the game. If you
Maybe-
want to
I don't
stop
know. I'd
Juju,
have to look
you
into
got to
it.
double cover him.
Well, first of all, you can't stop them. Let's just put that out there right now. What did you think? Do you think we nailed it? What do you think?
That's awesome. That's crazy.
I think your stream is
definitely
broken
something
and this
I,
game is
I
growing.
see myself doing. the dub coverage, especially this year. It's been super exciting, and I just can't wait. Having that X Factor,
It's
I
just
can't wait
football.
to use it in the game, use myself in the game.
And are you ready to check it out? Are you excited to start playing?
Super excited.
All right, well, you're in luck because we've got Madden 20 playable right here, EA Play. You and Agent K can go try it out. Agent K, is there any way that our fans at home
Not
can
Juju
try it out as
Smith-Schuster.
well?
Like these games, like I'm sure they're fun. Like I'm not
get a chance to
like
check out
the
our
NHL
closed
one,
open-
the
sorry,
triples
our closed
that they had
beta
a
that's
little
gonna be
while ago.
happening
That
for
one looked
Madden
really
20.
fun.
It's going to be happening on June 14th
I don't know. It's not something that you
I
that's
believe
easy
over
just
at
to have
the
like
Madden booth, we're giving out
a
some
conference
codes. You guys
for it.
may have
There's
seen
not
it.
that
So
much to
if
say
you haven't
about
checked
it.
No, it's the same
go over to
game.
the
They-
booth.
It's
There's gonna be
soccer.
a blog up. I
It's
believe
hockey.
people-
It's football.
It's
basketball.
Everybody knows what it
talk
is.
about that, putting out- check out our
If you say
social channels.
soccer,
All
people
that
know
information is there.
what it
We
is,
brought a couple
how
of
it
codes here for
plays,
Juju.
the
We're
rules,
gonna give you
how
some
it
codes
looks.
as well.
Yes.
We're also going to be sharing on social channels.
You know what I
Check
really
that
want?
out. A lot of
A
great
cricket
information.
game.
You want some, Adam?
Do you mind?
You sure? All right, here you go.
mind?
But no, it's actually
Hold on, we'll
awesome.
talk about it.
But not just that, but we're going to work with Juju. He's going to be giving out codes on his channel. So again, tune into our social channels. All the information there about the closed beta happening on June 14th to June 16th.
Closed
But
beta,
since
that's
you're
very
here,
important.
you guys can grab it
Gotta work
early,
out those
download
bugs.
it, get ready for June.
Matthew, you know how many bugs are going to be in
All
that
right,
brand new
thank you so much for
draft
coming
room?
out. Israel,
Don't forget, it's the beta that we put out, 2 weeks
Give
before
a
the game
round of
launches.
applause.
That's just a promo.
Yeah.
Juju Smith-Schuster, there he goes, handing out those codes. I don't know that you're going to get those back. I don't know if he's going to. All right, well, Juju's going to go get a taste of what Madden 20 is all about, but don't go anywhere, guys, because we've got
Can if you
even
want.
more Madden 20
All right,
gameplay
guys,
to show
thanks.
right
Wait,
now.
it looks like they're going to
Please
do
welcome to the stage our senior gameplay
Okay, just kidding.
designer,
This is-
Clint Oldenburg. Put it together, everybody.
Wow, I could care less about whoever that is. No disrespect to these people as people.
No disrespect, but I couldn't care less who you are. Matthew France Macias.
There we go.
Alright, just hit the refresh button.
Just hit. I missed it. I lost the cursor for a second.
Alright, I was just gonna say hit F5, but you don't have your thing.
I don't have it. No.
Football. I like yelling at my fantasy players.
That's a good one.
It's alright.
Okay,
Anything else?
But you know what? I like watching.
Oh, now we're talking about
superstars play
fantasy
like
football.
superstar. When you have somebody like Juju Smith-Schuster, I wanna see
fantasy
him make some big
Madden
plays.
That's exactly right.
Sorry that you have to follow it, by the way.
Yeah, that was a
That's
hard
tough
assignment.
booking,
man.
by the way.
That was a really hard assignment.
Trevor Noah,
I got it.
Juju, and now Clint. Hey,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, give it up.
Yeah, so you mentioned superstars. The NFL is such a star-driven league. Madden is no different. We set out with a clear vision this year to make our stars feel like stars. So we created this ability system
How are you
known
gonna
as
input,
Superstar X
implement
Factors.
Star
These
Wars
abilities
into Madden?
are going to bring authentic
You gotta
skills
do
that
it.
make these guys feel unique and powerful.
You actually just play with the
So that
heroes.
every individual game is unique and game plan differently.
And that's
Okay.
what it's all
Darth
about.
Maul is a
authenticity,
keeper.
and that's great that you guys
He's got the
take
double
that
lightsaber, so you can go
extra
from one side
level
to the
of
other real
realism.
quick.
We see some more X
So if I can
factors
kick
in
one side,
action.
you can-
We talked about Mahomes at the start of the show. I'd love to see him go out there
Luke
and do his
is
thing if
offense.
that's possible.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff to show you here with Patrick
Last
Mahomes,
Jedi
former
Luke or
athlete.
like in his
Bazooka
prime?
is his
Luke
zone
Skywalker?
ability. Now, to get into the zone, you have to do an in-game objective. With Mahomes, you
No,
have
no,
to
in his
complete 4
prime.
passes of 30 yards or more.
Okay.
And once you
Then
get
yeah,
inside the
offense
zone,
makes
denoted
sense.
there by his X Factor
Han
icon,
Solo should be offense.
he can throw the
Should be an
ball further
offensive.
than anyone else in the game. His max pass distance
The
is
halftime
15
show
yards
is
to about
brought
80.
to you by Leia
bomb the
in her
football.
Jabba the Hutt outfit.
Everybody's oohing and eyeing. I mean, that's what we see on Sunday. Now, you talked about the air yards. It's got to be air yards,
You
right?
probably just
Not
have like a
the
team
ball.
of the bounty hunters.
Exactly. 4 passes of 30 yards more. That's traveling in the air 30 yards. So the
The,
rack cups don't count.
And this all makes sense because obviously Mahomes
Yeah,
has
it's
a
a
hell
team
of
of
an arm. But
Jedis.
can all quarterbacks
team
make throws
of
like
Sith.
that, or is this
The
just
sportscaster
exclusive to
is
him?
George Lucas,
Bazooka is exclusive to Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's got the big
and he's
arm.
editing
on
people in
record.
and out of scenes
That's only an
digitally
83-yard pass.
in
We may be
mid-game.
selling him
And
on
mid-game,
the
you're just
short
gonna have like a
list. This is not
CGI
gimmickability. These things are
animal walk in
inspired
front
by
of
their
the
real
entire
life skills
camera.
that make them special.
No, no, no. We're gonna have
Does he have any others?
the game's
Yes,
gonna play
he also
normally with
has
none of that,
superstar
and then on the
abilities.
replay
As
there'll be a
an
bunch of
X-Factor,
CGI stuff,
he has a
just
dome
like the New
ability,
Hope.
superstar abilities. His loadout, you're right here. We got escape artist first. And as everyone knows, he's a dual threat quarterback. Escape artist gives him elite agility and speed.
I just
with
love the
scrambling
video
and
of like the meme video from I don't know how many years ago.
Does.
Talking about behind the scenes footage.
I mean, that's what he does.
George Lucas looking at the disaster of the Phantom Menace.
Perfect passing accuracy when throwing
like,
on the run. So it's nice.
Madden doesn't look nearly as good as like their other things that they're doing.
It doesn't need to. People don't give a shit about graphics when it's Madden.
In the red zone, when he's inside the 20-yard
If you're the
line,
casual gamer, unlike either one of us, that plays Madden and knows sports.
Okay, I'll give them this. The grass is very good. But like, the models in FIFA look way better in my mind. It may even be the same models. I don't know. That's my train now.
Everybody gets upset.
I guarantee they spend more time on FIFA than they do on Madden.
He plays like a star. Come on, this is kind of a lot. Is he unbeatable? Is there?
Isn't
I'm
more
on the
the
other
chat?
side of the ball. Like, what can I do to stop him?
Who do we got?
Just play Madden, because that's what sharp players are going to want to do.
I'll shout you out whoever you are.
It's a chess match, so just like
Once it
NFL,
loads.
the way to shut down
The
a
hacker
passing game
and
is pass
the
rush.
explosive
The
Joker.
defense is going to have knockout conditions when these guys are in the zone. You're going to see here Mahomes
Shout
with his
out.
X Factor icon lit up. He's in the zone. Von Miller's going to sack him. The objective for the Broncos in this game is sack Mahomes.
That about
knock
sums
him
it
out of
up.
the zone. So each team's going to have ways to counter each other.
They definitely yeeted
So again,
at the
it's
beginning with
it's
Star
authentic
Wars.
Football conditions. It's a chess match. It's all that stuff.
Exactly. And if you pull that objective off, you knock him out of the zone, and he has to go through his
I think
objective
the other
again
thing
to
too
get
is
back
if you
into the zone.
save Star Wars for
Well, that's a
last
little
for
bit
stream and
reassuring.
not
Yeah,
like.
I'm glad that there's some checks and balances that
It's
go
not
along
something
with
you
all that
can't
stuff. But we
turn
all
off.
know.
People are just gonna
I
turn
know
it
you're an
off.
offensive guy, but defense wins
You get bored.
championships. We've seen what the offense can do.
Because
Let's
a
talk
lot of
about the
people that
defensive
tuned
side
in
of the
are tuning in
ball.
for
You know
Star
what I
Wars?
want to see? One of the most incredible athletes in the NFL, regardless of position, Aaron Donald. What's he all about?
Yeah, I mean, Aaron
You can
Donald
pop Aaron
is
Donald.
scary. Yeah, give it up, Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is scary. So I played offensive line when I played, and I knew I couldn't block him. That's what's sitting in this chair. So he's reflected pretty well. He's got his own ability called fearmonger.
Okay.
What makes him special is when he gets in the zone, he can actually apply pressure penalties to the quarterback,
Yeah,
even
shout
when
out
he's
to everybody
engaged in
watching.
block. Typically, those
Again,
penalties
thank
only
you for
occur when
sticking
you're
with
free
us
rush.
Through
Unblocked to the
what
quarterback.
undoubtedly
He
will
does
be
it while he's
the
blocked.
worst
We're going to take a look
conference.
at some of these. He also
It's
has
only
a
uphill
superstar
from here.
It's
Yeah,
really, it is though.
there
Fingers
was the
crossed.
pressure penalty.
Because
Applied
Microsoft's going to be all substance, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Even if
In
it's
addition
even
to
if some of the
he
games
has
aren't
pass rush
interesting,
elite. It's a superstar
they're
ability
games
that
that
gives him
people will give a shit
quicker,
about.
faster pass rush shed moves as a
Matthew,
pass rusher.
people
And then under
care
pressure,
about FIFA.
makes those
They
penalties
wouldn't
as
have a
applied to the
30-minute
throw
conference
power
about
accuracy of the
FIFA
quarterback more
if
punitive.
people didn't care
So
about
he's
it.
quite a disruptive
Of
passer.
course,
Because that's
I
one
get
of the
that.
things too. It's not necessarily, especially with somebody who's playing defensive tackle.
Not
it's
that
somebody
people-
who's always going out there.
Hardcore
Is anything
gamers.
Microsoft gonna
It's guys
have
who are going out
a
there also getting
30-minute
pressure up
conference
the
like
middle,
FIFA did?
pushing offensive linemen into the
No,
face
I
of
don't
the
think so.
quarterback.
Yeah, it
FIFA,
lends
there
itself
you
to
go.
more
FIFA's
strategy
better.
in the game. You got to know who you're playing
You
against.
know what?
You
That's
gotta know who
right.
You're playing with. Like I said, it's a chess match out there.
The amount of
But
time
one important note here with all
that's spent on
passing ability,
something
you said
or
Mahomes
spent
is
doing
really
something
powerful. Putting pressure
is
on
what
the
makes
quarterback is
that
gonna be a
thing
direct
better than
counter to
everything
a lot of
else.
those abilities.
And that takes them
Which
off
is
their
why
game, that
FDR
takes
is the
them
best
off their
president.
and everything like
Absolutely.
that. So it's good to have those guys. One of the cool
It
things
has
too,
nothing
I've
to do with
noticed
how
a
well
lot
you do it, just how long you've been doing it.
all the play
Yes.
and all that stuff going on, is that you've worked really hard to bring these guys' unique abilities to life and put their personalities out there. And that includes some custom animations. So what are some of the examples of these custom
Yeah,
animations?
and if we're ruling by that, if
These
we're
are
going by
super
that
cool.
rule,
We
then
don't
Madden
want our
and
superstars to
FIFA are
just
the best
feel
games of all
great.
time.
We want them to look great.
The
too.
best game
This is
series.
Quarterback.
Doom.
Cover athlete Patrick Mahomes.
Ah,
He's
yeah.
got signature
Mario.
passing animations. We have coverage for about 6 to 7
Mario was
of
like
most
1985.
popular quarterbacks in the game. We're going to continue
So,
to add
they
them
went-
throughout
19
the year.
1985 or
Aaron
something like that.
Rodgers,
Yeah, yeah,
quick
yeah.
release. Drew Brees, he's always fidgeting if you're a Saints fan. And it extends beyond quarterbacks. Everyone knows Zeke Elliott's
It
feed
just
me,
looks weird.
getting the
When
team
you-
in the
that
zone.
character models look weird.
When
What-
did
These animations
Doom
of
came out in
celebration
2016.
throw styles is to connect with your favorite
Or the-
players,
the
connect
old
with
one?
your superstars on the
Oh,
field.
give me a
Well, you
second.
saw
My
it. Like,
boss
why when we
texted
saw
me.
the thing with Ezekiel Elliott, somebody who's a Cowboys fan who just likes watching him play, that they can identify with. They start cheering and they like seeing that kind of stuff. I don't like seeing Aaron Rodgers leave his feet and throw the ball 90 yards down the field. But whatever. We don't have to get into that, Khalil Mack.
That's
I got
all
it.
right,
But
that's
you know what? We've talked a lot about the new features. What about player mechanics? Because as a player, what are like some of the tools in my
Yeah, this
toolbox?
is
so
just
to speak?
their end audio.
nailed it. The toolbox. I love it.
Even after I refreshed it.
Yeah, we're always looking at ways to add new mechanics to the game, give our players more control. There's two that we want to go over today, and they're both for the quarterback. The first is the new scramble mechanic or pull down mechanic. What this does is give you
it has new gameplay mechanics
to pull down the pass.
And you can play new plays.
Button press, become a ball carrier. full access to all the spin moves, jukes, ball carrier moves, and then you can.
It plays
bring
like
back
every
your
other
icons.
Madden, except
Again,
this
with the same
time
button
it's
press,
new.
Throw it at any time. Makes any quarterback a dual threat.
They should just
brings
let you
some
make
skill.
your own plays.
Here with Ben Roethlisberger, we're looking at the new pump fake mechanic. You can now pump fake
If
to a
they made
specific
another place,
receiver on the field by double
make one
tapping the
called
button.
the exit where
You're
I
gonna see
walk
the
out of the
reticle
stadium.
come up to get guys
Where you
to
just
bite
turn
on it.
around and walk away.
Yes.
Dual purpose mechanic. You can also use it to pull down if you feel like you've made a poor decision and you want to cancel the throw. Just quickly double tap it. You'll pull it back down.
So you're gonna, kind of pump fake it to an outside guy and then check it down to a tight end or something like that?
Absolutely. You can even use it on double moves. If you want Juju to run a slant and go,
Okay.
pump fake it on the slant, take him deep.
Oh, that's amazing. And this keeps getting better. And you know this. You played in the NFL not too long ago, but the game has changed so much in the number of years since you've been gone. We've seen a lot of college coaches come in and they've brought in their offenses, and most recently Cliff Kingsbury down there in Arizona, bringing in his high-powered offense.
Okay, we're almost done. We have 8 minutes.
To the Sims.
But they're going
To
to do
the
that
Sims.
run-pass option. Are you bringing that into the game?
Yes. Super excited to announce that we are delivering RPOs, as they're known. I mean, you can't watch an NFL broadcast without hearing that acronym, RPO,
All they talk about.
13, 14 times, right? So this is a concept taking the entire football world by storm.
Madden is like
we actually have 3 different
everyone's
types
on
of
there,
RPOs
you're
in our
playing
game. We
against
have
bots.
alerts, peaks, and reads. I'm going to break those down really quick for our players. The first is an alert. It's a very basic pre-snap read. You're calling a running play, and you're going to look at what the defense is aligned in. If you think you can run play, you just call the play, you hit nothing, you hand it off, and away you go. However, what's cool about those plays, you can branch out of that handoff at any time just by hitting the receiver icon and throw it if he's open. So that's a really cool way to be creative on offense. And then there's 2 other types. The peak, more similar to a read option. You're reading a single defender on defense, looking at his behavior after the snap. If he bites on run, you could pull it out.
Even Twitch
go to your
doesn't like
receiver,
Madden.
And if he sits back on pass, just hold the button down, hand it off to the running back, gain yards on the ground. Lastly, the read. This is more like the traditional triple option play. You're going to read 2 to 3 defenders after the snap, look at their behavior, then decide if you want to hand it off to your running back, keep it with your quarterback, or throw it to the receiver.
The red light should be
we
on the
actually
mic
have
right
over
here,
200 RPO
I'm
plays
just
in
making
our
sure
playbook.
because it's
220. That's a lot. That is very
Oh,
impressive. It sounds
okay,
like
all right.
you've built in a lot more flexibility. Are there any other formations or plays coming to the game?
Oh, yeah. You're going to see, if there's any Eagles fans in here, you're going to see something cool here in a minute. We got new animation technology as part of our RPO story. So we were able to put in a lot of these cool concepts you're seeing in the NFL right now. Philly Special is in the game.
Look away,
You're gonna see
Patriot
that
fans.
on the gameplay right here. There it is
There
right
it is.
there.
Wow.
We also
that
have a
looks
lot
so
of jet
cool.
sweep touch pass concepts. You're seeing the Chiefs and the
I'm gonna challenge them to the
Rams,
same
teams
thing
like
I
that
challenged
using
them
I think
to.
that wasn't jerky at all.
You're gonna
That
see
was
a lot
perfectly
of fresh,
fluid.
unique content in the playbooks, and the
It wasn't like the game said they decided,
we're gonna be
"Spin now!"
updating the playbooks all season long. to
I'm
make
gonna
sure
challenge
we're
them to
up
the
date
same
with the
thing.
NFL.
This is all amazing. Thank you so much, Glenn. I cannot wait for this game. We've dropped a
There
lot
we
of
go.
awesome info
It's
here
over.
about Madden 20.
I'm
here
saying
at
if they
EA
end
Play.
now, I'll
That's
buy
what they
Madden
say,
2.
Rank. If you want even more Madden 20 news, you can
I
tune in
don't.
to the Madden channel.
I'm
right
good
after
on
this.
never
But
hearing
before we
about
finish
another
up,
Madden game
I've
in my
got
entire life.
one last treat for you. Player ratings.
not done.
They're one of the trickiest things to get right in Madden. Well, in addition to being a game designer, Clint uses his background as a former NFL player to help make sure that those ratings are accurate, and our friends over at ESPN have helped to put together a little video to get us the scoop on the best job in the world, the Madden Ratings Adjuster. Let's roll it.
This is good.
We promise.
Sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver. As the Broncos get set to do battle.
A 90 overall?
Yeah, y'all know my jumping week, bro. I seen that.
My Madden rating is horrible. It is trash.
We're trying to make our game match what these players are doing in real life.
I would like Saquon Barkley's jump to be accurately rated.
It should be like 93, 94. And if they think that we have it wrong, they're going to let us know back.
We hope I'm into the 90s range next year.
My catch rate got to go up a little bit. I can be dropping picks on Madden. I need my speed up. Just turn the notch up a little bit for you, boy. Mine sucks. Who does my Madden ratings?
Hey, Clint, raise your hand, Clint. Yeah, I'm coming to you.
I'm Clint Oldenburg. I'm a Madden Ratings Performance Adjuster.
So they just bump everybody's stats because they're all complaining?
Yep. That's their job. That's it. And watching 11 minutes to The Sims 4.
Maybe your stats would be so low if you're a better player.
Face of the franchise in the RPO and all that gameplay. That fans have a lot to be excited about. And now, I can't wait for our final show of the day. It's more epic than Star Wars, more extreme than Battlefield, and more competitive than Meta, FIFA, Apex Legends combined. That's right. Talk about The Sims. But before we talk Simlish, the Apex Legends Watts reveal earlier had inspired me to come up with some legend ideas of my own. So I'm now joined by Apex Legend game designer Griffin D has agreed to hear
The
my
Sims is also a big
Griffin D,
money
what makes a
maker.
great legend?
So
Big
in a lot of
time.
ways, it has to do with the way that they interact in the ecosystem of characters and a lot of sort of
1000% agree.
creating interesting interactions and choices for players. So a
A
lot
lot
of
of
it
people
has to
with
do
those
with
umbrella hats.
I feel like they were giving them out.
sort of the way that the legends
you're
work
right.
together as a unit rather than them individually.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really
I
base
used to
my
have
picks
an
or
umbrella
my
hat.
descriptions, but I
Really?
can work on the fly. Let me first off tell you about the Grabbler.
The Grabbler?
Like the Grabbler.
I
He likes
like-
to take things.
Okay.
He takes things.
Okay.
So he could be taking people's ammunition.
Okay.
You could take the, you put your pings up. You can take away pings.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Is he a
stand here 'cause we're
kidnapper?
in the
You might,
live shot.
you might ask. He's not above it. He doesn't define himself as a kidnapper, but he's not above it.
So I like the name. It seems like you could do a thing where like teammates' items just appear in his
This is Star
inventory
Wars
as his
is gonna be
passive, and he's
playable,
like,
I think.
I don't know where these came from. It writes
I
itself.
really
It
don't
does.
know.
It does right there.
It
Right?
probably-
I was
probably
thinking about
not,
this.
because it's
Taller
just a single
Gibraltar.
player
Taller
experience.
Gibraltar.
But 2 inch
They
tall.
do single
Just,
player
and
games
it's
that-
enough that you
No,
notice,
okay,
but not enough
alright.
where you're like freaked out.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
if the level can support
They
that.
probably created a demo of some sort.
Yeah, they let you do single player demos sometimes.
Hey.
This is.
What about Portillo?
Portillo, what is?
He's my wiener dog. A lot of people have a problem with me on the internet. No one ever has a problem with Portillo.
Okay, that's thematically, I could see that working.
And then, what about Dwayne the Rock Johnson, huh? I mean, we don't no explanation needed.
Yeah, no, that's you just. I feel like there'd be a lot of wrestling involved.
Well, I mean, he's
I
a
think
very
they're talking about making characters
I
out of
understand
real
the
people.
Rock.
And how they would make it fit.
Get to work on these ideas.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Just as a theoretical
All
what
right,
if.
All right,
What do
Yeah.
you think?
We'll do.
Hey, it isn't Golden Boy himself. How you doing? You killing it? I haven't gotten to see you today.
I know a little bit about Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, I know. Titan game, NBC, whatever.
Just
you're a
saying.
big time now. You're a big deal.
Just throwing it out there. All those ideas, by the way, were freaking awful. Just
Oh,
want to throw it
no,
out there.
I thought it was
Portillo. Except Portillo. Portillo's a winner.
Portillo's the only thing that gets me over.
Yeah. No, everything else is you're getting buried. But Portillo, always over.
Alex, what was it like talking to Trevor now?
Hey, Trevor Noah is awesome. Did not expect him to be as hardcore of a FIFA fan as he was. I
he
said
was
on
awesome.
Twitter, he
It's almost
fooled
like we
me
paid him to
straight
be a
up.
FIFA
Like,
fan.
I respect that. You know.
Yeah.
I like going toe to toe with a.
I can
with
see the
fellow
Sims
word
4 in
tip
the
on
background.
stage, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of Trevor Noah?
That's all it is. It's just going to be a 40-minute long
we are
shot
not
of
done
the Sims 4
yet.
logo.
Everybody get excited because
And
we're
honestly,
finishing
it would be
EA
better
Play
than
Strong
Madden.
with an in-depth look at what's new for the Sims 4, including
Which
the
one was
world
worse,
exclusive
FIFA
reveal
or
of a
Madden?
brand new pack. Stay
Madden
tuned.
was
Yeah,
way worse.
because at least they had trailers and like well-produced stuff. Oh, thank God! Look at that. It's only 30 seconds.
Show me the new stuff.
Where's Master Chief?
He's in The Sims 4. That's what they're announcing.
Oh, is that Halo Infinite?
When you get abducted by aliens, it's now a playable thing.
Oh, it's the Covenant.
Yeah, you get abducted, and then you just get abducted and you start playing Halo because they take you into space.
Yeah.
And you get taken into a galaxy and you become Master Chief.
Oh no, crude humor, sexual themes, and violence.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of sex in The Sims.
Oh man. Never.
But they don't call it sex.
Oh, you guys are great.
What word did they use instead?
Various different. There's different grades of it.
Everyone's favourite game series, The Sims. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm G Hardy, and today we're giving you a guided tour of what's new with The Sims 4, plus a couple of fun surprises. So stay tuned. Now, to help me translate all of this Simlish, everybody join me in welcoming General Manager Lindsay Pearson and Senior
Okay, and all the
Producer
Sims speak
Michael G.
gibberish.
Oh yeah.
Straight gibberish.
Thanks so much much for coming out, guys. So
that
I'm
a
super
fez?
excited. I know
What?
you guys
Is
are
that kid
super
wearing a
excited.
fez?
Yeah, absolutely. I've
I
been with
didn't
the Sims
even
a
see it.
long
Hold on,
time,
you
and
see
this
it.
is one of my favorite things to do: is come out and see all of you and tell you exciting things.
Absolutely, and I mean, it's going to be a big year for us. It's actually, we're celebrating 20 years of making The Sims this year.
Yeah.
And Lindsay and I keep debating it.
It hasn't gotten
I think
old,
this
we
is gonna be
promise.
the best year yet.
I think it might be. Well, I mean, really, what we want to know is, what have you got for us? Come on, tell us everything. Of course. Well, it is EA Play. We couldn't come empty-handed, so we'll start with our big one first. I'll let you take that.
Absolutely. So we have the next expansion pack for Sims 4, Sims 4 Island Living.
It leaked
Let's
yesterday.
check out that
That got more of a
trailer.
reaction than anything Madden said.
This looks better than Madden.
This is The Sims.
It's Moana too.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Moana thing in there.
Probably. I mean, does The Sims really need a trailer? It's The Sims. We know what The Sims is.
Madden got a trailer. FIFA got a trailer.
Madden got 30 minutes of gibberish, nothing. The people talking in this are making more sense than the people in Madden. What? The hell?
I told you, there's always something.
That's fucking weird.
There's mermaids in this one.
I was
There's always something.
What?
The other one there was ninjas, teleporting ninjas. Now you got a mermaid.
What the reveals were going to be, and I this is beautiful. This super weird. And obviously,
You know what?
talking about
They
fashion,
could do a better
there's
job
lot
just
of
showing
fashion
weird
there,
shit.
and one of the biggest things people
In a
absolutely
trailer
love.
with no commentary, and I would be okay with
we
it.
dress up as what can we look like?
They just did.
Yeah.
No,
To
but like
capture
20
that
minutes of
island
that.
spirit, we needed to have
Of
a
that,
lot
like a
of
20-minute long
outfits and
trailer,
capture those
It's
colors.
and then
not
just
gonna be a
kill the
day.
stream.
Not exactly that, but
Well, I
certainly
know.
those bright colors like you're showing off there. But you know, we really wanted to add a lot of island wear and that stuff you can stay cool in when it's so hot.
It's true. Yeah. And we had to bring in a lot of new fun colors and patterns, but also hairs, accessories, everything to deck out head to toe to just chill and relax on this beautiful island. I mean, look, that's some amazing fashion right there. But what if, I'm getting a little bit hot. I'm not someone who likes to dwell on a beach too much. What if I want to go in the water? What's going to be happening there?
So we're very excited. So for the first time in The Sims 4, our Sims are going to be able to walk right into the open water, and we're opening up
Yes.
open water gameplay.
Just been teasing the water.
Yeah,
Yes, but it's them.
I mean, like you saw in the trailer, she walks right in. Our Sims are going to be able to do that, and you can snorkel in the water. There's swimming,
The jet
floating,
skis, there was
and there's
the,
also those pretty
when
awesome
first
lava
Watch
Sims
Dogs.
in a hurry
I remember
to get where you're
if you're
going.
being chased by the police, no matter if you won the level,
guys
you could
to
just get on a
introduce
boat
this
and
kind
go
of
like 20 feet out, and then they wouldn't chase you at
we've
all.
seen The Sims to a lot of different worlds.
Yeah, they didn't have boats. The
places, but
police
we
didn't
hadn't
have boats
yet
in
really
fucking the first
played
Watch
with the
Dogs.
idea of where the
That's
land and the water
incredible.
meet and really bring you
I can't speak for the second one.
How did they not overlook that?
I don't know. The whole game sucked.
When I think tropical
The
islands,
protagonist
I'm
was
thinking
shit.
like palm trees,
And I remember
ocean waves,
in the
that
Giant
sort of
Bomb
thing. So,
stream,
like,
because they set the
tell me
second
more
one in San
about, well,
Francisco
what can I
when
actually
they unveiled
do
it.
in it? Yeah,
Yeah, and they
the
went,
island
"This
of
actually looks
Milani
good."
will have all
No,
of
no,
those things,
no, no,
and
no,
it
no, you already
really
said.
is the
You
perfect
said-
place
because
to
they were showing, like,
enjoy
basically
and
empty
enjoy
street
this
pieces.
natural feel.
You can tell it's San
So you can
Francisco because
explore
it's too
all these little
expensive to live there.
alcoves. You can live closer to the coast, or you can live higher up towards
incredible.
the hills. Or
We'll never top the idiocy of Dan. Not idiocy.
Sorry, you were selling me
The
the dream of
entertainment
living on an
value
island.
of
Now
Dan
I'm not sure I
Reichert
really
from
want to
Giant
go
Bomb.
there. It is a real island.
The dude forgot what pirates were in the middle of an E3 stream.
Nitpicky.
Yeah, so we had to put this active volcano in there. Now, you don't have to live next to it, but the riskier Sims may choose to live nearby.
Oh, yeah, and then, Kel
sometimes
Supreme.
active volcano.
You gotta watch out for those lava bombs.
That's fine.
Don't do it. Don't.
Oh, The Sims.
I mean,
don't know how that was going to go,
what do
but
you
probably
expect's
not
going to
how.
happen when you touch something really, really hot? Now,
So,
come on,
yeah.
guys.
Gone. Your
Beautiful
sim gets
locales,
third-degree
they
burns.
Your sim can catch fire.
What other surprises are in store on this island? I mean, I
Right.
for one want to know if I can befriend any.
Every-
I've got the Grim Reaper to die before in The
Well, I mean,
Sims.
it wouldn't be
kill
the
the
Sims if
Grim
we didn't
Reaper?
let you make friends with somebody.
There was a
else.
house fire,
Yeah.
So in this case, the one we're really excited
and my
about
sim
is the
caught
dolphin.
fire,
Yeah.
and the Grim Reaper came in. but then the rest of the house caught fire around him, and he couldn't get out, and the Grim Reaper also died.
Just going off to somewhere hot.
No, you're going to talk to an island how they got to do that.
It's the Grim Reaper.
Yes.
But they're so
I sold the
cute,
Grim
and you
Reaper's
get to make
urn.
like a really nice friend with them, and maybe they'll do tricks for you or
Sims is
pour
the most
water in your
fucking
face.
ridiculous thing.
Well, and then we added a bunch of tropical fish.
It would've been better if you were playing rock, paper,
We
scissors
really wanted to get those coral
with-
reefs
with
around the
the
island
Grim
to feel
Reaper while it's
lush and
happening.
full, and so.
I also
more
once
fish.
locked CPS
I mean, I don't know.
out of my house by
I mean, we
deleting
might
the
do, but the
doors.
water's so murky. I've never seen it. So
She teleported in and took my
I mean,
baby
they
and
must be.
teleported out.
What do you put with the chips? Right. I'm sure they're
So
beautiful
at least
rainbow
they
fish.
taste delicious.
I think that was in the original Sims, though.
I mean, I think the island looks so
I just love that
relaxing.
there's
Obviously,
like,
it's not really
like
about vacation,
CPS
so, you know, it's
in a
about
fucking
kind of
video
working
game.
as well,
Oh yeah,
but, like,
yeah. If you
what's
if you
kind
don't
of
take
the
care of
vibe
your
of
kid, they
the
get taken
island
away.
that you Like,
You know, I think it's one of those
Or
things
sent
we talk
or
about
sent to
is
military school
capturing
if they're
what
old
it would
enough.
be like to really
If
live on
your
that
kid
island.
doesn't
It's
do
not just
good
a
enough in
vacation,
school,
but
they
we
get
want it
sent
to be
away
a
to
place that's
military
home
school.
for yourself.
Oh my
or,
God.
you know, tricks to be played on you.
Well, that happens too.
Well, and so there's lots to do on the beach. You saw sun tanning, sun burning, building day, castles. The whole family can go out and play together, find seashells, or the mischievous Sims, you know, knock things down.
Well, and aqua zips. I want to say it
said
again.
that,
But they're so good.
What are they called again?
Aqua zips.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at. So you've got to take time to really explore it all. Okay, so obviously we've established that Sulani is like a great place for Sims to kind of kick back and, you know, but what if my Sims, you know, they don't want to, like, I can't personally lie on a beach for longer than about 30 minutes to get really bored. What if they want to get their hands dirty? Well, I'm very excited about a new thing that we're introducing. If your Sims want a new career to take care of this island, you can actually become a conservationist. And your job is going to be to keep this ecosystem looking beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it was certainly one of the big goals was a way for your Sim to kind of care for the world.
Yeah.
And make it a better place.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, very relevant with everything that's going on today in the world and how everyone's kind of a lot more kind of aware. So was that kind of what inspired you guys to bring that in?
You know, I think there's a few things that really hit us. I mean, the first.
If you
was
get this
just-
game, you're gonna leave
it's
it a
something
toxic
we all care
waste.
about. A lot of us on the dev team
Absolutely.
worry about the environment, what's going on, but
The
we talked about
conservationists
the
won't be
idea
able
that
to keep
silence
up.
is closed ecosystem, and so your actions.
I'm
and
going to
choices
make
are
a
gonna have
castle
lot more impact.
out of all
And
the
so
rubbish.
Something new we've added here, and we're
I
really
am the
excited about
trash
is the
king.
island actually changes
You
over
know,
time.
knowing
If you're taking
Sims, there's
care of
probably a way that
Right,
you can
okay.
do
It'll
that.
actually become more lush.
Oh, you could be a
more
vampire
greenery,
in The
brighter,
Sims.
beautiful flowers, and there's
Yeah.
Lindsay's favorite part.
Be straight up vampire.
So
Yeah, you can become a vampire.
But it also, today
You can
happens
become
to
a
be World
vampire.
Ocean
Can you
Day,
get bitten
which
by,
is
like,
amazing.
other vampires
That's
in the world
exactly
that
what we were
bite
talking
you?
about, like how
and
to
you
take
become
care
one?
of these ecosystems.
And you have to live by the rules of a
Yeah, Sulani's
vampire
really
as well.
beautiful.
You
You
die if
know,
you go in
go out
sunlight.
there, but, like,
You sleep during the
Some just wanna
day.
make a little bit of cash.
You
I
sleep in a
mean, you know,
coffin.
like
You have to
barbecue
buy a
meat, I
coffin
presume
or you
is
can't sleep.
Expensive? I don't know.
Oh,
But,
no.
So how can we make some extra simoleons while we're
Like I
there?
said, we
Yeah.
wanted to make this place you live, which
Yeah.
means you've got to have a way to earn some simoleons.
Yeah,
and
and
so,
the gap year has to end sometime.
Yeah.
You have to go home
Unfortunately.
and earn some money as much as we
so
have.
we added a couple like odd jobs and things that you could kind of work on the hours you wanted to, right? And so we've added the ability to make fishing more of a career, and then also the lifeguard, so you can get your tan while you're working.
If you want to spend more time in the water, you can be a dive
It's only
instructor.
uphill from here
There's a
on the
lot of
stream-
different ways to just
on the
pick up a job
streams.
and you want and earn a little bit of money.
Yeah.
So I suppose one thing
I thought
important
this
as well
was
is, as
peak.
it's not a vacation,
Well,
and
no,
you're
I'm
kind
talking
of living
about
on
in
this
general.
island,
No, this-
so,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you
This
have
is
to
the
kind
peak.
of be
You
aware.
don't think it can get better
The-
than
The
30 minutes in
Sims,
Madden?
Just there on
no,
holiday,
you can't get better than 30 minutes
so
of The
what
Sims.
kind of, you know, side of the culture of the island can we
Well,
actually
yeah.
see within? Great, yeah.
Unless
This
they
is a
give
place
me-
that you
not
live,
even
and
Cyberpunk.
locals are super friendly actually, and are going to come and help you out with all sorts of different things as
That's
you
definitely one of
explore
my
the
favorite
island.
things.
Right.
So, yeah, you were talking about this the other day, like
Sims?
actually, like all the neighbors are really, really helpful and help,
Sims?
yeah, to help you.
You know, like if a fire happens to break out, your
Cyberpunk.
neighbor might bust in and help you put out.
Everything
Yeah.
else.
Lovely. That's what they're so
Madden.
nice to do. So
Sorry,
they also have their
FIFA.
own traditions, their own sort
Madden.
of activities that you might be
Madden's
able to
like
join in.
below
So you
ground,
might
so it's
stumble
gonna be like out of
across
frame.
barbecue that they've started in town,
Madden.
Yes,
or a little
there we
festival
go.
to
That's
sort of
perfect.
celebrate things going on. And you might even stumble into a kava party. Sorry, what, a kava party? What's a kava party? So a kava is a special island drink that your sim can learn how to make and share with their friends on the island. It's one of the many delicacies you'll learn kind of exploring life in Sulani.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things we talked about was we wanted to have this island have a little history to it, just some sense of feeling of some people have lived here a long time, and there are traditions that are unique to this place, the world of Sulani.
So how can we kind of learn more about the island's history, like when we're there? How do we do that? Aside from, drinking kava.
Well, I mean, that might be one experience you should try, but on top of that, something else the team was really excited about adding is there are these elementals around the island that are kind of these spirits, these ancients who care a lot about Sulani, and they want to see their world taken care of.
Yeah.
And when you do good things, they
The
might
Sims.
be really happy.
You could be haunted by ghosts in
if you're
Sims.
bad to the island, I don't think they
may
should
not
appreciate
approve.
it.
The most ridiculous.
Some just
stick in the tail.
Yeah, well, and we added some new traits with this pack that we wanted to really let, if your Sims are super in touch with land or that's important to you, they can really get in touch with the water or the land and unlock some new behaviors.
Yeah. Okay. So from what we've kind of seen in all the videos, it feels really inspired by Polynesian culture. So how do you kind of go about kind of educating yourself to bring that into
We
the
saw
game?
Moana.
Well, every time we make
that
a
was our
world, we
research.
will learn a lot about the influences that could go into that place. Because it's not a particular real place, it's inspired by real places. So short of flying there and researching it ourselves, we reached out.
It's not real. It's like the last Airbender
Well,
movie.
EA is a big global company, so we were able to reach
What
out
last
to a lot
Airbender
of
movie?
our
Exactly.
friends and coworkers across the company. And
You know
say,
they're making
hey,
a
we're
live
looking
action
at
show.
exploring a place inspired
But
by
the
this
showrunners
culture.
from the
And
animated
could you
one
share
are
with
behind
us some patterns or iconography or symbols or even items that mean
See, I just
something
love the
to
animated
culture.
one.
It's
so
too
much.
good.
It doesn't need. It doesn't need the live action.
I need to rewatch the rest of that.
It's just like you don't need a SpongeBob
And some of our
prequel.
specific
It also stated that Steven Hilberg didn't want it.
Yeah.
So
you waited till he dies
Yes.
to come out with it? Like, what the heck?
So not to make light of all that, because I think that's fantastic, but I really feel like I've been quite patient up until this point, and you haven't really mentioned it yet.
Because that's what I wanted from
Mermaids,
SpongeBob.
what
Was
is
an
going
origin
on?
story.
Come on, let's cut the chase. Mermaids, tell us
SpongeBob
everything.
story.
There are mermaids.
Yes, so mermaids are in the pack. And I know lots of players are going to be wondering, it is a very fully featured call. You can make them into casts, you can create and style your mermaid, lots of different tails. It's a lot of fun. But also, the mermaids, they can do a little bit more. Obviously, they're very in touch with the ocean life. So, I'd recommend your mermaid eat a dolphin. That might work out for you. But lastly, the mermaids have some pretty cool powers that you might want to discover.
Powers? Can we call
Yeah,
them that?
we could say mermaid powers.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what they are?
There's
Not
a
now.
bit of mystery to the mermaids.
Right, don't ask me that.
They are definitely worth exploring, so I can't wait for you guys to get
Do you
your
have to
hands
become a mermaid, or do you
Also
just
love
make
to
your mermaid?
Keep talking about mermaids, but no conversation about this. It'll be complete
can't-
with that
if you-
chat
if-
about obviously
if you just
interior
make it, it's
design.
kinda
So kind
lame.
of what's new for the architects out there.
It was like a
Cozy
character
furniture. We saw
creation
some-
menu a second
I'm sure we
ago.
saw some
Well,
houses
there's-
on stilts
that-
as well
that
over
happens
the
a
water,
lot when
right?
you get
Yeah, so I think, first and foremost, lounge chairs. We're going to go to island. We're going to live beach life.
I don't want to sit upright if I'm relaxing. I'm sorry.
like you could
no,
probably
I'm sitting on the
comment
stove.
together.
Probably bring lounge chairs in, but then also a
Say
lot
a
of
vampire
that decor to really capture
or
that
something.
Polynesian feel, right?
No, it's actually a
we
very
want to make sure there was
expeditious
that
process to
clutter
become
that
a
felt
vampire.
authentic.
Oh, really? Is it
and
Like, you have to
made it feel like
befriend
this was
them
home.
and bring them into your
And
home.
you can go for this more sort of local style
and then
ban on
convince
the
them.
beach, or you can go
There's
for something
also a
little
witch
more
That's not
doctor.
expeditious. That's not
modern. Really wanted
expeditious.
you to feel like you could create
but it's a lot of
the
work.
getaway
Yeah, that's a slow process. That's a good.
Yeah, isn't that what that means?
No, expeditious means fast and
I'm much more
rushed.
kind of modern sort of house.
Yeah,
I was
for
thinking
sure.
like
And you might have noticed too,
expedition.
she was able to jump right off of that deck out into the water.
Not like
Like your
expedited.
perfect little
Expedite.
escape.
Oh,
It's all good. I'm feeling the diving into the water vibe.
I know,
now, let me tell you.
it's toasty.
I can't wait to check out obviously the
Oh
new
my
Island
God,
Living
her boots are
expansion
huge.
pack,
Look
and
at
now
that
I've
shit.
got a feeling out
Boots?
that some
Or
of you
shoes.
Okay.
Look at the
Excited
heel of
to
the shoe.
share
Look at the heel of her shoe. It's like
that. We've got a bit more news.
no.
You have some more news. In fact, we're going to kick to somebody else for this announcement.
All right.
So here's Joey Grissett.
Yeah.
Platform boots.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Joe Grissappa, and if you didn't know, I absolutely love The Sims, and I'm
Wow.
so excited to announce
you.
this
He
upcoming
likes The Sims,
partnership
Matthew.
with one of my favorite games. So
Hey, they
this
paid a
summer,
YouTuber.
The Sims is actually partnering with
That's the one thing this stream was
amazing
missing.
It's Better
Paid
product.
YouTubers.
As part of this partnership with
We have
It's
us.
Better, Sims is going to be releasing Pride Island.
I
and
wouldn't
all
do
the
EA.
Sims
I would do
products
literally
in the next
everyone else.
few
I don't know.
months.
EA
There's going
has
to be a variety
the
of
big
Get
bucks.
Better
Let's
and
be real
Pride
here.
clothing in Sims
Nah,
2
Bethesda's
the Sims
paid
mobile
a
app,
lot
The
of
Sims
content creators
There's
to do.
even a
I feel like if
gender
anybody had-
neutral
I
Quake
bathroom
champion
in
stuff.
Sims
I feel like
4,
if anybody
along
has
with a
deep
bunch of
pockets,
other
though, it's
items to
EA
show
and
off your
Microsoft.
pride. Thanks so much for letting me share this news with everyone.
It's
and
Sony
now
too,
go
but
out
Sony
and
isn't
Yeah,
into
but
that
Sony's
type
not
of
in
thing.
this
EA
one.
Play.
Yeah.
Um,
That's so cool to see. That's really, really cool to see.
cool.
And thanks so much to Joey for showing that. I mean, what a great partnership as well to be announcing, of course, because it's it's Pride Month, it's Pride Week here in Los Angeles. How are you guys going about kind of supporting that great cause?
Well, The Sims has always been a game about being inclusive and the self-expression of creating yourself and people you know and telling your own story. So this is a wonderful opportunity to bring new content in the game to celebrate
Wasn't that already a thing in
and
The
I think
Sims?
also,
people don't realize how important it is sometimes, when you're kind of growing up and you're figuring out who you are, you're discovering what kind of person you are and discovering, about your sexuality.
They didn't. It's not a new feature.
Sort of
It's just
play within games is a really
already
safe
there.
place to do
And
that.
say, hey,
so,
we're
you
doing
guys are
something
it
for
pretty much
Pride
from the
Week.
start way before everyone else. So
I'm
it's
pretty
really
sure.
great. I mean, isn't that
I'm
great
pretty
to
sure
see? So great. Yeah.
You could do that in like Sims
It's something
2.
we're very proud of, and having been with the game a long time, it's something that keeps making me excited about being able to do more.
Yeah, I love when we get to do stuff like that. It's just it makes what we do feel so much more powerful and meaningful.
I remember going back to the charity thing they talked about.
That I work on this game.
Was it? I don't know. I think it was last year, the year before that.
And also,
They had
when we get to
the
hear
EA
from our
CEO,
community
Andrew
about
Wilson,
the experiences they've had,
talking
and how the game helped them
about
get
them,
through a
and he
tough
mentioned
time
one
in
of
their
those. Oh wait,
lives,
we're not
something
doing
about
that.
themselves. That stuff really
On the fucking charity segment.
Oh my god.
Gaming is.
It was the funniest thing I've seen in a while.
Change you as a person and show you enough. It's amazing. So when can we get our hands on it?
Yeah, so Joey mentioned briefly, but starting June 18th, the Pride content will come to The Sims 4, and then it will start rolling out over The Sims Mobile and The Sims Replay a little bit
I
later.
really gotta go to the
keep an eye out
bathroom.
for that.
So do I.
I mean, that's great, but I mean, I think you've actually
Oh my
got
God.
this is such a ridiculous, like it's back to back.
Wrap it
Plus,
up.
you've got something else that you want to announce in the summer.
This needs to be like the Oscars where they have the music that plays along.
Two more things.
I'm gonna let Lindsay talk about this.
All right, so first of all, earlier this year, we announced our partnership with Moschino by releasing a real-world
Reminds me,
capsule collection of
at the
books
last
inspired
Oscars,
by The Sims. I see
I
some of
think
them, and
earlier
I'm
this
very
year.
excited.
Spike
And we
Lee won
had
an
a
Oscar
hoodie that
for
was
his
actually
Black
put
Panther,
into
which
all
is
of
a
our
really
Sims
good
games.
film, by the way.
So later this summer, we're going to be bringing that fashion
Whatever.
and more to The Sims 4 Moschino
And
stuff.
he starts talking and starts doing his acceptance
So not
speech.
only are we going
And
to
they
be
start playing
looking
music and he goes,
at
don't play that motherfucking song.
If we want to kind of go and start
And
our
they
stuff
like, he says,
somewhere
don't play that
else,
motherfucking
really
song.
show off the
Like the
outfits.
play off, get off
Also, I
stage
think-
song. You know they do in award shows?
Okay.
And they just cut it like really
For the first
abruptly.
time, we're actually going to add a career as part of a stuff pack.
Okay.
And so
Wow.
we've decided the perfect career for this pack
Okay.
is a part-time job as a freelance fashion photographer, so you can capture all those amazing looks
Yes.
your sim can now rock.
That's so me.
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be fun.
Okay.
That's really good. I'm excited.
It's The Sims.
Wow, well, we've covered so much so far. A new expansion, a new partnership, a new stuff pack, but
it.
we're not done yet, folks.
Oh, no.
No, we're not.
Michael and
You
Lindsay
can't
brought
escape.
one more big surprise for all of you guys.
Well,
so take it away.
yes, I know you're all.
can't
It's
escape.
available now.
We could tell you which game pack we had in mind.
Ooh, I don't know. I
Okay, well,
maybe we could
this is
conjure
going to be
up
the
something.
longest E3
All right,
Way
wait,
I
video.
need to hear this, Matthew.
The next game pack for The Sims 4 is Realm of Magic.
Wow.
Can't touch my ninja magic. See a Fez.
That's amazing.
I know. I
told you.
I pointed to that a second ago. I just didn't interrupt you. I was just talking.
Oh.
I saw that.
When we get more on this.
I don't know why he's wearing
So
a
we'll
Fez.
tell you more about the game pack later this year.
for him,
So you have to
I
wait a
guess.
little more.
But it is
For
coming
wearing
this
a
fall.
Fez.
It is coming this fall.
It's
Yeah.
red for E.
Wow. I can't wait. These guys clearly can't wait. So,
We've
Lindsay
had
and
a
Mike.
couple community members asking. for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah? We're
It's a
very
popular
Who
request.
doesn't love a little bit of magic?
Yes, it's true.
So big thank you to Lindsay.
We streamed for
Michael,
like an
and
hour
Lindsay
before
for showing
this.
us what's next
This
in the
stream
sequel.
is longer than
So
all of our
let's just
content
quickly
combined.
recap this because there's a few things
This is
to
gonna
get
be
through and it's hot.
4.5-hour
So,
video.
The
We're
Island
not- are we-
Living reveal
what kind of
trailer
post
is
show are we
live
doing?
now.
I think just a wrap up. Talking.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be mostly talking about Star
It
Wars.
gets better.
yeah.
Content
I went to the-
starts rolling
What?
out and
You
in a
can see
few
what to
weeks.
go to.
Sorry, in a few weeks.
What?
Stuff back comes out later
Come on,
this
we're at the
summer,
end.
So don't
You
forget
can
to
hold
check
it.
all the Sims social
This is the only
channels
one,
for
too.
Even more info and
Just don't
launch
piss your
dates.
pants on stream.
So that's it for the Sims. It's been an exciting day here with so much news.
It's not the outro,
Ready
though.
to join the fan fest and get my hands on the Island of Expansion.
Roll the
That's it.
tide.
All of us here. Goodbye. We'll see you later.
Alright, back to Greg Miller where he's going to say thank you for tuning in. Or, this is it.
Thank you all for watching.
What did you say?
We hope
I knew
you
it.
enjoyed all these exciting reveals. Skate 4, I'm sorry, we just ran out of time. I'm Greg Miller. And I'd say I had a lot of fun hosting the show, but that, of course, would have been a lie. This has been
That's
the worst
pretty good.
yards.
That's
from all
funny.
these great games. Haven't been able to go play any of them. Now is my time. If you're in Los Angeles, come out and see everything we've got for you in person. If you're not in Los Angeles, or you're just lazy
Put him
like
behind
me,
him.
don't worry,
Yeah.
because these games will be in your hand before you know it. This has been EA Play 2019. I'm done. I can play now? All right, great.
Is that a waifu pillow?
Where's my shirt? Where's Snowbike Mike?
You're at a gaming convention. Of course it's a waifu pillow.
Yeah? Okay.
I think that's it. I think that's
okay.
it.
Let's
So,
see,
yeah. So,
oh, thank God. Alright, that's enough.
So, just leave it playing.
Leave it playing?
No,
Okay.
no, just kidding. No, right, no. Whatever.
Well, you want to see more?
Yeah, no.
You want to see more?
Hey.
You good? Look, there you go.
We don't need it.
There you go.
So, Star Wars. If there's anything to take away from this,
Star Wars will be good.
It's Star Wars. That's pretty much all I have to
That's
say.
all I got. Apex looks alright. I'm not gonna play that too much. Battlefield looks good too. Not my game.
Not FIFA, not Madden. I'm probably not gonna buy The Sims.
No.
I haven't played The Sims since The Sims 2.
Okay, that's quite a ways.
That was quite a long time ago.
Yeah. That's for. I think that's today for the E3Way. I'm gonna buy Star Wars.
Yeah, me too, definitely. I was a little disappointed in the graphics, but all in all, looks great.
Yeah.
I'm really interested in how the fighting's gonna play out, especially since they said it's all freehand. It's not like
Yeah.
set combos, so.
That's gonna be interesting.
And being able to shoot people with their own bullets is a top tier on my list.
I mean, there's got to be some set moves because.
Well, obviously.
No, because there's skill points, so you gotta be able to unlock shit.
Yeah, but like it's not like you just constantly press square or circle.
Yeah, you're right.
Or it's you got to do the thing.
Yeah,
you got to work the controller.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think
It's not like Dark Souls where it's just like heavy attack, light attack, dodge, and then
and then perpetually hold your shield up because everything is scary.
That's how I play Dark Souls. I only play Dark Souls with a metal shield.
I carry one in real life because I think they're gonna jump out of the screen at me. Is that it?
And that's probably why I've never beat Dark Souls, because I never played long enough to actually try to get good at the game. I just hide behind a shield.
I did a walkthrough and I got halfway through,
Mm-hmm.
and I stopped.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it for the stream.
Thank you so much for watching, every single person that watched. Sorry that it kind of devolved into us roasting the conference because it was terrible.
Are you sorry though?
I'm not sorry at all. That's a fake apology.
No fake apologies. Don't apologize if
we
you're not
hope-
sorry.
We hope you roasted it with us because that was shit. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time.
All right.
Or daylight time. I don't
Or
know.
whatever time we're in right now, because I
Yes.
don't know. I think it's daylight.
It's 3:24 right now, so that's probably about in about 24 hours from now you'll see us live again.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Much like EA Play says, even though it's not on there. Peace.